What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, if it begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends, ayy. You when I touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. They said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast, but wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, Shaq and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
Oh yeah. It's another day, another time to get into it as we do. Look, I'm coming to you guys as humbly as I know. I'd like to say, first of all, if you haven't already, come on in the building, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Look, it's going to be a powerful and a dosage, and I mean a very high dosage of powerful niggatry today. So, without further ado, another article has dropped. I read you an article last time via Sports Illustrated. Of how last time we had an elite thrower of the football in a statistical category of 20 yards or more. He was ranked 10th in the entire NFL in this new statistical category. So, like I said, this one is going to be, like I said, a high dosage of the powerful niggatries. Shout out to everybody in the chat before we get into it. This, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Riley Woods, see what's happening with you. Relax and talk sports. What's going on? Omar Tillman, let the powerful niggatry begin. Let me remind everybody. The powerful niggatry exists here on Black Cat Panther Podcast. It was born here on Black Cat Panther Podcast. So you can't get it, and it can't be duplicated anywhere else except for Black Cat Panther Podcast. So, yeah. This is one where I'm going to go ahead and get into the article. I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I don't know why Sports Illustrated is taking time out of their day to really examine the Panthers and really examine how they feel we're going to do. But they're really going out of their way to really fuck with us. So, everybody deems Sports Illustrated a credible source around here. This was put out by Mike Moranis, where they said the Panthers are predicted to bail on Bryce Young for an ascending 31 touchdown quarterback. It went on to say after that, one analyst believes the end for Bryce Young's tenure in Carolina as the Panthers starting quarterback could come to an end in 2026. Now, the 2025 campaign is going to be a make or break year for the career of quarterback phenom Bryce Young. We all know this. This is no surprises around this side of the Mississippi. Everybody understands that when This boy suits up this year. It is on his back. We go as he goes. We go as the quarterback goes. The NFL has been redesigned to suit the quarterback. So as we get started, you have to understand this team is only as strong as its leader. So back to the article. It says, after a rocky rookie season, Young found himself benched in 2024 in favor of Andy Dalton. However, Young was able to bounce back late in the season and give Carolina hope for his future here in Carolina. While that's all well and good, the leash doesn't figure to be that long for Young as he enters his third season in the NFL. If he does not submit himself as the long-term answer, it's very possible Carolina will move on in 2026. One analyst says, who doesn't appear to have much faith in Young answering the bell in what is probably his most important season of his career, is Pro Football and Sports Network Brentley Wiseman. Everybody know Brentley Wiseman from Pro Football Focus and sports. Like I said, the Sports Network over there. He said Wiseman has the Panthers drafting Arizona State signal caller Sam Levitt in the third round of the 2026 NFL draft. Over 2 years in college, Levitt has totaled 3,000 passing yards, 510 rushing yards, 31 total touchdowns, although he's only been a starter for one season. After transferring from Michigan State, Levitt took the reins of ASU's offense and completed 61.7% of his passes. That's 2,885 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 6 picks. He flashed his dual threat ability with 443 rushing yards and another 5 scores. While Levitt still has a lot to prove, there's no doubt he has become a quarterback to keep an eye on for the 2026 draft. Levitt checks all the boxes. He has a strong arm, impressive accuracy, is good under pressure, and goes through his progression. The ASU star is also a threat to extend and make plays with his legs, giving him all the goods NFL teams are looking for. If Levitt continues on his current trajectory, he might not last until the third round in next year's draft, assuming he actually declares for that. If Young falters again, the Panthers could explore their quarterback options earlier than the third round, which would create a scenario in which Levitt could still become a Panther. So, with that being said, that's the end of the article from Sports Illustrated. I just had to put it out there. I saw this and I said, oh my God. Around the league, the consensus around the league is that they believe we are going to potentially move off of Bryce Young. That's big. That's big. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the link out to my partners. Let me make sure I drop the link to anybody. Because this right here, I know it's gonna be what we call powerfuls of the niggatries. So come on in. Omar Tillman said, let the niggatry begin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me get the link out there in the chat. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all believe that we're going to go into 2026 with a question mark at the top position on the team? like I said, think it's in the chat. Y'all talk to me. Sports Illustrated has always seemingly, especially this week, boy, they don't let a nigga down at all. So yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Rocket81, what's going on with you? CJA says if the offense, aka the quarterback, holds the team back and they draft top 8 again, good chance they draft a QB. My lord. Ronnie Young says it's Bryce or nothing. No QB needed, but 5'10 elite Bryce. Ronnie, hit the link and tell me how you feel. CJA also says if they continue the trajectory of the back half of the season, they'll draft one late because Andy Dalton is damn near older than our entire coaching staff, and you need a solid QB2 in the NFL. My man, the real Sunshine, what's going on? He said, football is a gladiator sport. We need a barbarian at quarterback. I agree. Like this is where I'm at with it. I'm gonna put this right here. Hold on, brother Leo, what's going on?
What's going on, brother? Salutations. How you doing, brother?
I'm serving up powerful niggatry today, man.
Oh, yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. You're doing an awesome job. I read that too. I don't know if it was yesterday or today. When did it come out today?
It came out yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. I read that yesterday. I said, isn't that something? Because I'm always typing in on a daily basis Carolina Panthers quarterback 2026. And I'm always looking at the draft, the mock draft, just so I can have information. And I saw that. And my man from Arizona, late round. See what it is. You see how they try to put the late round shit in there because they don't want. You see how they try to slide that in there. You see.
They don't want to threaten the throne.
They don't want to threaten the baby. But you know what? That top 10 mock draft for Carolina 2026. That's consensus. I ain't read nowhere that they had Carolina not drafted in the top 10. I don't look at least 10 mock drafts on various individuals. So if you draft in top 10 again, logically speaking, you're going to have to draft a quarterback because the team did not do well. The team did not make the playoffs if you draft in top 10. So there's a lot of quarterbacks coming out next year. They talking about the Manning son, but it's all hype behind him because he only got 2 starts and he played against trash ass teams. And he ain't really he could run the ball. Yeah, he could run. But as far as throwing the ball, we gonna see because Quinn Ewers took the team to the title games, the tournament 2 years in a row. So all that hype on him. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
Do you think this should even be in the idea or the minds of Dave Canales and Dan Morgan going into this season right now? They even entertain looking at another quarterback?
Well, not this season because it's already too late. But if Carolina wins 6 to 7 games at the max, what reason would you have not to draft a quarterback? Because clearly your quarterback has not taken you to the next level. And we're gonna go on what we saw already. And he not getting any taller. I mean, he could read a little defense a little. We'll see. Because the last couple and people love to run back. Oh, the last game he played. What about the game before that? What about the game he played against Dallas? It's convenient. Stop lying to me. But brother, I see them drafting the quarterback or the coach and the GM will be fired. And it's just outright incompetence for you to hold that against those guys because you hamstrung them with, a pipsqueak quarterback.
Well, and I'm gonna put it like this, Leo, because if you don't even see it as a problem, you probably won't make that correction, would you?
No, you speaking as the owner?
Yeah.
The
owner is who's gonna initially make this call from the head down whether they should look at another QB or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he don't see it as a problem. When
I don't
will
know, brother,
enough
because
be
I don't
enough?
know because who called for the benching? I don't know if I don't know if the owner don't see it as a problem because they had to go to the owner when they benched his ass, or the owner probably told them to bench him. So I don't know. I mean, if the owner's serious about winning, like we thought he was, because he played all this eggs in a bunny basket when he first got the team. So I mean, I don't see him changing his mind as far as like trying to win. I understand Bryce, generates, attention and revenue and stuff like that and fandom. But the best thing you could do as an owner of any major sports team is wins. So I mean,
Well, and this what they already got in this article that, like I said, I just read off. Sam Levette, how you feeling about the potentials of a guy like that coming in here and taking over the reins in Carolina?
nah, no sir, not Sam Levette is, like I say, third or fourth round quarterback. Um, he's not 6'2", 6'3". He runs a lot, but I mean, that's college football though, man. And a running back, made the team look better than what it was, and they got a good coach. But nah, not if you draft and high like that, you're gonna have to draft the quarterback, and there's gonna be a couple of quarterbacks that's gonna show their face, that is worthy of being drafted. So,
Well, Leo, you know better than anybody the reason why they put that shit in say the third round.
oh yeah,
So with them trying to protect, because I'm gonna tell you right now, even if we do stink this bitch up this year and we underachieve, because like I said, I got us winning about 8 games, probably eight,
mm,
9 games.
mm-hmm.
So if we underachieve from that mark where I think we at, I still don't believe that they're going to go and target a quarterback with the first round selection that we have there, because I don't think they're going to put it on him. They're going to blame
Well,
everybody else.
but if they win, like if they win 8 games, 8 or 9 games, then nah, you don't have to draft the quarterback, because even if Bryce is a game manager, you know he still got you 8 to 9 wins, and you can improve off of that, because 8 or 9 wins, as we've seen, that'll get you to the playoffs. And shit, the Giants went on a run, but see, the Giants had a hell of a defense that year. But I mean, 8 or 9 wins, I don't see. I wouldn't draft a quarterback high unless unless Andy Dalton came in and played, and Bryce was ineffective. But if
So
Bryce Young get them to 8 or 9 wins, then there's no need to draft a quarterback.
So what if he give us 8 wins, and then in his 8 wins, he has abysmal numbers? And when I say abysmal numbers, meaning that he barely scratched the surface of 3,000 yards this season. And you look around, he probably gave you another 15 to 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's not good enough. Then you have to draft the quarterback. You have to.
Mm.
Yeah, you would have
Because
to.
that's telling me with 8 games, that could have easily been 10 to 11 games.
Oh yeah, if you had a serviceable quarterback, oh absolutely, yes sir.
Okay. Just
With the
checking.
with the with the talent they have at that wide receiver position, um, and the offensive line is set. I mean, you just plug and play a adequate, sufficient, efficient quarterback. You could win games. I mean, you just build it. But see, the thing is, they have to, but they have to. Bryce has to pan out. If not, they gonna set the team back. You know, by having to draft a quarterback. And then they gonna have to build on that defense, with younger players and draft younger players. No more, they can't draft on the offside of the ball no more. It's all on the defense now. So no, probably. So they resetting with a new quarterback would be good, because the offensive side of the ball is already set. The defense is what they need to draft if Bryce Young don't pan out. If they could draft the quarterback first, and then the second and third rounds, and going forward in the future, just draft defensive players, then they good, because the offensive line is set, the wide receiver, the skill position is set. Probably what Truba did, the backfield is set. I mean, they should be good going forward. Even if Bryce flames out, they could draft a young quarterback, and anybody's gonna be better than Bryce. You could win some games going forward, but it ain't gonna be 2 or 3 year turnaround. It's probably take about a good 4 years
4 years? You truly believe it'll take 4 years?
to make the playoffs. Yeah, have a solid team and make a deep playoff run. it'll probably be 4 years, because the rookie quarterback, unless it's somebody that's, hellified like a Jaden Daniels, because like Washington wasn't necessarily a really good team like that, but the quarterback made the team, a lot better.
Well, and I'll say this. Washington had little pieces here and there, just like how we got little pieces here and
Yeah,
there
yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the way they're building it offensively, you now have two young receivers. You got Jimmy Horn, you got Ted. Like I said, like you said, the offensive side of the football is built. You got 2,000-yard running backs. You got a good offensive line now. You're looking at the defense. And to truly be able to contend, you saw Philly take it to Patrick Mahomes so bad where he could barely even hold his head up. Couldn't do a damn thing.
Couldn't do nothing.
So in today's NFL, we running the same system as Philly running over there. Like I said, Fangio, we got a disciple of Evero. Evero's a disciple of this man right now. They get on Evero ass, but if you ever had this man with pieces, because they forgot how good Evero was his first season. His first season, that motherfucker used a lot of cats that was terrible and made them all look good. Troy Hill got a contract because he had looked so damn good, but they cut him. I mean, he made a lot of no-name guys. What I'm trying to say is we're at the cusp of this thing is starting to really come together. If you can manage to win in spite of the central nervous system having a little bit of issues, because that's what I call a QB. He's the central nervous system, the nucleus, the membrane. He is that piece that holds everything together. But if you ignore it for so long, you ignore it, your heart gonna. Let me tell you something, man. You can't ignore
Things
your
ain't
heart
gonna work
for so
the
long.
same. Yeah,
it ain't gonna work the same. Your heart gonna stop after a while.
After a while, yeah, exactly, and it's absolutely right. The focus on the defensive side of the ball. Evero last year, it didn't look good at all, but the year prior, surprisingly, it looked a lot better. 3 to 4 times better. So if you get adequate pieces and younger pieces with speed and talent, I mean, then because even last year, I mean, the defense, it gave up the run game was the main problem. But you know what though? The offense gave the ball up to the other team so much because they wasn't doing shit. So, the defense gonna wear down. The only game that Bryce Young kept the ball out of the other hand, I mean, the last game of the year when they were scoring points. But any other time, it's 3-and-out, a little play here, a little play there, But the defense can't be on the field the whole goddamn game, man.
Well, and at the rate that they're going over here, you got two young bulls that you just got through the door. I think, now this is just my honest opinion, you won't be able to hold up. It's going to be a bend, not break type of defense. But if you get anything from the offense that keeps the chains moving, you keep your defense fresher.
Yeah.
Where they got a chance to come out here and get some stops here and there. Now, just like you say, it's an incomplete defense. You're going to have to go next draft, get pieces, get another. You're going to probably need another D tackle. You're going to need probably a middle linebacker, some type of corner. You're going to need another safety probably. But all that you can pick up, and in a year from there, it'll manifest. So I understand what you're saying when you say 3 to 4 years. I understand that.
Yeah, they might make some noise, but as far as being competitive, and because honestly speaking, no serious person on this earth believes that Bryce Young can, in the playoffs beat Philly, the Rams, the Bucks, Detroit.
Leo, there's some serious niggas. That nigga Ronnie you just saw in the chat just now literally said, "In Bryce Young we trust."
No, that's what I said serious, because that's not a serious argument. That's his feelings about it. That's not a serious
It's
argument.
coming right here. Is Bryce Young or nothing? No.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Yeah, or nothing. So he's all in regardless of the outcome. You know something? Regardless of the outcome.
What has Bryce Young done to have this type of loyalty? Like, what am I missing, Leo?
It's
I don't get
brother.
it.
No, you will never get it because your emotions don't rule you, brother. You are. I'm not saying these guys are not men; they are men. But Bryce has pulled on their emotional heartstrings. Bryce Young he's a nice guy. He's the boy next door. Bryce Young in college made plays. You know, he's a spokesman. He's a nice guy. He's the underdog. They know that Bryce Young has no business out there when they look at him with his eyes. That's what I'm saying, brother. It's the underdog. People naturally root for the underdog. So that's what they doing. They can't go against Bryce Young because if they do, they will feel like they being a bad person, brother. It's all emotional attachment. It's no logic and reason. This dude is 6-22 as a starter. So there's no logical reason for anyone to say, oh, he is good or he might be good or he doesn't deserve none of that. It's all emotion. It's all emotional attachment.
Well,
So
Leo,
Kendall the GOAT.
But man, Kendall.
Leo,
Yes, sir, brother.
for 2027, I am campaigning because 2026 he's gonna be the guy. 2025, 2026 he's gonna be the guy. But over here we get ready to start campaigning, and the slogan is Bryce is not it. We
Hmm.
must have Sam Levitt. Bryce is not it.
But
We
that's
must have
26 though,
Sam
brother.
Levitt. Hey, it's like the president. You had to put up with Joe, didn't you? You had
No,
to
I'm
put up with
saying, but
Joe.
that's
So
26 though, brother, not 27.
I mean 27. Yeah, no, 20, yeah, 2020, all of 2025,
Yeah,
2026
yeah, yeah.
was
Okay,
born in
okay, yeah, yeah.
2027. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to deal with them say these next two seasons. But the slogan is Bryce is not it. We
You
must
must have
take
Sam
Levitt.
Levitt.
Yes.
But Kendall, would the coach be there next? Like, say you say two
Well,
years. Would the
a
coach
new
be
guy.
here in
No,
2 years?
no. Everybody gone. Everybody gone. Everybody gone. Because you won't have it. You're not going to hit the playoff.
God
You know
damn.
that, Leo. You know you're not going to get no playoffs with this kid. You know you're not going to get, you know what I'm saying? He can't beat Baker. How long Baker going to be in Tampa Bay? Baker just signed an extension in Tampa Bay.
They ain't beating them
So
boys.
he
Hell
can't,
no.
head to head with Baker, he can't beat Baker.
Hell
So where
no.
you going? So where you going?
Nowhere.
Then you go see they was hoping and praying they probably on their knees. Change the playoffs, the wild card and everything. All we could do was hope for a goddamn wild card. You understand what I'm saying? Hope
Yeah,
and pray. Like this, Leo, you
yeah.
actually got people that saying, well, maybe such and such will be hurt by the time we play them.
What?
Maybe this team will be.
Man, get the
That's
fuck
what
out of
they do.
here, brother. What?
Leo,
What's from
stay
the
Leo,
star, huh?
stay out of the YouTube streets, Leo, because the YouTube streets is they ain't right. They ain't right, Leo.
Yeah,
Stay out
I
them
know they ain't
streets,
right.
Leo.
Yeah, I
Stay
got
out them
to, brother.
streets.
You know, it's funny.
Stay out them streets.
It's funny. I was just thinking about that last night when I got off the little chat, and I mean, they mean well, but they were just saying some ridiculous stuff. I was like,
Yeah, stay out them streets.
wow.
Stay out them streets.
I'm at Status
It's like
Street, but I'm at
stay
Status
out them
Street, bro.
streets. Stay out
It's
them
it,
streets.
it ain't
It's
it,
dangerous.
it's dangerous,
It's
man.
dangerous. It's
That's
dangerous.
crazy, man.
Yeah,
But like
they
I said, they got two
that's their
fans.
logic. Yeah, that's their logic saying, well, maybe they'll be hurt before we play them.
Why would you want somebody hurt?
The mediocrity, you know what I'm saying, is running. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
Go. They'll take a
But when
win
I say
anywhere
that,
they can get it.
yeah. But that's a bottom feeder, Q.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I
that's
say
the bottom field. Why
that's a
would you
bottom
want
feeder.
that?
Yeah, that's a bottom
Why?
feeder.
Why?
But I'm
Because
crazy.
around here, you only as good as the leader, right? Okay, so go. Let me put this in perspective. When
Be
we had
careful. Be
Cameron,
careful. Be
when we
careful
had
now.
Cameron Jarrell Newton, we wanted to go pick a fight with anybody around this motherfucker.
I
You know what
did.
I'm saying?
I did. I used to walk into the port of Tampa Bay talking shit. I can't do
Me
it now.
too.
You know what I do? I run now. I run. I run when I go. I
Well,
run.
look at the difference that life has. Now we be like,
Yeah.
okay, well, if Joe Burrow get off to a slow start and you look
Yeah.
around and it take him 2 quarters to get going, you see, Prime used to tell me that shit every time I would see Prime. Shout out to him. This man gets off to a slow start, so you got to worry about, you know, you gotta hope for shit like that to go
Hmm.
left.
That's stupid.
That
That's weak shit, man. That's stupid shit, man. That's lame.
Yeah,
What's going
yeah,
on,
that's
fellas?
that's where
What's
we
up,
at.
brother?
what up
What's
now?
up, bro?
What's going on? What's going on?
I want to chime in exactly what y'all saying because I asked this question the other day. I was in the same chat with Leo.
No, you weren't, brother.
There was a lot of emotions.
Boy,
Q. There was a lot of emotions.
boy,
Leo. Ooh
boy.
wee.
Woo-wee.
It was grown men yelling at the top of their lungs, man.
Tell him again, brother. I mean,
It,
that shit was crazy.
and honestly, Leo did a good job. He didn't raise his voice like that.
Nah, nah.
Some other cats kind of try to break down some stats and
Uh-uh.
things of that. They weren't trying to hear none of that. And
No, no, no,
I
no.
commend them guys, man, because they speak with passion. But like I asked, it, what as a Panther fan, just is everybody individually, so can I ask them to answer that for me? And I jumped off. Have you lowered your standards?
Yeah, standard. Yes, yes, yes.
Because
Absolutely,
if you was to
absolutely.
say some of the ridiculousness that I just heard, you okay with going in with a handicap match?
They don't care, brother. They
Yeah.
don't care.
You
And
want everybody
y'all
in
know
there.
how I equate a lot of stuff to racing. See, in racing, you know what I'm saying? When this guy got a bigger motor and this and that, and shooting more nitrous than you and all type of stuff, you tell him turn off your system, meaning his nitrous system. Say he got what they call a kit. You mean saying he got three switches he can hit. He got three stages, and you might only have one. Well, that's how you built your car
That's what
to
you
have
did.
one.
That's your
That's
shit.
what
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
you. I'm not. See, when I go there and I got my shit, I said, no, no, hell no, I'm not handicapping my shit. If you want to run it, if you want to bet the big dog, you come up there and hey, you be big bad enough to step up.
If
I'm
you
not
can't,
handicapping
yeah,
my shit. If you can't, that's on you. Stay the fuck out my face. You ain't on my
exactly.
level.
Why you on the field if you can't compete? Oh,
There you go.
that's crazy. But that wow, I didn't know motherfuckers talking about somebody being hurt and all that stupid shit, man. That shit is weak, man.
They
I don't want
hoping
that, man. I don't
that
want that.
Tampa Bay is hurt.
You hear what they
They're
say
hoping
first.
that uh
Uh,
Buffalo receivers, you know what I'm saying, can't get around, you know what I'm saying, and this and that. They're hoping that when by the time we uh go play Jacksonville that the rookies ain't, you know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
mean, all type of shit like that.
But Leo, the first thing they start off because it's got to build up.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
first excuse for right now is so and so gonna fall off. That's the first excuse. Then the second one is gonna be, oh, I hope he gonna be hurt because he just got paid. Listen to what I'm saying now, Leo.
stupid
He just got
shit.
paid. He about to get paid.
Yeah,
He gonna get hurt.
he gonna get hurt.
And then after that, they gonna get desperate. I want him hurt.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Oh yeah.
yeah, Leo. Yeah, hey.
man.
And then I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Leo don't always get along. We don't see eye
Yeah,
to eye.
yeah. It
And
is
I
what it is.
understand that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can't knock you when you're speaking from a place where it's not emotional
Mm-mm.
and it's like, okay, like the new word is trending.
No,
But
you heard it right. I'm like,
what but what happens to trends, Leo?
they fall off. They
There
go up
you
and
go.
down.
There you go. Now, when the last time these boys played football? How many months ago?
What damn near going on? Oh my god, so long ago. And then, but like I say, they conveniently leave out the game before the last game. I'm like, hold up, what happened to the game before the last game? I'm
I
like,
don't
but
know.
they man, the motherfucker call me all kind of name, nigga. Oh man, I'm like, yo, man, are you kidding me? Over a nigga you don't even fucking know? Like you
I
don't
think
know that dude, man.
they ain't played. They ain't played physical football in months, and
Man,
you expect them to come right back playing like how they played against Atlanta. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you
In an
sure?
overtime game, and now
in
somebody
an
addressed this,
overtime
and
game.
I might have been, y'all may be alluding to the same live stream that I was listening to yesterday because I was listening to it,
Yeah.
and one of the guys say, you know what I'm saying, um, Chuba doesn't fumble,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leggett catches the
All this
ball.
if shit, all this if
He went.
and yeah.
He gets 6 wins. Y'all know what it is. I'm not going in on nobody or nothing like that.
Nah,
But
nah, 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 nah.
I'm just no. But what I'm saying is because I was gonna call in and be like, damn man, I mean, because you say that if to hype Bryce Young up, you say
Yeah,
he had 6 wins this year. Then the other guy that he was basically going against says, well, the he had 2 overtime wins. If the coin flips the other way,
it's
you
a
see what I'm
two,
saying?
it's two wins, two
He
losses.
got 2 wins. So
Period.
you can say if you're saying if to the 2 wins, you got to say if to the 2 losses. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A-
But
yeah, yeah.
no, they don't
Absolutely.
want to hear that shit.
Uh,
Go.
No.
uh,
I'm about to go in here and buy 2 lottery tickets.
yeah, yeah,
If I win, guess what? I got the money. But if I lose, I just come out with 2 losses.
yeah. And then yesterday, I tried to tell the mofo's. I said,
No.
look, I gave this analogy. Mofo get mad at me talking about the stupid shit. I said, look, y'all going on Bryce Young. We going the whole year now. You talking about the last couple games. I said, if you have a job and you come to work late every day, but the
Mm-hmm.
last 3 days before they fire your ass, you come to work on time. What?
Give a
That's on
damn.
you. Motherfucker
Yeah.
told me, man, that's a stupid analogy. That's a stupid
Nah,
analogy.
nah, nah,
I
nah,
said,
nah,
God
nah,
damn.
nah,
What are you
nah,
motherfucker, man?
nah,
What's going
nah.
on, fellas?
What's
What
up?
up,
What's up,
Omar?
brother?
What's
I
I
going
just got
on?
a
said,
quick question because
God
I heard
damn.
what y'all was saying about the report is a third round pick. I want to know how many wins gets us drafting a quarterback in the first round.
How many gets
Oh
us a
man,
quarterback in the first round?
Yeah, how many wins next season gets us a quarterback in the first round?
5 wins.
Five, yeah, five.
If you get
I,
the same amount of wins,
The
they
same
going
one
in
you
the
had
first
last
round.
couple years.
Yeah.
Mm, y'all know what? I'm doing something right now, so I can't go to my other screen. But I don't. You're gonna say, okay, New Orleans. You're gonna say the Jets are gonna be there. Hell, possibly Pittsburgh if they don't make a damn move. You know what I'm saying? New England's gonna be there again only because they're rebuilding. Only because they're rebuilding. They got the quarterback. They starting to get the defense going to be right because of um Grable
The
and them guys like
Browns.
that, and the Browns are going to be there. So that's 5 teams. That's going to be Carolina is going to be better than those 5 teams right there. So that's 5 teams right there that's possibly ain't going to win but 3 to 4 games this year.
Tennessee might not win a lot of games.
Ten, y'all were really high on Cam Ward. I'm not. You see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? We could beat Tennessee.
I'm not worried about Cam Ward. I just don't think the team is
The team is not across
is
the board.
they
But
still got a build. I'm not worried about
see,
Cam Ward
I
though.
look at it like this. Me and D'Angelo. D'Angelo's on the screen right now. Me and D'Angelo was talking the other morning. If you're good, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna at the quarterback position, which is I can't say it 3 or 4 more times. The most important position in sports, period, is the quarterback position. Not a guard in basketball, not a damn home run hitter in baseball. Quarterback position. He touches that ball every time. If the guy is special, y'all seen it this year with Jaden Daniels. You seen it the other year with CJ Stroud. If that guy is special, you don't have to have a $94 million offensive line. You don't have to have, you don't have to draft receivers every year if the guy is special. Pat Mahomes, that was not a talented
No, well,
Chiefs team.
any other team probably would have lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but
The
Philadelphia,
Eagles stacked. They
they
stacked. They
stacked.
stacked.
So yeah,
They
it's
stacked.
kind of hard to beat that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
It's just for people that say they know football, they talk football, they football want to be football savants, but
hmm
you want this team, and this team, you have to hold this team accountable for what they've done in the past. Now they had a good draft last year. I mean, well, this season, but this draft was so fucking stacked, you couldn't fuck
yeah.
it up.
You could
So
have, yeah.
I want to see what happens next year. And if y'all
Uh,
hold me to the cross for that, or if y'all say I ain't a fan for that, man, fuck it. It just is
no,
what it is. I'm
no,
driving
go,
the team.
go. You
hold
right
on for
though.
a minute. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got a super sticker from Panther Theory. We appreciate that. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over there. Brother Elaine. And then we got over here, brother Tree with the super chat. He said, "I blacked out laughing 2 times from the last show, nigga."
Man, y'all last
Appreciate
show,
y'all.
man. I was at work, man. I couldn't get back home, man. But motherfucking big little fucking guppy and shit. Bless his little heart, though, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
he
Tuna.
came after you left, Leo. I said,
Man,
"What
oh,
type of
you
shit is
did? Oh, I
this?"
know. I figured he was. I had to
Yeah.
go get these little coins real quick. You know, Memorial Day
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out. I need some days off.
yeah,
God damn it.
You
yeah.
got
Big
that
Fish
right.
was my hero,
Big
man. Big
Tuna.
Fish was my hero, man. Damn, Big
big,
Tuna.
Fish.
big scavenger.
Damn.
Talk about Bryce. Y'all talk about analytics, dog. And shit. I'm like, little man, go ahead, sit down, little
Yeah,
man. And you know,
Big Tuna a teacher. You know what I'm saying? He a teacher.
Lord,
I think he was a fucking pseudo intellectual. You know, sitting around. You know, fucking. I mean, no, the teachers. We need teachers though. They need more money. So I ain't gonna talk shit about that. Oh.
well, Leo, the numbers, like how we say, we all know that when you change around statistics and what it looked like, you're saying now a deep ball is 20 yards now,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said,
Mm-hmm.
that right there brings a lot of people in the conversation that normally wasn't in the conversation. And you're saying, okay, well, this guy's elite because he pinking passes over 20 yards. He 10th in the NFL and doing that. Well, look. I thought a deep ball was 40 yards, 50
Me
yards.
too.
You get
Because
what
if
I'm saying?
a first down is 10 yards,
Yeah, but 10 more
and
yards. That's a deep ball.
wouldn't 20 be a medium pass?
No, sound like to me they cutting out intermediate passes and they scraping past that shit like it don't exist no more.
Yeah, and that's the thing, brother. Like
That's
I told
crazy.
him, I
That's
said when
crazy,
y'all
dude.
gotta
That's
over
crazy.
talk shit, that mean it's a lie. When you gotta make up stuff, you know what it is? It's just like that's their kid, and you know their kid might not be as good as everybody else, but they say, "Well, my son good at that. He good at this. He might not be good at that, but he good at this." They making excuses for their little Brycey boo, but you ain't gonna have no excuse next year when they start fucking blitzing his little ass and he can't go nowhere but throw a fucking duck in the air.
And Leo,
Hey,
he
but
gonna
you
get
know what?
tested out the gate. Like I said, we can't start off slow. It's too many You got 3 winnable games in our first 4 weeks. Really 4.
Yeah,
Arizona, Jacksonville, the Patriots, and the Falcons are all winnable games.
yeah,
You
very
can't come out
winnable.
of that 0-4 or 1-3. If you come out of 1-3, it's another long season. You got to go 2-2 at minimum because that next 4 game stretch isn't easy. With I think Dallas is in there with the
Hmm.
Jets and stuff. So it's like you got to start off strong. So if we start off slow, I don't want to hear no. Oh, it's only the first couple weeks. That may make or break the season right there.
You know how many times like people got to win those early games because if they don't, you 0-4, shit, man. With the likelihood because you know they automatically start doing the odds after the first 2 or 3 weeks. Teams
Let
don't
me
make the playoffs after 0-2. How many make the odds then against you?
let me tell you something, Leo. If you drop them first 4 games, like how my man say, the schedule only gets harder after that. When you got to go up against Miami's and
Right.
all them other boys later on. And I'm gonna tell you right goddamn now, if you can't beat the Patriots or Jacksonville or any of them teams like that, you're gonna struggle the rest of the goddamn season. You're
Hmm.
gonna struggle.
And the schedule
You
really
know,
not even that hard. I just don't trust us to win those games against those other teams. I really just don't.
Yeah, and the games they playing against New England and Jacksonville, they not home games. They away games.
Mm.
hmm
And
you know what?
Jacksonville ain't got no goddamn business being sorry.
Your boy Edge from the 704 show said probably the best comment I've heard all week. He was I forgot. I think he was on Black Cat or he might be on another show. But he specifically said matter of fact he wasn't on here. He was on another show. He said, and I ain't trying to make this a Bryce conversation because to me, if he do good, great. If he don't, oh well. That's
Hmm.
where I'm
Topic.
at with
It,
it.
it is a breast conversation. That's the topic.
Okay, I wasn't really sure. My fault, Q. My fault. Hey, players fuck up. Players fuck up. Players fuck up. My bad. Oh, but well, now we talking about Bryce. Q, stop laughing at me. Hey, you threw me off. Ed said he said if Bryce Young was on another team, if he went
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Atlanta,
I remember that. Yeah.
y'all would be clowning Bryce.
And you
Y'all
know
was
what my man say? He said what I ain't gonna say his name. He a cool dude. What do he say though?
he said hell yeah. He said I'd be giving him hell right now.
So that's what I'm saying. So why you not giving him hell now? Cause your team suck. but
And
you love this dude.
Cause
that's the
he's a Panther. He's got a Panther jersey on. He has a Panther jersey on. I was doing something. But and
Mhm.
I like to address what Omar said. Well, damn, Omar, he done gone.
He just
But
dropped off for a second. So
okay, I like to address what Omar said. Okay. See, everybody saying I heard niggas say we own Arizona. How do we own Arizona?
Own him. What the fuck is that?
So
Kendall, you see, Kendall, what did the tight end say at the end of the game for Arizona?
y'all trash.
Big man, he was mad.
Y'all
He was
trash.
mad.
You
He
know
like,
what
how
I'm
the
saying?
fuck we lose these sorry motherfuckers, man?
The same way, and I feel this deep in my heart. The same way they said the fumble. If James Conner does not get hurt, he was running all
He was
over us,
running all over the field.
he sure
no
was.
doubt. But this is the thing. Like that's the truest statement alive. If you start slow,
Yeah,
Q like your boy say, if we start slow like the Bengals historically do,
yeah,
you're out of it. Like
yeah.
Leo just said, you statistic, you're gonna be out of it, especially by the time you hit the middle part of that season.
Don't be
Yeah.
no
And
0-4 in damn November or what, late middle
I mean,
October. Oh, it's over. Your ass stay at home.
uh,
You drafted.
uh, uh,
Get your mock draft out.
and a
I,
betting man like myself, and I know y'all. I mean, they gonna hate me like fuck it. I be the hater around here, but your boy, he doesn't have the best record on the road.
he
So
only
you're
I
going
think
to.
I think he only got one win on the road, right?
I know, Pop. I know. That's not a.
go. Go. You
Not
shut your
one.
black
Y'all
ass mouth.
bullshit. One?
Don't you dare talk about Bryce Young road record in the team because it's
Okay.
a team.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Let me ask y'all
Team
this though. Is
statistics.
it was it what y'all not counting that London game, is y'all?
Yes, I am.
They
So
counting
that wasn't a
everything.
road game.
Well,
No,
that
that
was a
ain't.
home game. No, they talking about Atlanta. He only won one game.
Oh, that's right.
If
Last
you
year, that's
count
that.
the
Okay,
London
okay, okay,
game,
okay.
if you count the
That was
London
a
game,
home
because that was
game.
a home game for us.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. And bless his heart, give it to him. Fuck it, because they going to try to take it any goddamn way. So,
Yeah,
you
they
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
ban. Ain't nothing you could do, man. I ain't never in my life seen nothing
Bless his
like this in
heart.
my life.
Bless his heart. Give it.
Mm-hmm.
My man said yesterday or day before, I don't know what. My man said that we gonna beat Buffalo. I ain't even asked how we gonna
Oh
do it.
man.
I just said these people just saying any goddamn thing nowadays, man.
It's fanatic, and that's the
Yeah,
thing
yeah, yeah.
as
That's
Panther
definitely the term.
fans is that when we talk to each other now, when we get our shit together, we're gonna be hard to deal with because I'm telling you, through these past several years of losing and getting our ass whooped, I've never seen so many fans really do deep dives and breaking down players and stats and statistics. I've never seen that in a long time. So we on
Yeah,
top of our game when we are finally going to start winning. It's going to be hard for anybody to talk shit to us once
yeah,
that
yeah,
happens. But for
yeah.
right now, you got to at least keep it real with yourself. Like I
Please,
mean, if you say you would clown him if he was on another team, especially like the Saints or the Falcons, then that should tell you right now you're lying to yourself.
you lying to you. That's why I get mad at them. I'm like, you guys, you disrespecting serious people. Like we serious. Like if he do good, like he played exponentially better after being benched. That's truth. But I'm not going to sit up there and say he's the future because I don't think he's better than Baker. I don't think he's better than Atlanta quarterback. Like his talent, he has a lot of. Bryce Young has a lot of skill and talent. Like he throws the ball with great anticipation, but the ball is not. You have no velocity on the ball. What's going to happen when the weather changes? What's going to happen when the ball is slippery? Like what's you have to have some type of strength to your arm to get the ball in where it's needed. You
Hey,
can't throw no duck ball and sit and hope the motherfucker catch it, man.
can I ask you a question, Leo?
Yes, sir, bro.
Just listen to my context of the words that I'm going to use. If let's say I was your coach and I said, Leo, hey, you played better. That's the one statement. The second statement, boy, you played good. Which one is telling you that you taking off?
None.
Well, see, that's the thing I'm getting confused because people say he's playing better. That doesn't mean he's playing good.
Yeah. Because what I say to them,
Yeah,
I say
he's
you
playing. Yeah, he's
comparing the
playing better
better
than
to
a
a
bench
zero.
quarterback. Yeah, better than a bench quarterback. You're playing better than a bench that just got bench.
That's what I say. Yeah, they keep talking about he trending. I said he trending from zero. He got benched. That mean you on the bench. That mean you played bad enough to the point where they didn't want you in the game because
They
you
want
were
you on the
hurt.
field,
They
Leo.
didn't want you
They
on
didn't
the
want you on the
field.
field. They did not want your black ass on the field. You cannot be on the field anymore.
Yeah,
That's how bad you played.
It took a tragedy for him to get on the field. That's
exactly.
crazy.
Like yo, the fucking there was an earthquake during the
Oh my
game, and
God.
you was out there.
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing today?
What's up? What's
Well,
up, brother?
what's going on, Carolina
Hey, man,
Shit is
let,
Latte?
let me
fucking
ask y'all a
crazy, man.
question, man. Let me ask you a question. Now, y'all been watching Carolina football for a good while now. We done seen plenty of offenses and different things come through here. Could we all agree that this probably the most stacked
Yes,
offense we've
sir.
ever had in the
By,
franchise?
Man,
by
Yeah,
far.
ever
By far, right? By far.
by
Okay,
by
okay,
far.
far.
okay, okay. Now, for any of these people who are Bryce Young fans, there cannot be any. I'm not going to accept any. Oh, he did a little better this year. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse. At the end of the day, we understand. We know you're not a game. He's not a game changer. We understand that he can be a
Yeah,
game manager. If that's what you're going to do.
yeah.
But manage it.
Please.
Make these games be competitive. There is no excuse for you to come out and
It's
be
gonna it's
horrible
gonna be.
again or
It's gonna
subpar.
be.
If he does go, then guess what? All these people need to come forward. Put
It's
your names
gonna
out
be.
there, because we got
He
to
will.
understand it.
I'm telling you, he's gonna get the next year. He's going. They're gonna pick up the fifth year option. He's
That,
going into
can they
2020.
rework the rookie contract? Can they rework it?
That's
Because you
how it's
They're
can't
not
pay
gonna
the
go,
going
man.
in.
Elijah.
Because you can't
Y'all
pay the
just
man.
look
You
at
can't pay him
how
big money.
look at how it's gonna line up, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be good enough not to be in the top. You're gonna be in the top 10, but you're not gonna be in the top five. So you're not gonna be able to get, you know what I'm saying, one
A
of those
game
wild
changer.
quarterbacks. Cause
Yeah,
those boys are gonna come off the board next year, just like they did the year prior.
Yeah, that teams are waiting like the
Yeah,
Raiders, the Rams. They just wait until next year.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
well,
Steelers too.
yeah, BJ, what's going on with you, brother? Give us your thoughts on everything.
Well, what's going on, fellas? First
What's
of
up?
all,
What's up, brother?
What's
I'm
going
good,
on?
man. This is funny. This is hilarious to me, for real. I'm gonna
It
ask y'all a
is
question.
funny.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question first before I say something. What was the win streak slash turnaround? What was the game? What was the number of games this was when this turnaround these people talk about?
They say
That
the
know the
last
last
5 games
game,
of the
brother.
season. That's what they
They say
say.
the last 5 games of the season.
Five.
Last
But they
five.
Okay.
but they
Oh,
but they
okay.
exclude
No,
they
no,
exclude
no,
the
no, no.
Dallas and the
I
Tampa Bay
just want to
game
know
though.
the sample size before I speak. I just need to know the
Okay,
sample
okay.
size.
I couldn't tell you, brother.
I'm just saying, how many games is the consensus?
that
5.
that last game, the last game.
No, they
from
say the last
From
5.
Philly on back. So Philly, Dallas, Arizona, Tampa Bay, and Atlanta. That's when they start talking about he
Yes,
was a
five
dog.
games. Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
five, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, all right. So we basing the damn future of our franchise on 5 games. So I thought to myself, I was like, well, damn, off the top of my head, how many quarterbacks? You know, they might have not won all 5, but they made a little splash. And I said, well, BJ was like, Tim Tebow made a splash.
Yeah.
What happened?
Kyle Allen won 5 games in a row. Remember that?
Look, I said Matt Castle did his thing,
There
got
you go.
paid. Matt
Mm-hmm.
There you
Castle
go.
got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ryan
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Fitzpatrick. Then I
yeah,
said, what damn trash ass going to Minshew had a run.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Then I
yeah.
said Matt Leinart had a run.
Lord
Then
have
I'm thinking
mercy.
back in Panther history. I'm like, well, shit. Is this motherfucker better than Steve Berline? I
But
mean,
no,
really?
remember
Kyle
Kyle Allen
Heineke.
had played and won like
Kyle,
5 games in a
Kyle
row.
Allen, yeah.
Kyle Allen.
Remember
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah.
And this is the NFL version of Jeremy Lin listening to these niggas.
Oh, you know what? That's a
Lynn
good
Sanity.
fucking point.
Insanity.
Lynn
But
Sanity.
look,
Yes,
but
sir.
look, but no, not even Lynn, because Lynn at least scored 30 points. Your
Hey,
boy
you right.
averaged
I'm sorry, Jeremy
178
Lin
yards
out
a
there. I didn't
game.
just don't disrespect Jeremy
A
Lin. You right.
poor
You
Yeah,
right.
don't
You
man's
right,
disrespect
Leo.
Lynn,
Jeremy
You
because
right.
Lin.
Lynn
Leo.
did score 30 points.
Hey,
Because he at least, yeah, he showed his ass. You
hey,
right, Leo.
Yeah.
shout out to 3 feet and rising on Fridays. He bringing some 3 feet and rising type shit up in here. You understand what I'm saying? Them
Are you
boys be
telling me
talking
he's a poor man's Jeremy Lin? That's what you telling
Jeremy
me?
Lin. I just be damned.
God damn.
I'm
Yep.
just saying, I'm thinking back because This little 5 games ain't doing it for me, fellas. I'm just telling you.
But he didn't win all 5 though.
He
That's what I'm
didn't
saying.
win.
2 of the
He didn't
games
win
he
I
all
looked
know,
like
five.
a
man.
fucking.
He
He had
lost
no business out
3.
there.
Leo, tell them. I know.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
them.
Man,
Okay, okay, but
they'll cuss you. They'll call you everything outside a child of God, man.
I
so
just wanted.
in
That's why I started off
defense,
asking y'all how many games. 5, really 5. This what
okay,
we
but
doing now.
let break it down. He played 2 rookies, Bo Nix and Michael Penix, and then he played a backup in White. Ain't that boy named White with the
No,
with the Cowboys?
Yeah,
That's
You
Danny
talking
White,
about
rookie.
Cooper
Danny
Rush?
White.
You talking about Rush?
It was Cooper Rush.
Cooper
Rush,
Rush.
Rush,
Oh,
Rush.
Had
Yeah,
three
yeah.
had
I'm
3
sorry.
okay. I
touchdowns.
thought you
They
said.
made him look like he
I'm
playing
sorry.
fucking
Yeah,
CFL.
I'm sorry.
They whoop our ass
You
30-14.
yeah. A #1 overall goes head to head, just like he went head to head with the boy over there in the Bears, the nigga
Yeah.
over there in the Bears.
The one drafted.
The undrafted. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's done been head to head with backups and undrafted and came out on the losing end.
The real Sunchild said PJ Walker was better.
I
Number
swear
one
I
Ah,
take
quarterback.
PJ over that motherfucker.
I mean, that
A number
DJ
one
Moore throw
quarterback.
was. I mean,
Yes, sir. It
that's
was
for the
nasty. Yes,
win.
sir. It was nasty. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
for the win.
Yes, sir.
Man.
there go the stats on the screen right there. I
Look
put
at
it
that.
up there. The last 5
Those ain't real,
goddamn
Q.
games.
Those ain't real, Q.
Yeah, that
I
shit ain't
want to see
happening.
Those
over
ain't
three.
real.
I want to see
You see all
300
them
yards. I
L's?
really
You
want
see
to
all
see
them L's?
300.
You see all them
Bro,
fucking L's?
they want to cut my head off when I said that motherfucker averaged 178 yards a game. What that mean? I mean,
I
Lord, we
don't
get the
see a
win.
damn 3
You didn't
nowhere
get the
on that
win.
screen. I don't see a fucking 3 nowhere in the
Oh, he
front.
only got
All them
1
fucking
in 2
L's.
fucking years, bro. Motherfuckers throw 300 yards on their backside. The cornerbacks can't touch you. You know, you can't get hit by no fucking defensive lineman. You got one of the top offensive lines in the league. You put fucking anybody back there, they could throw 300 yards. But
He
this
av-
Now,
motherfucker can't even
now,
get 200
Leo,
yards.
he
you see
averaged
they
six
talk
point
about that
five yards
Giants game.
a pass.
That's disgusting, man.
You see they talk about that Giant game. That fucker had 126
Man.
yards. 126.
Hey,
How
And
the
Q,
they
fuck
and
you
they and
gonna
they,
win
do
in
me
today's
do me one
NFL with
more do me
120
one more
yards?
favor, Q. Do me one more
Yes,
favor,
sir.
like
Yes, sir.
to concrete what Leo just said. Put up Andy numbers. Put up Andy numbers.
Lord have mercy.
Put
Uh-oh.
up
Let me
Andy
go.
numbers.
There's gonna be a 3 in that bitch. I know that.
Oh, it is, BJ.
There's
It
gonna
is.
be a
It
3.
is. It is.
and added
It is.
damn near 50.
It is. And when you just saying nigga coming off the bench, yeah, he know the playbook, whatever,
Yeah,
he's the backup.
yeah,
But you're talking the backup makes the offense move. The defense was pretty shit. So
yeah.
we're not talking wins
Hmm.
and losses, really.
There's
We're
that
talking
3.
quarterback
I see the
development.
3.
You understand
I
what I'm
see
saying?
it. I
Yeah.
see it, dog. I see it.
I asked him yesterday. I said, "Why Deontay Johnson ain't on the team no more?" Oh well, I mean, I said, but when he played with Andy, he had his most yards on the team. But when Bryce came back, his ass was gone. So I mean, what I'm missing? Well, I
Look
mean,
at
they had no
look
chemistry. What the
look
fuck?
at
Bryce is fucking not good.
Jesus boy.
They think this is Madden or something.
But you know what they'll say? We didn't do any better with Andy Dalton. Well, guess what? When you lose the game convincingly 36-10, I
Yeah.
mean, goddamn the defense. Yeah, I mean, shit.
So Q, let
Goodness.
me ask you this though: when we played against the Bengals, and Chase was running all around motherfuckers, so my man missing tackles, and Andy kept us in the game. Who fault was that? Now I ain't blaming nobody. I'm just saying, but Andy was putting points on the
Leo,
board.
look at the QBR. The nigga had a 71.5, an 83 rating. That's in today's NFL, that's
So
more
you
than
yeah,
acceptable to win a game. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that tell you that the offense was moving the ball. You just didn't have no defense, and we knew that. We knew that. We
Mm-hmm.
knew that going to
Yeah.
220?
we knew that going to see. That tell you.
The
Yeah.
complexion of the whole team changed that whole game, and y'all know it. On
Mhm.
offense, we came out like, damn, we got a chance.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
saw the difference, but these niggas let them tell it. It's something different. Okay,
yeah.
all right, we gonna sit back and see how this shit play out,
I
bro.
told her, I said, don't worry about it. We'll wait till September. Just go on and wait. I don't want to hear it. I don't somebody no fucking think Jacksonville trash. Jacksonville got a bunch of good players, and man, it just
Man,
the fucking quarterback just fucking shell shock. I
look,
don't know what's wrong with his
look,
ass, but
look. You got Michael Thomas Jr. running his ass down there, and then you got the boy.
Hunter,
You got boy. That's a problem. But
man,
look, man. I like J.C. Horn and all that, but
he
all
can't
right,
stop all them of them.
all right.
And Jacksonville defense, I mean, they a little iffy, but Man, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be what motherfuckers think it's gonna be.
Go. You got a question in the chat, dog. My man say, "What's up with that Chuba less than 200 carries, $100 bet? Put your money where your black ass mouth at," is what he said.
Justin, there go Justin Long. There go our
Yeah.
sports writer, Justin Long. Hey, I said Chuba. You said, okay, hold on. How did he word that thing? I'm working right now. Hold on. So where you at, Justin? You
He right
said
there.
that Chuba, I said Chuba gonna have 200 plus. We gonna have way more than 200
Yeah,
plus.
ain't nobody. Yeah, nah. People gonna have 200 plus yards, 200 plus carries. Bryce Young, they can't have that man back there throwing the ball.
So are you saying that Chuba gonna have less than 200?
Man, that man
Tell
don't
me.
know what he's talking about, man. He
Cause
he
I
missed
think he's
four.
gonna have over 200. He gonna have way over 200. He might have 300
He
carries
say,
this year.
"Take the bet,
He said
go."
300. God
Oh, he
damn.
said, "Take the
Nah, he
bet."
ain't no damn Derrick
What?
Henry.
I'm
God damn,
trying to see.
man.
I'm trying to see where you at. You know I take the
He
bet. Where
said,
you at? You
"Less
said
than 200."
oh hell yeah, hell
Man,
yeah.
that man
What
getting his money
how much?
away.
What you want? What you
Yeah,
want?
he's
100,
just
How many
another 100.
carries he had last year? Well, how many carries he
Hey,
had
he
last year?
trying to say that Rico Dowdle
No,
gonna cut
Rico
some of that in
Dowdle.
half.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that's what
no,
I'm
no.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I take that bet. I take that bet, Justin. Where we
I
at?
He
don't
said,
100?
know
"Lock."
about
He
that,
said, "Lock
man.
it in, Kitty."
I don't know about
I don't
that.
know
Cause
about
you
that
look at
one.
They're gonna
Where
Atlanta
we
and
use
at?
Rico.
Detroit. I don't know. That two back is nice with them two, man. I don't know. I
How
They
don't
much,
still
know.
got.
Justin?
Less
How
than
much?
200 carries? Nah. He gonna get
He
200
said,
carries.
I
he
don't
lock it in
know,
for 100.
man.
100
How
go.
much,
Mm,
Justin? 100. Okay,
100.
lock it in, Kenny.
undone, undone.
Lock it in.
Man,
Damn, man.
if your quarterback is play action
He
friendly,
he
you gonna
less
have
than.
to run the
I'm
ball
more
at
than.
least 400 times
I
a
He
season.
understand
less
that.
than Kenny. I'm more than. I'm over
I,
200. So if
I
it's
got
200
you
on
on
one,
that.
I win.
But I'm on Rico Dowdle on low key trying to be the fucking starter. I'm just saying. I'm just
Damn.
throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there,
Mm,
fella.
okay,
You
I
think
got
that
you. I
they
Fuck
got
gonna
you.
Chuba.
other than Chuba Hubbard getting hurt, Chuba Hubbard gonna have a 200 and some odd
He
plus
can't
carries.
sustain a 17 game season. He showed that shit last year for
He
sure.
done been doing that last 2 years. He been
Yeah,
No,
carrying
he,
the
no,
field
no, no,
for
no,
almost
no, no.
2 years.
What's gonna happen is y'all gotta understand they gotta get their money's worth out of Chuba. Chuba is
You
gonna
got
get
that
their
right.
goddamn ball. I
Man,
want
Run,
some of that
nigga,
look,
bet
run.
too, Justin Law.
Run,
I
nigga,
want some
run.
of that bet too.
Run, nigga, run.
dude,
Run,
They
the
gotta
nigga,
get
key
run.
that
to
money out of
That's
Chuba.
the way
They
to
gotta
do
get
it.
out
I,
that ball.
I hear
Run,
Q,
y'all,
nigga,
Q,
but
run.
the
Q,
key to this
put Chuba
shit
Hubbard
is a
numbers up. Put his
All
numbers
right.
consistent.
up.
All right.
Chuba is not a bell cow. I'm sorry, y'all. He's not a
I
bell
tell
no,
cow.
but
you, he ain't
200
in
is gonna be
Carolina.
200 is the
He
low
ain't
end because
in
they're gonna have to hand
Carolina.
the ball off 400 times to both running backs at least.
Yeah,
Okay,
but he
He
got
is in
Rico in there too,
Carolina.
though, bro. That
Rico,
ain't.
Rico not gonna care. It's not gonna be a 50-50 split. It'll be a
I'm not saying
70-30
that.
split. It'll
No,
be
I
a
ain't
Yeah,
saying.
70.
Like
I ain't
that,
gonna say
yes,
it,
go.
be.
You
No,
damn right,
don't
yeah,
yes,
say
go.
that.
You damn
yeah.
right. You damn right.
So 200 carries that he can have that shit by
I
fucking
don't
half
know.
by
No,
the end
dude,
by half
y'all
of the
saw
season.
it with y'all own eyes. He was breaking down toward the end of the season that he couldn't handle
Yeah.
that shit. Now
Well, then you got
let's
to
be
add the
real.
cat.
Let's
Then
be
you got to
real.
add that in the bet though. If he get hurt, that's something different now.
No, I ain't say get hurt. He was wearing down even before he got hurt. That was a lot. That was a workload with that damn
Oh yeah,
offense.
I agree. I
And they
agree.
was
I agree.
and they was
So
still
Yeah.
check
getting
this
into
out.
that game.
This Chuba
Hey,
numbers from last year. He had 250 carries. So
Woo,
he
Lord.
Okay.
250
Man.
Okay.
on a year where he missed
Okay.
what, 2 games? Two
That's a lot
games
of
a year?
Okay.
carries, bro. Bro, that's a
Okay.
lot of
but
carries
Do you
on your
that's all
realize?
body.
they had
That's
though.
a
That was the
Hey,
play action
if
pass for
lot
Bryce
of
Young.
hey,
carries.
if you got
Go
to
to get.
put the quarterback on your back, what the fuck you think they gonna do?
I,
What
you
you
know
think they gonna
what?
do?
I stand corrected.
They
You
gonna
know
get the
what?
ball.
Now go down. Let
They
me
gonna
see the
get that
game. Let's
money
see
out
the
of
game.
Chuba.
25,
How
We
many?
got to
10,
drop that
How many?
down.
26.
How many times did Derrick Henry
That's
run
why
that
they got.
motherfucker in Tennessee? You see what I'm
That's why they
saying?
got. That's why they got Dowdle. They got to cut that shit
No
down. That's
quarterback.
Yeah,
too much
he's
for
No
out.
him.
Got
10,
quarterback.
He had
25,
one,
16.
That's
I
too
two,
don't
much
think
for
he
him,
getting
three.
man.
20. I don't
He
think he
had
getting 25
400
carries a
yard
game.
games.
I don't think he getting 25 carries a
I
game.
don't either. And dude, low key, ETN, when he get his chances, that nigga gonna show you some shit. Now, don't get it fucked up. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean,
If,
I like him too, man. I
if they,
mean,
yeah,
200, but 200 carries that for
that's
a player that he could get
Yeah.
that. If he play at least like 15 games, he
Chuba
get
Okay.
getting
200 carries.
okay.
200.
200. All right.
Chuba getting 200 carries.
I
Okay.
like the
Chuba getting
two back shit. like with Atlanta and Detroit, because that shit is very effective if you
Yeah,
run
yeah.
that shit
Rico
right.
Dotto. I mean,
It's no
he's a
drop
good
off.
running back.
If you run it right, it's no drop off whoever on the field, and that's what you want.
Yeah, that's what good. They gonna have that.
Y'all hyping Rico up a little bit too
No,
much.
No. I ain't
hyping up a
saying no.
little
I'm
bit.
saying
Have
he
you
not
seen him
a.
play? No, wait
D'Angelo.
a
Ain't
minute.
much
Have
of a
you seen
difference
Rico
between
Dotto play with
ain't much
eight
of
in
a
the
difference
box?
between
With
Rico
eight in the
Dotto and
box,
Chuba
when
Hubbard. Either
they
one of
know
them
a
are
Dallas
elite.
can't throw the ball, have you seen him
Y'all
play?
put
The
Rico
two
Dallas
average back.
on a pedestal. If fucking
No,
Rico Dallas all that, you
no.
think Dallas would let him go?
He's not on a pedestal because first of
Dallas
all,
need running
he
back.
got in when Elliott blew his damn tire and got thrown in there, and damn, it was eight in the boxes. They know they couldn't throw the damn ball, and he still got his damn near
Rico,
1,000 yards in the
Rico,
second half of the
okay,
season,
But
bro.
see,
he's a
you talking about
mid
the
running
feature
back, man.
back,
He ain't
the
goddamn y'all
feature
like he
back.
goddamn he
Y'all just said it. Y'all just said it. Jameer Gibbs still had 250 last year. His goddamn self.
That's okay.
Where's no boy there?
There you go. Okay.
No, but what's the name?
Now I got
Montgomery
it.
got hurt though, Kendall.
Yeah, he
It don't,
did for
but
about a
I'm saying
game or
it don't.
two.
Yeah, but it
Okay,
don't
now
matter.
I got to. Okay,
That's what
now
I'm
I
saying.
understand the
The
numbers.
bell cow is
I
gonna
got you.
cover them goddamn. Gonna
I
cover them
got you.
runs, bro.
right. Chuba
I
is the
got
bell
you.
cow. Chuba getting the
Yeah,
ball.
he
Neither
gonna
one of
get
them are
200.
elite.
Bell cow.
Neither one
All
of
I'm
them are
So you
saying,
elite.
say that
it's a
nigga for nothing?
look.
Right.
Look, look.
Y'all
All I'm
crazy for
saying,
y'all saying
is more competition in that running back room than y'all giving it credit. I'm just saying.
Well,
That's
yeah,
all I'm
he's an
saying.
upgrade. He's
it's
better
it's
than
not about
Sanders. Yeah, he's
competition.
better than
It's
Sanders. Yeah,
not about competition. It's about them having depth, man. They want
No.
depth. It ain't
It's depth. It's depth.
depth.
But as a competitor,
he
Yeah,
better than
I'm
Miles
talking about
Sanders
it.
was.
I'm talking about
but
it in the running back room. In the running back
and,
room,
and, I,
Chuba is that because Dave Canales love Chuba, man. You know what I'm saying?
and I
So
understand he loves him,
Chuba
but
gonna eat
at
that
the end
fucking
of the
go.
day, it, anything can happen. Somebody get nicked up, and one of them fuckers
Right,
ball the
right,
fuck
right,
out. It's
right,
game
right,
over.
right, right,
He ain't
right.
that nice
I
now.
agree with you. I
That's
agree
what
with
I'm
you.
saying.
I
He
agree
ain't
with you. I
that
agree with
nice.
you on that.
Okay, yeah, he ain't no damn Adrian
Uh,
Peterson. Let's get this shit straight.
what
Neither
you
one of
saying?
them is.
If
Ain't neither
Rico
one of these
lives
boys
him,
elite.
That's what I'm
if
saying.
Rico lives him,
Neither one of them. Neither
Rico
one of
gonna
them
end
is
up
elite.
getting a lot of them carries.
Nope, not at all.
I'm with you, but that
Yeah.
thing gonna run through Chuba this year.
And I understand
Right.
it run through Chuba, but don't be surprised if one of them other motherfuckers pop their head up and it's game over, and then they taking that shit to the house. It's like, well, damn, we got another running back. Okay,
Well,
Yeah,
that's a game
it
plan.
has to
That's a
happen.
that's
game
what I'm
plan. Because
saying.
Bryce ain't no drop back. He can't do that. He can't drop back
Yeah,
But
that's the
30
see,
best
times
thing
a
you
all
want.
game.
that
That's the
drops
important
back
part.
on Bryce because
Run
now you
heavy,
ain't
play
got no
action.
excuse. You can't say you ain't got no receivers. You can't say you ain't got no line. You can't say you ain't got no running back. You can't say you ain't got no tight ends. So everybody looking at your ass. Okay, that's the
Right.
advantage of the whole shit. We stockpile the damn cupboard, fellas,
Yeah,
and gonna
big
stockpile
time.
it more. It's just a trigger, man, and the damn bank robbery. Is you gonna really pull this bitch?
Mm-mm.
There you go. There
It's
you
gonna
go.
be an excuse. It's good. But man, that's sad. But like you
But
said,
no,
like
it's
I
really
got
not
two fan
sad.
bases.
It's not sad because either way, we get another quarterback. He coming into a great situation.
Yes,
I
sir.
like the shit. I love
Yep.
it,
But you're gonna win so many games because the team
and I
is
get that.
talented. You're still gonna win so many games
Yeah,
that's gonna keep you out the top five. You're not getting
yeah,
okay. Even though
Yeah.
there's about five quarterbacks that they got right now that's gonna come out. The kid from Clemson, the kid from South Carolina, Archie Manning, and the kid from LSU. You see what I'm
hmm
saying? So if you're not in the top
Drew
five,
too. Drew Aller coming too.
Man, dude, I've been stop saying Drew Allen name for 2 years. But please stop saying that name.
Joel
That
is
dude,
good, man.
so
he is not like that. They had him going in top 10 last year. What the fuck
He
he do?
he, he would have went to the Jets. They'd have drafted
No,
him.
he went
He
into
got
the playoffs and threw all them damn picks and looked like the fuck I thought he did.
nah. Drew Allen
Hmm.
good, man.
Okay. We'll have that argument later. We'll have it
Hmm.
later.
Yeah, Drew Allen. He's an
Okay,
NFL quarterback.
all right. Ain't threw for about 87 yards versus Michigan, but okay, we could do that. All right, all
so
right.
I'm telling y'all, the top five teams, top 16 is gonna be quarterback needed teams next year. They will
Dang.
be
Who
quarterback
what are
needed
those
teams.
teams? What, the Raiders?
The Raiders. I mean, the Raiders might win some game. The Jets.
Yeah, Jets.
Cleveland.
Trash.
Oh man, Cleveland Jets. Cleveland. I mean,
You'll have
nah.
Saints,
I mean,
Cleveland, the
the
Jets.
the Saints.
Uh,
Nah, no, the Saints not drafting no quarterback, brother.
if they go number one, yeah,
I
fuck you
mean,
gonna
number
draft a
one,
quarterback.
I don't
One or
know,
two, they
man.
drafting a quarterback,
If
Leo. If
Who
they fall one or
the
two, they
I,
Saints?
drafting a
I
quarterback.
don't think
Who
I
you
don't think
saying
they
Saints?
drafting. I don't think they
Oh
drafting
no,
no
Saints,
Saints,
quarterback.
yeah, the Saints driving the quarterback. Hell yeah.
Saints
If
definitely
they
drafting
draft
a
one or
quarterback.
two,
They want Archie Manning. Archie Manning. That's who the Saints
but
want. Saints.
Archie Manning, we gonna see because he only played with 2 games, so we gonna see.
I
Because
tell
I'm
you
gonna
this,
say
Leo,
this
I'm
about
Nah,
gonna
I'll
I'm
say
gonna
this
bet
about
with
Archie
you this,
Manning. If
Leo.
he was so damn good, he would have beat out a motherfucker who got drafted in the 5th round.
but see, that was a situation over there, Leo. I'll tell you this: he better than Bryce. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You better than Bryce. Nah,
Now, Arch Manning like that. He
Bryce
like
Young.
that.
Nah, he ain't
He
like
just
that.
Nah,
He ain't
he
like
wasn't
that.
beating out
no,
Quinn
no.
Ewers.
He just ain't
He
getting the
wasn't
Nah,
beating out Quinn
opportunity.
Ewers.
No. If he was
Great.
good enough, he'd have beat out a motherfucker who got drafted in the 5th round.
Dude,
but
that was a
no,
lot of
Leo,
That was
politics
about
played in
injury and
Texas.
stuff.
yeah,
That
that
Now
was
was
a
some
lot
Quinn
of
Ewers,
Texas
politics.
that was about
politics,
injury.
man. I'm
That was
Okay,
telling you.
well, you know what?
that was
When
That
a
was about
Texas,
political
injury.
move.
because Quinn Ewers took the team to the tournament 2 years in a row,
Yep.
we gonna see what your boy do because it's
I
all hype
understand
with
what
him.
you're saying, Leo, on your timeline, but on the Manning timeline, they don't give a fuck about that. They'll play 4 years. That's what they teach all of, man. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck about playing right away.
Nah, you
I don't
got to
know
be
what it
good
is.
though.
I don't know what it is about that, but when that motherfucker got in the game, that motherfucker was balling.
Who
I'm
they
like, God
played against,
damn,
bro? He played
dude.
against two teams that
And I
wasn't even
understand,
fucking
but
FBS
you
school.
had the established upperclassmen already, and y'all still winning. And what we gonna do here? It
Quinn
was a
Ewers
lot
was
of
hurt.
lot going on. It was a lot going
Yeah,
on, man.
Archie
it was a
Manning,
lot
Archie
going on.
Manning ain't that dude,
Arch
man. I'm
Manning was
telling
not
you.
All
beating
right,
out
all right.
Quinn
We'll see.
Ewers,
We'll see.
who took to Texas to the immediately the first time getting in the SEC, and they immediately went to the SEC championship. Ain't nobody touching that, bro. Ain't nobody touching his. That nigga was his throne. Other than him get injured,
That's what did
Archie
it
wouldn't have
for
touched
him.
it. Yes,
Because the
sir.
next season, Arch would have been starting. So if he
Yep.
would have fucked that season up, that would have been it. But nah, he balled the fuck out, man. I gotta give it to him, man. I'm just saying.
That his fool's gold.
Nico, they
We
all
gonna see, Leo. We gonna see.
Mhm. All right.
Nah, Leo, that ain't fool's gold. Hell,
Okay,
I'll wait
brother
on that
Kendall.
other.
Stay
I'll wait
tuned.
on Cooper other son. I think it's
Stay
Cooper other
tuned.
son that was out there throwing dimes.
I seen that
The
too.
other day.
Go.
Yeah,
who?
That boys in their blood. Boys in their
Stay
blood.
yeah, it was
tuned.
the
Something
brother.
about them,
Give
man.
me a motherfucking Manning.
Dude,
I want a
he might be
Manning.
the best one. That's the
I
crazy
don't
part
want
because
to
he's the
be.
most athletic one. He might be the best
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
Leo.
yeah. And he can
Nah.
run. And he
He
can
Yeah, he
Okay.
run.
might
can
be
run.
the
Yep.
best one.
If
We
Panthers get
gonna
Archie
see.
Manning, I'm
Yeah,
shaking
yeah.
hands.
Give me a damn Manning.
They
Yeah.
not gonna let they not gonna let my man come to Charlotte though. They gonna block that.
Dude, a good
Yeah.
O line, a bunch of
Oh, yeah.
receivers, that's crazy. That would be dumb if they do that.
Dude, that's perfect. Damn near. If you think
Yeah,
about it, though,
that
Leo.
would be
It's
perfect
damn near
now.
Hey,
perfect.
hey, Leo, nah, because if you think about it, shit hit the fan with Bryce. Why wouldn't they want to come? You gonna send your guy? The man is gonna pull their weight. Shoot, my
Right.
my my dude can go to an established offense that he can
And,
run. He walk right into it.
right. Right.
Shit,
Already, damn offense is already set up and ready to go.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
need to
I
drop
ain't
a
ready,
quarterback in it.
ready,
A
yeah.
competent.
ready,
Hit the ground
ready to
running.
go.
All right, now you can't be too choosy. You still drafted at the top of the damn draft. Like
That
you act
that's
like
that
you got a
that's what
lot
I'm
of shit
saying.
going on.
Motherfucker ready.
They
Motherfucker ready. We
they
just need
trying to
some
make
work.
they trying to solidify that name, and the owner's
Yeah,
dysfunctional.
Yeah.
yeah.
This
That name
motherfucker ready.
already solidified, Leo.
We just need a
That
shooter.
name already
But still,
solidified.
my dream is Lenore Sellers out of South Carolina, man. That's my dream
Yeah,
right there,
Lenoir
Oh,
man.
good.
Lord,
Lenoir
here we
good.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Lenoir
Lenore's
He,
good.
help.
he damn
If
running back.
South Carolina had a better quarterback, they'd have won
Here
the
we go with
SEC.
these running backs. Here we go with these
You
damn
really
running
believe that?
backs.
You really believe that, Leo?
I
He
You
is
really
believe
on
that.
believe
Like
that?
top. He is
I
Lenore
on
believe
Sellers is
South
not
top.
a
South
running back
Carolina
from
has
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina got a good team.
Boy,
If they if
y'all
they
love
had
these
a
damn
better
MCS
running
low.
if
Why
they,
the
if they had a
MCS?
better
Why
quarterback,
the
they'd
MCS
have been a
low?
better game.
damn
Okay,
running back.
Leo.
Y'all love these running
That
backs
I
was
and
watch
last
quarterbacks.
every
year.
game. You know that,
Last
right?
year.
But I watched every game too. Lenore Sellers held that team back.
He
Yeah,
was
man, he can
learning.
run. He's an
Dude,
athlete, but he can. Now
but that was his
South
first
I will
year
Carolina
say,
had a
starting.
good team
Leo,
last year.
I
They
will say,
did. They
Lenore can
did.
throw the
They
ball.
did.
He can throw the ball better than he better than Milrow. I give him that. He better than Milrow.
but
Yeah, I'm
nah.
saying.
But the thing is though, but like I say, but if Alabama had South Carolina defense and skilled players,
Yeah.
they they would have went a little further.
Yeah,
But I'm not
Leo,
Lenora Sellers. He I don't know what his hype come from this dude. I'm like, no,
I
cause
don't
fuck.
hype,
If South Carolina had a better quarterback, they'd have won one game.
Leo,
I just don't
understand the
understand
hype
running
comes
back
from that was
quarterback.
his first year starting, bro. He never started. That
I don't
was
want
his
to hear no
first year.
excuses, man. He a run first quarterback.
Dude, that was basically his first year starting as an SEC quarterback, and
He's
that's what he
still a
did.
running back. He's still a running back and
He is
quarterback
not
for,
a
He
for
running
Raven.
back.
run.
Y'all must have didn't watch but one game
Okay,
against Clemson.
He run too
that's what
man
I'm
much,
saying.
man.
That's the
All
most
right,
he
all
ever.
right,
That's the
all
most
right.
he ran his entire career.
Th-
Go look at the numbers, bro.
That
We just
game you talking about that's the most for real.
that is
It really
absolutely
Now,
the
I'm
is.
not,
most he
I'm
It
ever
just
really
ran
saying
in
now,
his
is.
South
now,
entire
now,
Carolina.
career.
now, like I said, y'all, he's better than Milrow, and he's
Of
better than
course, Milrow been in
Anthony
Alabama
Richardson,
for
Okay.
multiple
and,
seasons and still ain't figured
and he
out
better than
how
Anthony
to be
Richardson. I give
a
it that,
common
but
quarterback.
I still wouldn't want him as my quarterback. Y'all know
Okay.
I hate a run first quarterback. I don't
Well,
want a
well,
run first quarterback.
well, can we give him at least one more year? Can we give him one more?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get
If
one more
Bill,
year. He
okay,
gonna get one
okay,
more year.
okay,
I give
okay,
that.
okay, 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 okay,
I give
okay.
that. I give him that.
All right,
I
all
give him
right,
that. I
all
give
right.
if he
That's
can
my
develop throwing
homeboy.
the ball,
He from the
if he can,
crib, so I gotta,
yeah,
yeah,
if he
okay.
can develop throwing from the pocket, I ain't got no
Yeah,
problem with it. If
Because
he
yeah,
if
because
yeah.
he can throw from the
because I've
pocket, I
seen
ain't got
all
no
the
problem.
games and I haven't seen a game that mesmerized me now like other people. Now don't get it twisted. Now I'm rooting for him, but we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see.
I just say like I say, I think he held South Carolina back last year.
I mean, because that was his first year, and I
I
understand what
hear
you're
you,
saying.
brother, but South Carolina had
Yeah,
a stacked team, man.
we were
If they had
stacked
a better
because
quarterback play, they would have beat. They would have won at least like 11, 12 games, man.
no, we would have beat Alabama and LSU. Because first of all, because your boy Nick Emenwari fucking ran back two damn interceptions on Alabama, and then he did another one on LSU. They called them fuckers back. We should have been a one-loss team. So, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Them games was fucking crazy.
Okay,
Matter of fact, he ran back
let's
two
go out
in
there like
one
that right
game.
here.
Damn, 2 in 1 game.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's put ourselves on this ledge right here. Okay, which, like I say, we're not getting any of them guys. Top five that's gonna come out next year would be Archie Manning, Drew Aller, Garrett Nessamar from LSU. I'm gonna fuck up their last name. Lenore Sellers and Cade what are you from
Oh,
Clemson?
Cade
Klubnik.
Klubnik from
Yeah,
Clemson.
So,
yeah.
Kendall,
yeah,
you get
those
one of
are
them
gonna be
quarterbacks. If you draft in top 10,
no
you
you
get one of them.
I don't.
Kendall, you get
But what
one
I'm
of them.
saying, I don't think they. My thing is this, Leo. I don't think they draft the quarterback. Period.
Well, they don't want to
I
win,
think
then
he
I got you,
wins.
man.
No,
I
y'all.
think he wins. I think this is where I'm at, y'all. I think he wins because the team is talented. The team will hit a stride at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Just like we talked about earlier, if the team does not win at the beginning, we already knocked out the playoff. They're not. I don't think they're too much worried about playoffs and this and that. They're just acclimating this motherfucker here. So I think if this nigga gets anywhere from that 7 to 9 wins, he's here. He's here. Y'all know that.
No, not necessarily because you're not looking at it from both ways because you got to look at it like, okay, you got to look at it from the draft, but look at it from free agency and what quarterbacks are
So
coming
BJ,
up off of their deal.
8 wins you draft, 8 wins you drafting a quarterback. Think
And
about
you
it
don't
now.
necessarily
Realistically,
have to
if
do
he
that
picks
because we
up
got to
eight
look at the
wins, you
landscape
draft
of the
him.
NFL, what quarterbacks is leaving other teams too. That's trying to get off their people that could probably propel us to another level, man. That's what I'm saying. And then you already got experience when you do that shit too. You see what I'm saying?
So
So it ain't just a
throw the
draft.
hypothetical out there. Hey, throw the
I'm trying
hypothetical
to
out
think
there.
of a
The
team with
Carolina
quarterbacks that are
Panthers,
coming off deals and shit. Damn.
Nah, nobody
the
really.
Carolina Panthers win 8 games. The Carolina
Hmm.
Panthers win
Yeah, they
eight
win
games.
8 games. They're
What
not
are
going to
you
draft a
doing?
quarterback.
What are you doing?
They
That's the
not drafting a
hypothetical right
quarterback.
now. Anybody on
We're
the
not gonna
panel
be in the
answer
position.
it. The Carolina
We're not
Panthers
gonna.
win 8 games.
We win 8 games. We ain't gonna be in a position to draft a damn quarterback. So that's why we won't draft. We
Yeah.
won't be in a position to draft one.
That's what I'm telling y'all. That's not the only
Man,
option.
I mean, you could draft one. It depends on Bryce and what he do. Like if they fall into 8 wins, you know,
You can draft one, but
if
you
he
won't
throw
get
for at
you
least
won't get you
3,500
won't get one of
yards,
the
stuff
top.
like that.
You can draft one, but you won't get when them top five
I know what
quarterbacks.
Leo want to do. I know what Leo want to do. I already know what he want to do. I already know what he want to do. He want to trade for Shadur Sanders. That's what he want to do. That's exactly what Leo want to do.
Oh nah. I mean, he gonna be he
I
gonna be
had
a
to.
free agent after
I had to do.
training
I
camp.
had to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that. I had to do it. I had to do it.
No,
I had.
no. We ain't got to trade for him. He gonna be a free agent after training camp. He gonna be a free agent.
Crazy.
No,
Shador's gonna take that job, Leo.
Exactly. He's gonna
okay,
take
He
Bears.
it.
take the
Y'all,
dive. He
That
said,
boy
"Take the
crazy.
dive."
he
Man,
got,
shout out to Justin Long for 199 super chat. Have that money go. Riley didn't teach you, I guess.
Hey, hey, Justin, can I get that bet too, Justin? Just alone, can I get that bet too, Justin? I want that bet too, Justin.
he getting his money away.
Justin, can I have that bet too?
And get a shout out for the new members, Logic.
Oh yeah. Shout out. Hey, got that 9-month thing going on, man. Appreciate you, bruh. If Bryce don't pan out this year, Canada should be thinking QB in the next draft. We
Nico.
can't
It's
stay
Nico.
on this path.
Get Nico.
Who?
Oh, you talking about out of Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
Oh
Hmm.
hell no.
I can't do it,
He ain't
bro.
even
Nah,
No,
he ain't
no,
even
no,
in
no.
Nico
He
running
Tennessee.
back, man.
transferred. He transferred,
Transfer.
didn't
Yeah,
he?
he
He went to
went to
UCLA, I think.
He's at
he went to
UCLA,
UCLA.
but
UCLA.
I can't
Oh,
do it.
okay.
I can't do it. He played
He
small in
Oh.
a
he
lot of
hot
big
trash.
games. He played a lot. He
He
played
hot
small in a
trash.
lot of big games.
he's scary, man. He too scary back there, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
that's
got
that
talent.
law.
He got talent, but he played small in a lot of big games last year.
Yeah, he a
Hmm.
little he played down. I like the quarterback. Not Ohio, Oklahoma got a quarterback. His name is John Mateer. They got him from the portal from Washington State, and I like Oregon quarterbacks named Dante Moore. So y'all keep an eye out for these two people.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see
Well,
how because
Yeah. Well, see that's why we said what we said that they get Sam in the third round. You know what I'm saying? Because I say if we're saying and I put a stamp on anywhere from 6 to 8 games. So therefore
Yeah,
you ain't gonna draft a quarterback if they sitting there 6 to 8
I
games.
think we're gonna
That-
win about 7 games.
yeah.
Dang.
How y'all think that boy gonna do? The boy that left Georgia, he over in Miami now. How y'all think he
Carson
gonna do?
Beck.
Yeah.
Oh, Carson Beck.
Probably better.
boy, that's a train wreck. Train wreck.
No,
Yeah.
because hear me out. Hear
I
me
see
out.
you just alone. I hear you. You
Hear me
scared.
out.
You don't want to take my money. I hear you just.
This the thing. Whenever Cam Ward got over to Miami, they had
Mhm.
a lot of weapons over there already when he got there, and they basically ran through the ball like heavy. They was pass heavy in this thing. If you go look at Georgia, Georgia is run heavy in their offense. If you got that's why a lot of times whenever somebody like old boy that came out last year that went to the Chargers, nobody expected him to look like that. But I mean, he was a good route runner. But again, they run heavy. As in Miami, it's more pass. So you're gonna see a lot more of Carson Beck passing the ball. I wonder if this is gonna be a detriment to him or it's gonna make him flourish. Because one of the two
Detriment.
gonna happen.
Detriment.
if his arm is out, if that elbow or Carson Beck would have got drafted in the first round if he
Detriment.
didn't get hurt.
You think
Carson Beck is
he
a
gonna get
good
exposed?
quarterback. It's just that the wide receivers kept dropping the goddamn ball. But
Look,
Georgia
detriment.
ain't known for being no passing team though, bro.
Miami big targets got drafted.
A
Detriment.
lot of them did. Yeah, true. A lot of them did. A
They
lot of them
did.
did. Heck,
And
we
But
I
got
Miami,
one of
even
our
their
starters
receiver,
right
their
now.
Miami got
receiver
some
was
good
nice.
young players. I mean, it'd be good for him because Carson Beck is an NFL quarterback, man. It's just if his elbow is healthy,
Leo
that's the only thing.
Carson Beck they got caught up in the life messing around with the girls over down there, the big
Already?
time
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
At
yeah.
Miami,
Oh yeah, the Miami
Leo. At
basketball player
Miami,
girls,
Leo.
they done broke up and all this. He riding a
Oh Lord. Oh, he
Lamborghini.
distract. Oh
Oh,
Lord.
You know
Okay,
what
let
I'm
me
yeah,
take
saying?
it back.
uh,
A lot
Let me
going
take it
on.
back.
It's
God
a
damn.
lot going on down there, Leo. Carson
Oh
Beck
Lord.
yeah,
big time
God
already.
dang. Well, he got that $4 million to go over there. So
Yeah. Oh
shit,
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, they
Yeah.
knocking at
See.
that door. They knocking at that
See,
door.
he
Carson
ain't
Beck
got one of
living
them
his
cat
best life.
twins, one of them
These niggas,
Cavender
these motherfuckers
girls.
down there driving Lamborghinis and shit, man.
Yeah,
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 Carson
he
Beck
got
living
one of
his
them
best life.
Cavender twins, man. Them girls topping the NIL. Nah, man, he and they done
Yeah.
broke up. all on our line. He messy. It's
Oh
bad.
Lord,
It's
he
bad.
got
It's
his business
bad.
out in the street. God damn,
Bad. It's bad. It's
he got his
bad.
bit, man. That shit,
Carson Beck
it
living his
happened
best
to it. That
life,
happened to
baby.
you now.
That's the party school,
Yeah,
man.
Carson Beck living his best life.
And I'm saying, like, damn, you had to go to Miami. Oh, I see why you went. I see why you went. I
You ain't got to sell a motherfucker going on there, man.
Yeah.
Nah, nah,
No,
nah,
no,
nah. It
no,
ain't.
no. Right off the
Dang.
road, the campus right off the damn road. You hit motherfucking one and go down to the Keys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You right there,
Lord,
shit, nigga. You right
you
there.
ain't got to sell that shit on the motherfucker, man.
No,
Man,
you
Cause
he's
ain't
a
got to
gritty
sell that.
Cam
player,
Ward
but
was supposed to Cam was supposed to go to Ohio State, but Miami had gave him some more money, and it was like, what? Miami
dude,
or Ohio State? What the fuck up a dude?
dude,
The Florida
out of
or motherfucking Columbus, Ohio? Get the fuck out
out,
of here.
out of high school, him and Shadu been going back and forth. There's a lot of damn tape. Them niggas been talking shit all season, working out.
I don't know why you comparing the
It's
two, but
it's
please
it's been
stop
a
it,
lot of
brother.
back and forth between them
Brother,
two, boy. Them
stop
niggas
putting
there, boy.
Cam Ward and your name together, brother.
No, you got to see what Cam Ward was saying to that nigga
I
before
was
all this
watching it.
shit went.
He was talking shit to your ass. Like, nigga,
He like,
you have been playing around. Come on, man.
okay, all right, you know
I
that
know, I know, I know he's gonna be a free agent in July, bro. I know that.
Oh man.
That ain't happening.
His
All
brother
right.
Oh
just
man.
signed his brother just signed a 3-year contract.
Yeah. For the
Tampa.
Bucks. For the
Yeah,
Bucks.
uh huh.
Yeah.
He'll be all right. They got to cover him up in coverage, but yeah, it's run support. He's straight.
Nah, he ain't playing.
I don't know about that, there,
Nah,
Leo.
he
He
ain't
gonna play
playing,
at
bro.
least special teams. He gonna see. That's where the politics come in, Leo. This the
Special
politics.
team. Okay.
This the politics part of it. Now you got to look at the coach and the associations, who know who, and all that shit. This is the part of the NFL where it comes to politics. When you know the
It's only
motherfucker,
53 people on the team, bro.
and I understand that, but that's why I say politics, Leo. You should know this better. You know.
Ain't nobody playing that it ain't good now.
All right, if I know your daddy, oh dude, cool, and we, whoop the whoop back in the day, then how it go, Leo? I'm telling you,
He could be a ball boy, yeah, your daddy, yeah. If you ain't
it
good,
happens. It happens.
the
You
NFL
survive.
is different. Like the
No, it's
NFL ain't
not.
like the
No, it's
NBA.
no, the fuck, it's not.
The
God,
NBA, you can
twisted.
have your cousin, your brother on the
No,
bench
there are
getting
a
a
lot of
check.
people. There are a lot of people that gonna get cut that shouldn't have got fucking cut. I'm telling you.
Do I think
I'm
I'm making
telling you.
sense here? I
I'm
don't know.
telling you, it's all politics and relationships and shit like
It's
that.
a
Man, that
lot of
shit
it's a
crazy,
lot
Oh,
of
bro.
okay then. I
politics in the
got you.
NFL.
I
Yeah.
got
That
you.
shit
A lot of
crazy. That
politics.
shit crazy. Because there are a lot of players you saw in the preseason, like, well, damn, why they cut, bro? All right, this
Well,
assistant coach
I
and
know my
all that.
man supposed to be. I know my man that might be a better quarterback than Bryce Young, but
Who?
they don't want no competition for him. So
Who?
Jack Plummer.
Oh hell no, Leo.
What? No! What?
Hell
What?
no. I'll take Bryce before I take Plummer. And y'all know
You
that's saying a goddamn lot.
you ain't got no you ain't got no film on Jack Plummer, brother.
Oh,
Oh,
so
I
that's
do.
your
I
defense.
got plenty.
That's your
I
defense,
got
Leo.
plenty of them.
You lame for that shit. Then you lame.
I
No, I
got
mean you
plenty
ain't
of them.
seen him play.
I
No,
did.
You
Oh,
ain't
yes, I
seen
did.
Jack
I
Plummer.
saw him up close and personal,
Leo,
Charlotte,
you
North
did not
Carolina.
say you ain't got.
I saw him up close and personal, Charlotte, North
Of
Carolina.
course, we ain't got no film.
Jack Plummer
Of
better than Bryce
course.
Young.
You know
No,
what,
he's not.
Leo? I'm gonna let you have that one. That's funny as hell.
Jack
That
Jack
Plummer
nigga
Plummer
is
said
better
you
than
ain't
Bryce
got
Young to
no
me.
film.
Jack
Of
Plummer
course,
is
we
a
ain't
shell
got
of
no
himself
film.
when he got pressure in his face.
what's up,
He
Ronnie?
does not handle pressure.
What it do? What it do, man?
Oh
Y'all
my
all right?
god.
Oh hell.
Hey, man, I ain't got too much to say, bro. I'm listening, man.
Oh
My
no.
car
You
revoked
do
right
no
now.
no yeah.
He said
When
revolt.
do you
My
ever
car,
just
my
listen,
car
Ronnie? When do you
revoked
ever
right
just
now,
listen?
man.
Come on
Hey,
now.
man. What you got for me, Logic? What you
Man,
got for
I'm
me,
just
man?
saying you ain't fooling me. Talking about I'm just listening. Come on
I'm
now.
listening, man.
He said you ain't fooling me, goddamn.
You ain't
I
fooling
can't
me.
jump. I ain't trying to jump in yet, man.
Oh, okay,
I'm just trying to see.
all right. All right.
Let me simmer a little bit, man.
All right,
You
okay,
ready?
bet.
Ready to
All
turn
right.
the stove up already? God damn.
Hey, we trying to eat in here, bro. We trying to eat. Shit, you playing around.
The subject, Ronnie, is Bryce Young drafting another quarterback in 2026.
Man,
That's the subject.
y'all better quit smoking that damn Antifreeze, bro. I don't know why y'all.
God damn, they got some shit called antifreeze. You know?
Whatever it is, y'all listen to Sports Illustrated tell y'all about they finna get man. We ain't getting rid of Bryce Young, bro. We finna let him play out his country. Now they may, like you said, they may draft the undrafted or pick up somebody, you know what I'm saying, undrafted, which that's what we did this year with the guy from UCLA. But come on, man, like I don't see that, bro. I don't see it. I could be
Uh-oh.
wrong, but I don't see that logic.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Uh-oh.
Because I don't think they still got the damn chicken in the oven. Like you done just seasoned the motherfucker and basted it. Now you done put it in the oven for 20 minutes and you ready to take it out with it bleeding and shit. Come on now.
Man, the meat bad. The meat bad. It don't smell good.
Man,
It
see,
is.
hey, man.
The meat is
You,
bad, Ronnie.
This
well,
ain't
you
bad,
need you
boy.
need to check the motherfucking cook because his ass don't know how to season that
Oh,
motherfucker
okay.
right.
All right, Ronnie. You
Hey,
go ahead and eat some
cook now.
E. coli or whatever the fuck it is. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all, I don't know what y'all looking at. The meat look like it need to be cooked some more. Let the motherfucker cook.
All I know, Ronnie, is if you're gonna use that terminology, the Carolina Panthers have went and got all the fixings, all the trimmings,
The table
everything on that
set.
plate
The
looking
table
good,
set.
and we waiting on that chicken. And right
Well,
And
now,
that
they
that
meat
chicken
they
still
didn't
looking
burnt.
real nasty right now.
didn't put
Looking
the
real
chicken
nasty.
in until your ass got there, Logic. So you need to sit your ass at the table and wait on the chicken to finish cooking. Y'all ready
Hey,
to throw the
listen,
motherfucker
listen,
out?
Nigga,
listen.
I'm hungry.
Ronnie,
I'm fuck all
The
that.
customer service is horrible, Ronnie.
That
who
Hey,
chicken
hey,
fault
got
was
listen.
that there,
salmonella.
Ronnie? Who fault was that, Ronnie?
Hey man, ask the motherfucker that drafted Bryce Young who fought that is. And the motherfuckers
Oh,
they
so
booted out here.
it's the distributors of the chicken. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you.
So Ronnie, when are
Well,
we gonna start holding people accountable other than
I don't
everybody
know.
else?
That's why I asked. That's why I asked the question. I don't know. I don't know. I
it
don't
was
know. This nigga got
it
a right foot, left foot, a pair of cleats, and they are the ones that's on the field, not nobody else.
who
That them
creates the
numbers is
who
just
creates the
fucking numbers.
structure? Go. Who creates the structure? Whenever you building something and you putting it on paper, the motherfucking architect creates the structure. If the foundation fucked up, the damn building gonna collapse within like,
Ron,
maybe 5 years of that you walking in there, motherfucker.
Ronnie,
Okay,
listen.
but Ronnie, this is the
Should I
thing.
check out the
Most most
spreadsheet?
most rookies would tell you that in their rookie year they didn't look at film like they were supposed to, and they couldn't read defenses like they supposed to. But a lot of them won more motherfucking games than that motherfucker right there off of pure talent alone. So
Mm.
No,
then y'all,
I don't know about that. Go. Most motherfuckers that come into the
huh?
league, they still need to have an understanding of how to read defenses. But
Most
motherfuckers,
rookies that come into that league do not watch film and cannot read defense.
oh, so you don't remember Luke
Promise you,
Kuechly?
Ronnie.
So Luke Kuechly was just the motherfucker that just
We
was
talking
not
about
of
We talking
quarterbacks,
about
bro.
quarterback.
We talking about quarterbacks. It's
of
been plenty
quarterbacks.
quarterbacks that
Oh,
came
no,
in the
you
league.
didn't. No, you didn't.
It's
Nah,
been
bro.
20 quarterbacks
I
that
don't.
came in the league that didn't know how to read nothing, but they had enough
Who?
talent to
Name
win some
one.
games.
Name a one that went in the first top 5 picks that
I
didn't
bet
know
you
how
Caleb
to.
Williams. I bet you Caleb Williams. I
Oh
bet you.
no,
Look at his
no.
I
numbers,
bet
bro. Look at his numbers, bro. At the
Now
end of the day, Bryce Young, you keep trying to find people to blame. At the end of the day,
Bryce Young.
when you get a quarterback that high in the draft, that means your team is bad. But there are a lot of times
yeah,
when you draft, hold on. But to see what you ain't understanding is a lot of times when these teams draft this quarterback, he immediately changes their organization. Now they just got done being bad. Now, Jaden Daniels, do you remember what Washington was last year? Before they got him, they were bad. Was a
they was
horrible
shit.
organization.
Right?
He got drafted.
They couldn't catch a
Hold
win. They
on,
couldn't catch a
hold
win with a
on. He
coach.
got drafted, and they immediately went from being a sorry team to the NFC Championship. So don't give me the rookie stuff. At the end of the day,
And
when
you
you're a
telling me that it
talented
have nothing
quarterback,
to do with him understanding how to read defenses and watch
that you
game
you
film?
listen. And the NFL, football in general, is not just as simple as that one thing you're talking about. It's a
No, no,
vast
no, no.
thing.
I agree. I
Okay,
agree.
so at that position, he was that effective as a rookie to change the outlook of that team. Bryce Young has done none of that. Not
Why
a
do you
bit.
why? I'm not gonna say he hasn't done any of it. It
Five
hasn't
and
trans. It
22.
hasn't trans. It hasn't
Six and
translated.
22.
It hasn't
Six and
translated.
22.
Logic.
6 and
It has.
22.
You have yet to allow it to translate to the
It's
field.
been 3 years, Ronnie.
And Jane Daniels came into a organization that
Stop
already
that.
had
Stop
that
that.
No,
He
already
ain't
had a
no,
doing
you
coach
that.
better
Yeah.
stop
Stop
that.
I ain't doing it.
that had a
Stop
How the
relevant
that.
hell
coach
they
I ain't
got
doing
him?
it.
that had a
How did they
relevant
get him?
coach
How
that
they
had
get him, Ronnie?
a
How the hell
relevant
they get
coach.
him, Ronnie? How they
They
get him,
had
Ronnie?
just so you telling me the coach that they have right now had not been to a Super Bowl, had not taken Seattle
Man, I ain't trying to
defense.
hear all that. How
No,
the
you
hell they
gonna
get
have to
the
hear it. You
boy?
gonna have to
How
hear
they
it
got him? How they
because
gonna
you
get him,
just want
Ronnie?
to
Because they
dismiss.
suck. They
You
suck,
want to
Ronnie.
dismiss
They
the coach.
suck,
You
Ronnie.
want to
They
dismiss
suck.
the culture that was in the building when he got there,
Rivera, they sucked.
and
They suck.
you want to dismiss
Nah,
the GM.
you
The
want to put
GM and the coach was on the same
Ronnie,
page.
no, Ronnie.
You want to dismiss
You
it?
want to give all the credit to the coach because he
No,
got
I
there the
don't.
same
No,
time as a
I
damn
don't.
quarterback. So
I want
let's
to
not
give
do that.
credit. I want to give credit to the people that have an impact in the locker room
The
and on the
quarterback,
players that
the
come in the
damn
building. No,
quarterback that
not
did
as
it.
a rookie. Not as a rookie.
Man,
Not as
you
a
need to
rookie.
stop. You need to
Not as a
stop,
rookie.
man. You
Not as
need
a
to
rookie.
stop.
How you gonna try to give all these other people credit, but not the guy that was the
Because
sole
when a
purpose?
guy
Yeah,
comes into an
you
organization
need to stop.
fresh off his mama's titty, he is not the
And
impactful
balled the
culture
fuck
setter
out like
that y'all
he
want.
was drafted to do. He
Because he
balled the
has
fuck
You're
a
out
talking
like he
about
was
him because
foundation.
drafted to do.
his stats.
Because they
His
have a
who was the
foundation.
rookie? Who
That's
was the
why.
rookie of the
Nah,
year?
the
Who was the
Washington
rookie of
did
the year,
not have
Ronnie?
no damn
They had a
foundation. If
foundation.
they had a foundation,
Winning
how the
can
hell
look,
they
bro.
drafted so
Q,
high,
Q,
Ronnie? How they
Q,
drafted
Foundation
so
don't have
high?
nothing to do with you losing.
Oh, now it don't
Foundation.
have nothing to do with it. Okay, all right. It's both
Foundation
ways
don't.
with you.
No, it does not.
It's
Q.
both
No,
Now
it
ways
who
with
does
who was
not.
me.
the who was the
I
rookie
no,
of the year,
Ronnie,
Q?
yeah,
If
I
you
Ronnie,
mean,
don't
all
have the
right.
talent at quarterback,
Hey, hold on.
I don't care who you
Ronnie,
are.
Ronnie, hold up. Now, what you saying is absolute bullshit.
Come on,
Because
GOAT.
yes, sir. One thing,
You putting
the
it all on the
Washington.
players.
Oh,
Like, no, no,
oh,
GOAT.
no, no, no. All I'm saying is this: they now are the Washington Commanders. They had to change
Who?
their name. Washington. I'm talking
Oh,
about Washington. They're the
okay,
Washington Commanders now. They
that's
had to
just the
hold
name.
Ronnie,
That's just the
Hold on, Ronnie.
name,
hold
Be
GOAT.
Ronnie.
quiet, man.
What
Listen to
you
that
I'm
man.
said,
listening.
but listen, because you just said they had a foundation, they had all this. They just recently had to change their name. Their
How?
owner
Okay.
was in scandals, the worst owner in sports history. You understand? So they under new ownership, and they
New
had a new
owner,
coach. So if
new
you're
coach.
talking
Yes,
about
sir.
disarray, that was the Washington Commanders.
Okay,
Disarray.
GOAT. Let me ask you a question. Is Washington not a historic franchise? How
Man, ain't
long
about
have
no
how long
historic. What the hell been going on the last
hold
5
on.
years? Not down there.
I let y'all talk. Let me talk. How long has Washington been an organization, bro? How long have they been around? To just assume that Jay Daniels came in and man painted a whole new house by his fucking self. You crazy as hell. That franchise has been around for
Ronnie,
over 30
Ronnie,
some years, bro.
Okay.
Who
30
Ronnie,
was the
something
Ronnie.
rookie?
Can
years.
Who
I
was
You
the
know
talk to
rookie
you
of
what?
the
for a
That's
year?
some
second?
good
That
shit
has
right there.
that has
Before you
won
say
Super
Kyle,
Bowls. That has won
okay,
Super
Washington
Bowls before. Go.
got since the league existed.
you don't do that,
Ronnie.
boy.
Can you hear me, Ronnie? Can you hear me,
I'm
Ronnie?
listening, Q. I'm listening.
I'm gonna put this on the screen for you, and I'm gonna let you think about exactly what I'm about to say next.
Okay.
Washington won 4 games the year before Jaden Daniels got there. 4. They got a new
Okay.
owner. They turned around, got a
Okay.
new coach. They
Okay.
turned around, they got a new GM. And in
Okay.
one season, they did a clean slate.
And new
Got all the
quarterback.
motherfuckers about the door. They
New
got a new
quarterback.
quarterback. They had Sam Howell, who threw for 4,000 yards, and they got rid of that motherfucker
Okay,
and
Q.
went and drafted Jalen
New
Daniels.
offensive coordinator.
How
Mm-hmm.
New
many Super
everything,
Bowls
brother.
has Washington already won?
That ain't got shit to do
That
Man,
ain't
with
got
it.
nothing to do with the new
see, there you
regime,
go. There
Ronnie.
you
That
go,
don't
man.
translate.
There you
That don't
go.
Answer.
translate
Y'all don't want
over.
to
You
answer the
reaching.
question. Answer the question.
No,
How
you
many Super
reaching.
No.
Bowls?
You
You
built
reaching.
How many
no.
Super Bowls
You
before
Absolutely
tell
Jay
not.
me.
That
Daniels?
Okay,
Ronnie,
okay. You
How
tell
many?
me.
Ronnie,
You tell
that
me.
does not translate over. You don't get credit
That
for what other
Hold
people
on.
done in the past.
Hold on. No. That's culture. That's
That
a
ain't that
franchise
ain't no culture. Washington don't
Dude,
got
that's
no
a
despite
winning
all
bad
of
culture.
the
hill to stand
bullshit.
on. You talk about culture in
Despite
Washington, it's a bad hill to stand
despite
on.
all of the bullshit that Washington has done in the last 2 to 3 years, how many
It
fucking
ain't
Super
no,
Bowls
no, no.
have they
It's
won?
longer than
Bro,
2
yeah,
or 3.
you
They
tripping.
ain't
You
won
Yeah,
shit in 30
tripping.
years, nigga.
30
They ain't
years.
won shit in 30
Bro,
years.
I
30.
don't care. That culture is
Oh,
still
now
in the
you know
building.
where
Yeah,
that's your
yeah, your
point.
boy
Motherfuckers
All
your
still
right,
boy
know
bro.
how
tripping.
to
All right,
win.
Your
okay,
boy
Ronnie.
tripping.
All
I
right,
don't want to hear that
Ronnie.
shit. We don't have that.
30 years ago and you talking
We don't
about
have
now.
it. But you know what? Once you
Some of you
win,
boys
once
wasn't
you
even
won the Super
born yet,
Bowl,
Ronnie. Are
hey,
you
bro,
stupid or something?
it ain't about being about what you saying, Logic. If you have a culture of winning,
You don't have a culture of winning. These boys just
you
won
have players,
4 games.
that have won at Washington. Washington went to the Super
None
Bowl.
of those guys are
What?
there.
I don't
None
care
of
how
them
long
are
it's been.
there.
I don't care how long it's
Ronnie,
been. I
Frankie
Ronnie,
don't care how
Louvu was
Ronnie,
long it's
winning
been.
in
Ronnie,
Washington before he got
Ronnie.
there. Frankie Louvu was
I
doing
don't
that.
care
Boy,
how
you need
long
to
it's been.
stop.
The
They just got
Cowboys, the
rid of
Cowboys ain't
Allen.
went to the Super Bowl in damn near 20, 30 years. And
And they
them
don't
They
have a
just
motherfuckers
winning
got
culture.
and they got
Lord have
yes,
mercy.
bro. Come on, bro.
No, they don't.
They may
They're a
not have
losing
a
culture.
winning culture, but when the quarterback comes into the motherfucking building, whether he a rookie or
Ronnie,
a
you
veteran,
reaching. You
he
really reaching.
already you say it's reaching, but that
No,
play a
it's
big
reaching.
part. That play a
It
big
is.
part in what players know how
No.
to do
The
and how
Ronnie,
to
you
Washington,
win.
the
the
type of
Washington
Negro that
Commanders.
fall down and pull everything down with him because you don't want to. You don't want to go by
No,
yourself. You.
no.
That's you. That's you.
You see
Call it
that?
That's
what
you.
you want. Call it what you
Ronnie,
want.
Ronnie, you talking crazy. You see that?
I
You
ain't
see that
talking
window?
crazy,
You
Logic.
you see that
That's
window
a
that you
culture.
looking at on your
Come
profile? You see
on,
that
bro.
window? You need to
The
jump out that
culture
bitch right now.
has nothing
You
to
need to
do
jump out
with
that
the
bitch
new
right now.
players. That's what
But you
y'all
just
trying to
said
relate.
culture has something to do. You know what? I don't know
No,
what direction
culture,
you going
culture,
in, man.
culture has a history of winning. They have won as a franchise
But you
before.
just said it
They
ain't got
have
nothing
been.
to
I don't
do
care
with
how
it.
long it's been. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care
All
how
right,
recent.
man. All
It
right, man.
hasn't been. I'm just telling you.
So
Ronnie,
who?
When,
hold
when
So
on. Hey, all
so
right,
so
man.
do the Carolina Panthers got a winning culture since we been to Super Bowl twice?
we don't have a winning culture.
We went to Super Bowl twice though, Ronnie.
We went to the Super Bowl twice because we had players that knew how to win. None of these players that we have on this team right here knows how to win.
Okay,
Including Bryce.
okay. Hold on, I got your ass now. I got
Right.
your ass.
He was a rookie when he
What was
got.
happening
He
in
said none of the
2023
players. He
with the
said
Washington
none.
Commanders? Tell me, Ronnie, what was happening
He
when they
said
had 4 wins,
none.
buddy? That means none of them knew how to win, right?
He said none. That
They didn't
includes
know
Bryce.
they didn't know how to win with the regime they brought in due to the new coach.
Oh, this
But
is a slow
the
nigga
previous
there, boy.
coaches that were there,
Q,
bro, and
Q, remember when I told you he was
come
number one
on,
on the
bro.
list? Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm
Congratulations.
telling
Don't you
y'all,
ever
bro,
say
they
anybody
got
else
they
no
got
more,
a lot
Doc.
to do
This
with
boy
why
right
Ronnie,
here.
in real life, I think you a professional liar. I think you a professional liar.
it ain't
I really
professional
do
line,
think.
bro.
Look
If
Yes,
at
you
you
Jeff Shorty right
are.
if
here.
Yes, you
if
Look
you
at
are.
were
Jeff Shorty
a
right here.
franchise, bro, that has done it before, don't mean you can't do it again. We have yet to do it. We've gone to the playoffs. We've gone to the Super
Ron,
Bowl
Ronnie,
Mhm.
15,
Ronnie,
20 years
Ronnie,
ago.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
That would hold weight if
15, 20
Washington
years
didn't
ago.
get rid of every fucking body in the building and turn this thing instantly into a contender immediately after getting rid of everybody. Dan Quinn comes over from the Cowboys as a damn D coordinator and is the head coach,
They've
and
been to
then
the Super Bowl before.
he builds this entire defense. And guess what? The two niggas that was there, Allen and Payne, well, guess what? They got rid of them motherfuckers this off season. After
Yeah, they gone now.
they
They get
gone.
rid of players every year. Guys get traded away.
But them was the
Guys,
only what he
the
trying to
the
tell you
culture
though,
don't the
Ronnie. Them
culture
was
don't
the
leave.
only
Come
two
on, go.
players
Do the
on
culture
the
leave with the
freaking
players?
team.
Do the
That's
culture
all
leave
that
with the
was.
players?
Yes.
When a new coach goes into the team, what especially one that's done had some success in the past, what they say, hey man, I'm just thankful to be in the building. I hope that I can bring the winning nature back to the place. That mean it ain't there, Ronnie. So
That's
Washington
schematics,
ain't
bro.
done nothing.
That's scheme. That's him bringing
What
his
scheme?
putting his signature. That's him putting his
That
Oh,
was
signature.
I
They
better
don't
punch my
have
own
nothing
phone,
to
Ronnie. I
do.
better punch
They
my
don't have
own
nothing to
phone,
do
Ronnie.
with his coach.
Oh,
He don't bring no
I better mess
culture
my
in there.
own phone up, Ronnie. What you talking
Winning,
about, bro? I'm
winning
gonna crash
creates
out. I'm gonna
culture.
crash out,
Winning
Q.
creates
I'm gonna crash
culture, bro.
out.
Winning creates culture.
Lord, I ain't
They
never heard no
so
shit like this in my life.
the guys and most of the guys that was on Washington, like the receivers on offense, like the tight end. Most of those guys was there through all that bullshit. So they already been through that shit. Y'all looking at the fact that Bryce got to come in and paint the whole goddamn house, man, make the coach look good,
Ronnie, you need to be
make
a
the come
congressman.
on,
I
bro.
swear to God, you need to be a congressman.
Y'all giving Bryce all this responsibility just because he was picked number 1 or 2 when he came into a shitty toilet ass situation with Frank Wright.
So Ronnie, does the quarterback not hold any responsibility on the field?
Not as a rookie, not
God
within
damn.
his first 2-3 years. No, he learning.
So
So
Ronnie,
why
you have
CJ
told me
Stroud?
before.
Just like every other rookie that come in there.
So
Or
why
But
maybe
check it
CJ
out,
Stroud is
Ronnie.
hold
Ronnie, you talking
responsible?
sideways now because you
no,
told me you don't get rid of a number 1 pick. So now number 1 pick don't matter.
yeah, number 1 pick matter when you have a
You just
foundation for
told
him.
Q. You just told Q. It don't matter.
What don't matter, GOAT? I don't remember
You
saying
just
telling
told
Q.
Q. Q asked you, does the quarterback position and a number 1 pick, does that matter for the everything what you just talking about, the culture and all that shit right there? And you just said it don't matter.
If
You putting too much responsibility.
you putting too much responsibility on a first year rookie coming into a situation that's been losing for the past 3 to 5 years.
Apparently, he
That's
can
been
handle it, Ronnie. He was the
unbalanced.
rookie of the year and took his team to the
Ronnie,
NFC Championship.
Nah,
Ronnie,
nah.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong on this one. Because that same first year rookie is well compensated. He held out to make sure they got that $37 million that he's supposed to get to be able to come in and do exactly what they thought he should have been able to do in Alabama.
Okay, Q. Tell me this. What does it take? What all does it this is the recipe for a quarterback coming in the first year to win and go to the playoff?
Talent.
Tell me that.
First of all, you
Logic,
got to be able
that's
to
crazy.
come in. If you take it, first of all, you got to come in, have the ability to put the team on your back. And when I say put the team on your back, any given time, you look, you see this guy can make a play, whether it's with his feet or his arms, to move the chains. And when I'm saying has the ability to read defense, he should have a strong arm. He should have the mold and the making of a franchise guy with franchise potential is what you should see him in him as a rookie. You get what I'm saying? Like you see CJ Stroud, he has franchise potential. You see Jaden Daniels, he had franchise potential. Bo Nix had franchise potential. Young rookies, you see them with the ability to put the team on their back and be able to say, okay, when a play needs to be made, I can make it for this team. Bryce Young has not
All of those
done
players
that.
that you named, Q, didn't come into a situation with a first year coach.
What?
It doesn't. Okay.
A first year coach that has never coached a
So what's your
NFL
take
game
is?
in his life other than
Frank
being the
Frank Wright
offensive
Frank
coordinator.
Wright was not a first year coach. Frank Wright was not a first year coach.
No, but the other qualities that he needed to have, he didn't have. Like capturing the room,
So that's a lie, Ronnie, because
setting the tone.
D'Amico Ryans was a first year coach with CJ Stroud. That's a lie. Hello?
I guess you got me on that one, Q. I give you that.
Oh,
CJ
okay.
Stroud probably. CJ
No, we
Stroud
got you on a
probably.
lot of shit.
CJ
We got
Stroud.
you
Wow.
on a
No,
lot of shit. Not just
Wow.
no,
that.
no.
Not just
I
that.
can't. CJ Stroud is probably the only quarterback that I know of that has taken a first year coach and allowed him to succeed with him as a quarterback, as a
That's
first
like
year rookie.
what happened in Washington.
No,
Dan
Jaden
Quinn was not
Daniels
a
and
first
Bo
year
Nix.
coach.
What?
Who? Nixon?
That was his first year in Washington, sir.
First year in Washington.
No,
Even though he
he
has
meant the
previous
first year.
coaching experience,
First time.
even though he coached previously in Atlanta, he had his first tenure because he was a failed coach. He lost everywhere he went before he got to Washington. Am I right or wrong on that, fellas?
Yep, you're right.
Yep.
You're
You're
right.
right.
Dan
You're right.
Quinn was deemed a terrible because we had the chance to get Dan Quinn, and motherfuckers say Dan Quinn ain't winning shit, man. I ain't fucking with Dan
Yep.
Quinn. I don't want him.
That's from a fan's perspective. I'm talking about what has he done? What was his track record prior to getting to
Oh
coming to
man. Oh, all right.
He was a
uh
All
terrible
right.
coach prior to
He
getting
was
to Washington?
the defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks, Legion of
He was
Boom.
with Dallas.
Man,
He was
Bill
Dallas
Belichick was
defensive
terrible
coordinator.
to start. Come on,
No,
man. Come on,
he
man.
was
All
with
right, bro.
Seattle Seahawks as a
All
defensive
right, now you
coordinator.
going to the past of what he just did. All right, I got you.
Right? Well, am I right or wrong, Q? He was a defensive coordinator for a Super Bowl winning defense.
At some point in time, yes, but like I said, he had so
At
many.
some point in time.
Ronnie, he had so many
Being a
trips because
coordinator is one
he
thing.
kept
Being
getting
a head
fired.
coach is another.
Yeah.
And when he was with Atlanta, they was comparable. They beat us how many times?
He had the
When he had
biggest
Julio
collapse in
Jones?
Super Bowl history. What you
Come on,
talking
Q.
about, Ronnie?
Come on, Q. Now you
Under
now
his
you
watch.
dismissing.
That
Now
was
you
under his watch,
dismissing
bro.
what Dan Quinn, what he had, what his tenure was, and who he succeeded
Dude,
with
everybody
Ronnie,
put
prior
that
to
shit on
getting Washington.
Shanahan, but Shanahan got the fall for that shit. That was on him.
And I believe Dan Quinn was being considered for the head coaching job for the Carolina Panthers at one point.
He
hey,
was.
guess what?
Really?
Niggas backed out of that nigga so fast they didn't want nothing to do with him.
As of right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'll take Dan Quinn over
Yeah,
goddamn
after the fact.
Fernandez right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Hey, Ronnie, it's after the fact.
What
Ronnie,
is
when do
after
But
the
you
Nigga built a
fact?
Ronnie,
how
when
much
do
of
program
that,
you
out of him.
Ronnie? That's what he's trying to tell you, though, Ronnie. How much of that is Dan Quinn, who's been a failure at most of the places where he's been as a head coach, not a defensive coordinator? Now he's been successful as a defensive coordinator. As a
So
head coach, he's been a
if
failure. But
Washington was as
when you
bad
add
as
in,
y'all say they were,
Ronnie, Ronnie. If you add now, what is the secret sauce that you add in to make Dan Quinn a success now? Jaden Daniels. That's the ingredient that he was missing. That's what they trying to tell you.
I don't agree
The
with
difference
that.
of a quarterback, a
I don't agree with
rookie.
that. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
That's your justification for saying Bryce Young
No,
ain't
it's
shit
not.
because
Check
Jaden
out a
Daniels
man
did it his
resume.
first year.
Come on,
That's
man.
all
It
that
happened
is to
2
me, bro.
years in a row. How many times you got to see this shit?
It
2
happened
years in a row.
it
when
happened two
Ronnie, when will
years
you
under
hold a
two
rookie
different
accountable for
coaching
his
staff.
Oh
That's
man,
what it
both of
is.
them teams was trash before they got them quarterbacks, and you know it.
You want to give every coach no credit, and you want all this responsibility to be on Bryce Young, like he supposed to be the savior no matter what he facing with as far as guys that are incomparable of leading as coaches. The
We didn't
coach,
ask for him to come out and win us 13, 14 games when he first got here. We didn't ask for a Super Bowl. We didn't ask for a playoff berth. We wasn't expecting that. But what they built for us, it should have been that way. It should have come out to be something
face
like
the
that with Bryce.
fact,
But we didn't see any of that. At
Rich
least
was not Frank
be
Reich.
competitive. At least be competitive. At least
Come
look like
on,
a decent
Logic.
quarterback.
Face the
At least
fact,
look like the
Frank
number one
Reich
overall
was
pick
not
that
the
you would
right
pick that.
coach for
And
Bryce.
he's not done that yet.
You can have the wrong coach
Mo.
for the player. So at the end of the day,
The
if the
coach can be
quarterback
garbage.
come
But guess
into a
what? At the
fucked
end
up
of the day, the
situation,
coach is not on that football field, Ronnie. He
Mo.
is.
you know what? Who puts the players in the position to win? Not the
Oh my
players.
God, this boy right here.
You know
Not
what?
the
I
players.
see right now, Ronnie. You keep reaching. You always reaching up.
I ain't
Now, all
reaching.
right, yes, you do.
What the
Every time
hell
somebody
He
get
won't
your ass
ever hold.
corner,
He
you
won't ever
reaching
Hell
hold
for
the
another
player
no.
bottle.
accountable, especially a rookie. He won't ever hold them accountable.
I never hold a rookie accountable that get picked in the first two picks. The team shitty.
Oh, really? Oh, all right, man. We was trying to
But
tell
you a
you that.
whole fucking XL accountable for missing a fucking drop pass in the fucking end
Ooh,
zone.
on
You
your ass.
Uh,
Ooh, good job.
Oh,
Yes,
Al
sir,
the
Al.
Cookie,
Yes,
wide
sir,
god
Al.
receiver
damn.
does not hold his position in his destiny. The quarterback
What?
does. The quarterback
What?
throws it. Yes, if the wide receiver does not catch the ball, he don't get no goddamn yards. It don't matter how good he is. Just like Ted McMillan. If Ted come out here and he cannot catch a ball, it don't matter. He
Does
can
it
be
Okay,
as
matter?
okay. Hold on,
great
hold
as
on.
he
Okay,
was.
Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie. So if Ted McMillan beat a corner wide open, but your boy can't get the ball to him because he underthrows him, whose fault is that?
uh you as a coach, you create a scheme that is
Yeah, you
allows
you
your
danced
quarterback
around
catches
that.
her
You
hands, you
skated
gotta
right
catch it.
around that. You
allows your
skated right
offense
around
to
that.
flourish.
I'll give Ronnie this one. I'll give Romancer this one. Hey, if it touches his head, you gotta catch it. You gotta catch it. You gotta catch it.
I
If it touches
agree.
your
I
head, you
agree.
gotta catch
Yeah,
it.
I
If it
agree.
touches your
But
hands, you gotta catch it.
you can't expect any first year rookie to be the savior for your franchise. I
No,
don't
he's
care.
not gonna be that. He's not gonna be that. He's not going to be that.
If you are assuming that XL should have caught every ball when he's
I
trying to
mean,
learn the
he should
offense
have
his
caught
first
every
year.
ball, but he should have caught that ball. He should have caught that ball.
I agree
But
if he understands fundamentals of catching.
Ronnie, hold up. Now you're talking apples and oranges. You're talking a number 1 overall pick at quarterback. That's supposed to be just like you told you a few minutes ago. That's
But he
supposed to
was a
be a
number. But he was a
franchise
number.
changing guy. You understand what I'm saying? That is a franchise changing position where you got picked.
But Kendall, he was a number 1 overall pick, wasn't he? Was he not in the fucking number? Was he not in the first round of the fucking draft? Was he not number 1 overall pick?
Y'all
Who you
put
talking
too
about?
much
Who you
in
talking
this.
about, Al?
I'm talking about Xavier Legette. Was he not that?
No, but you're talking about Xavier
No, he
Legette,
was
but I'm
like the
talking about
last
Bryce
pick in the
Young.
first round.
He was
But
the
he's
last
still
pick in
fucking
the
first
first
round
round.
pick though. I mean, come on
We
now,
Man, we
bro.
traded up one slot to get him.
Yeah, you
Y'all
played
keep
up one slot.
overrating
Yeah,
that little
No, he
pick.
you're
really a
Don't
talking
second
kill
about
me
round
with
Bryce
wide
that.
Young.
receiver. Nobody expecting
You
him to come
can't
out and
put
change the
Bryce Young
franchise.
and him in the same basket. You
I
can't
did.
put them
I
two
That's
in the
didn't
not the
say
same
shit
same.
basket.
about Bryce Young. I didn't say shit
It's
about
not the
Bryce Young.
same.
I didn't say shit about Bryce Young. I
Well,
didn't
that's
say
what
shit
Goat
about
was
Bryce
talking
Young.
about. Bryce Young is the
That's what
number
I was
1
talking about.
overall pick,
I didn't say
the
shit about Bryce
franchise
Young.
changing number 1 overall pick out of the
Y'all
entire draft.
expectations are so high, bro. I'm scratching my head
What was
right now.
what's my expectation? Tell me what it was.
Your expectation is that okay, we got our quarterback.
And what was supposed to happen?
Give him scraps to work with, and he gonna cook a motherfucking 5-star
Nope. See,
meal.
see, see. You see how you reaching? I didn't say anything about
That's
that.
what you're doing, Logic.
All I said was that if we take you and we giving up all these pieces, and you coming in at number 1, at least look like something. At
Well,
least look
he did
competent.
look
At
like
least look
something. He
like
was
you can,
able to
like
run the
you are good
offense.
as
He was
advertised.
able to run the
So
offense.
basically, you're saying everything that we've been saying for the last fucking 4 or 5 days that Bryce Young is
No,
not the guy.
no. I'm saying that
No,
Bryce
no, no.
Young
you
That's
is
what he's
not the
saying though.
guy.
But
I'm
It's
that's what
clear.
he's
It's
saying
been
though.
clear.
That's
Logic.
what he's saying
I'm
though.
saying in order to execute something, you have to do it well enough over and over again to not mess up.
He's not
He
that
has
guy,
only
bro.
been given 2 years in Canales system. This is
He's
second
not
year in
that guy,
Canales
bro.
system. Huh?
So
He
so
has
so
one
so
year
Ronnie,
analysis
Ronnie,
system,
you
and he's
what
still
I'm
not that
saying,
guy.
Ronnie, if you go on a car lot, Ronnie, you go on a car lot, right? And you pay top dollar for a car. Do you think you supposed to go put some tires on that motherfucker
We
next
talking
week?
about
You
we
you
talking
supposed to
about a
go put
car
a guy?
that do
Oh,
that. We
oh,
talking about
Ronnie,
Logic. You
Ronnie,
Logic.
oh,
Okay, go ahead,
Ronnie.
Logic.
If
Go
you
ahead, Logic.
you thinking you supposed to put this the goat? You think you supposed to put a battery in that
My
motherfucker
fault.
tomorrow?
My
You
fault.
think you supposed to damn put headlights in that motherfucker before you get off the lot? No,
Logic.
that ain't
I
what you
mean,
paid
go.
for.
My fault.
That's not what you paid for, Ronnie.
Go. Come on
Uh,
now. You talking about a machine that you turn on with a
Ah,
goddamn
damn,
switch versus
Ronnie.
you talking
We
about a
paid for
product.
a first overall, a number 1 overall. We
You
did
talking
not
about
get
a
what we paid
finished
for.
product. You talking about a finished product soon as you drive it off the lot. That's not who any human being is. Go. No quarterback or rookie or receiver, nobody that comes into the league his first year is a finished product. He has to learn the system,
Nobody ever said he was, Ronnie.
but the way
Nobody
you're
called him a
speaking of
finished
him,
product.
Logic, as though he should be
No,
finished.
I
That
did not. Again, you putting listen to what I'm just telling you now. If
all right.
somebody told you they were gonna sell you a
yeah,
car,
he's not listening
if
to it,
they
bro.
told you was selling you a car now, and they told you that this car had all the pieces in it and everything, you didn't have to do nothing to that car. All you gotta do is put the keys in it, turn the thing on, and you get that sucker, and it's beating, knocking, all going everywhere. It can't get you down there. Now you done invested all your money into this because they swore them down. It's gonna give you everything. Now they ain't say it was the fastest. They didn't say it looked the best. All they told you is that this car was it, and you believed them. And then you spent your hard-earned money, and then you got a daggone lemon. That's the same way we
He
did with
got a
Bryce Young.
lemon.
That's the same thing we did with Bryce Young. We invested a lot to get this boy, and he ain't lived up to the hype. We didn't ask
He
him to
lived
be.
up.
Okay,
We didn't
Logic,
ask
let
him
me
to be
ask you
the
this
rookie
question.
of the
Let me
year
ask
or
you
any
this
of that
question.
other stuff. We just wanted him to be competent because we knew we wasn't a good team at the
When
time,
when
and he
you
has
have
done
to
little to
when
nothing,
you
Ronnie. So don't
upgrade
give me that crap about a
when
freaking
you
rookie.
update a system every year and you put a new computer in that motherfucker, which that's pretty much what you do when you change regimes. When you change from one coach to the next, you put a
But this
whole
is the
new
second
system in
year
it.
though. This is the second year though, bro. What are you
And
talking
yeah,
about? This is
his
the second year
second year
with
in
Canales
Canales
though.
system.
So
And
let's see how
I've
he
said,
does. If he
yeah,
does good,
This is his second year right now. If he does
Yeah.
good, if he does fucking shit, we know he's fucking trash.
But
So,
why
hey,
would he do? Why would he do shit? See, y'all just assuming
What?
that y'all looking
Because
at
he's
what
fucking
he.
a trash quarterback. We know that, bro. We can see it. We already seen it. We seen it fucking 2 years straight now.
hey, so
You
I got a
seen
question.
him. You haven't seen him since his second year with Canales. You seen him as going into Canales' first year, but you haven't seen him in the
I
same
seen
system 2
him
years in a row.
win. I seen him win 2 games out of fucking 15 games,
I ain't
or
talking
3
about
games out of
games,
15
Hey,
bro.
hey,
games.
y'all, hold on one
Some
second.
stupid
Hey,
fucking, some
y'all,
stupid
hold
shit
on,
like this.
hold on one second. Al, hold on one second. We appreciate Justin Long with the 199. He wants to bet D'Angelo that Tet will have 500 yards. D'Angelo ain't on the panel right now, but I'll sure enough tell him, Justin, and then y'all can settle that if he comes back or the next show. We appreciate the 199 super chat. Y'all fellas, go ahead.
I'm just trying to understand this, bro. Like to go into the same system 2 years in a row, shouldn't he be more comfortable in his second year?
Yes, he should. Yes, he
Okay,
should.
so why if you
This
do you
first game
equate
is gonna show us
comfortability
everything we
to
gotta see
execution?
for the whole season.
But what we're
If he
telling you
fucking
is the
sticks to
fact that they
winning
had to give up
it's his
everything and
first
then
fucking
some for this
game,
to even happen
this is
is
it.
horrible, bro. It's absolutely horrible.
It's over. It's
How
over, bro.
long ago was that, Logic? You
Who
still
you
talking
ain't
about when
shit,
we
Q?
gave
It's
up
over,
the
bro. If
What
we
do you
see
mean?
this
How long
fucking
ago was it?
first
What you
game, he
talking about?
fucking shits the bed. What the fuck you looking
Hey,
at right now, dude?
Justin Long, you hell, boy, you hell.
Hey, Justin Long been giving us hell in the chat the whole time. That nigga say, boy, he put one that hurt my soul just now.
He said that
My soul.
he said the podcast deserved better.
Man.
Hey man,
That
I'm
nigga
just
be
telling
cutting
y'all
my
what it's gonna
soul,
look
man.
like this year, bro. If
Hey, look, man. Hey, let me ask you a question though. But so if Bryce come out here absolutely ball out this year, then are y'all gonna forgive that nigga for the first 2 years?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Fuck
P,
So
no.
what?
P,
Why would y'all
Yes.
P,
continue to live in the past if he come out and ball
We're
out
not
this
living
year?
in the
Yes.
past. We can accept
yes
for
they
something to
are.
change, but we're not
Yes.
gonna act
They
like it didn't
I
happen
scrimming.
though.
will flip Graves.
They
If Bryce
scrimming
comes out
that
here,
shit.
looks like fucking like what the fucking owner said, Pat Mahomes Jr. Throwing no look passes and all types of shit like this. Yes, I would forgive him. Yes.
Even
I
even
ain't
though
forgiving shit because
even though Patrick Mahomes,
it still
even
happened.
though
I'm not gonna act like it didn't happen
what's
just
his
because he
name?
got the freaking everything and then some. We
No,
literally
but if
had
he's
to
fucking
change.
winning
Even
games,
though
bro, that's all you
look,
want, though. That's all you want is fucking for him to
even though
win fucking
Peyton
games,
Manning
though, bro.
sucked his first couple of years, even if Peyton Manning fucking sucked,
He didn't
y'all ain't
suck
gonna let
fucking
it
his
He's
first.
go.
not Peyton
He
I
sucked
Manning.
know
one fucking year, and that's it.
Twan,
Fucking
1 year,
sucked 1 year, and that's it. What are you
Okay,
talking about,
one
bro?
year,
I'm
One
just
year,
1
saying.
year.
1 year.
I'm just saying, what does he
We had
have
to
to
pay
do for
extra to
y'all to
get
let it
offensive
go?
line help. We had to pay to get other running backs. We had
You
to pay to
supposed
get
to.
receivers and give up draft picks. I don't
You
want to hear
supposed
nothing
to,
about
Logic.
Bryce Young being nothing
That's what it
but
takes to
phenomenal.
improve the team. You supposed to do that. That's what every
You
team
no no
does
no no no
every
no no
year.
no 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 hell no, nigga. We just had the
They
worst
do.
goddamn defense in the history of the NFL, and we had to still go offense for this sorry bastard. Don't you give me that shit?
The defense was some bullshit. What you talking about,
And we
Logic? You
still went
thinking
offense first. Why? Because of Bryce Young's sorry
Get
ass.
away from me.
we
Mr.
didn't have
Three and
an
out.
impact player on offense? Who the impact player on offense,
That's on the
Logic?
motherfucking coaches. That ain't
From
for doing that shit.
1994 to 95, going on with the Carolina Panthers inception. We have never had an offensive setup this well before in the
Who,
history of the
Logic?
Carolina Panthers.
Who was the impact player on offense?
Hold
Here
on,
you
hold on,
go.
Offense.
hold
Here
on,
you go
hold
with
on,
this
hold on, hold
impact
on,
play.
Who
It
hold
was
on,
the
hold
damn
on,
sure
hold
wasn't
on,
Pro
no
hold on,
Bowl
quarterback. I
hold
tell you
on.
caliber?
that.
So
Who
in
was the Pro
2015, we never
Bowl
had a
caliber
deep,
player
we never had
on
an
offense?
offense like that. In 2015, we never had an offense like that.
Al, don't make me roast you, bro. Leave it alone.
Who
That
was the
offense
Pro Bowl caliber player on offense,
Damn.
Logic?
in
Who?
2015, the offense wasn't good. I mean,
I act now. I
we
said
didn't
don't
have
leave
a
it alone.
fucking
You didn't leave it alone. So
standout
now what
one
comes after
player,
that is
but
on you. Okay,
fucking
get ready.
Cam was spinning the ball around. Cam was fucking dunking that shit off, ding, 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 and then
Al,
go deep to fucking
Al,
goddamn.
that was
Are
Cam
you
Newton.
serious now, dude?
Al, that was Cam Newton. If
In
you look at the
2003,
if you
what
look,
was fucking goddamn what was goddamn Delhomme
five,
doing?
4, 3, 2. Nigga, let me tell you
Go
something.
ahead,
At
go
the
ahead,
end
go
of the
ahead, go
day,
ahead, go ahead. I got you, bro.
2015 was Cam Newton. He was the MVP. Do not get it twisted and think that team was just so freaking stacked. He carried their ass. This team right
He
now is
carried
way
their ass,
better set
dude.
up than them.
He did.
Don't get
Hold
it
on,
twisted.
Logic. Okay, we had Pro Bowl caliber players on offense. We
There you
had
go with that
Greg
bullshit.
Olsen.
There you
We
go. There we
had
go with
We
Greg
had
that
Greg
Olsen
bullshit.
as a Pro
Olsen. We
Bowler.
had
You had
two
a tight end.
tackles.
Congratulations, one
We
player.
had a
Good job.
tackle. We had tackle. We had center.
Ryan
The
Who you
Khalil.
offensive
had at
line
tackle?
was
Who
not
the fuck
better
you had
than
at
this.
tackle? Who the
Ryan
fuck you
Khalil.
had at tackle?
Came out
Ryan
of defense
Khalil.
though.
Oh, we had
Came out
Matt
of
Orr.
defense.
We had Michael Orr.
You sound y'all
We
some
had
jackasses, man.
The
Q,
bro.
bright
why
side.
you
What are you
Come on,
talking
y'all.
about, bro? He
That's
was
why they
fucking
my
good
top
that
two right
year.
there,
I
Q.
said,
He
That's
was
why they
really
Ronnie.
two my
good
I
that
top two
said,
year.
right
who
there.
you had at tackle, Ronnie? Who did you
You
have
gotta
at
stop with this
tackle?
bullshit, bro. Now you gotta stop with this bullshit
Al.
right now, dude.
Al, do you remember one nigga having 3 fucking sacks against our tackles? So
Thank you.
I mean,
please.
I think that was in the fucking. I think that's when the fucking cracker get that game up. What was his name? Matt Remmers. Yeah, fuck
Al
him.
won, bro.
He
He
dominated
get the
both
game up.
sides
Yeah,
of
he
the
get the game
tackles,
up.
not just one side
I
of the
cannot
tackle.
believe you
Mike
sitting
Grubber's getting
here.
the game up. No, Mike Grubber's getting the game up.
Okay.
Fuck him,
All right.
bro.
But y'all just
Yeah,
call
he
them
get the
Pro
game
Bowl
up.
caliber
Yeah,
niggas.
but you just
Y'all
said they
just
Pro
call them
Bowlers
Pro
though,
Bowlers.
man.
Yeah, you
Their
just call them
offense
Pro
was
Bowlers.
their offense was not better than the one we
Who?
got
That
right
defense
now.
was
Who?
I'm
loaded though,
sorry. All we
Logic.
had was Greg Olsen.
Logic, that
Congratulations.
defense was loaded though.
I said offense. See, you niggas don't be
Well,
listening.
I'm saying, but that
Offense.
defense helped us go.
We have
What,
I
never
just said
seen an
Michael
offense like
Orr.
this
I just
in
said Michael Orr
Carolina
and fucking
ever.
Khalil. What? I mean, that's 2 Pro Bowl players right there. What are you talking about?
Again, you're not listening. What they got to do with anything? We didn't have no receivers. We had one tight end and an aging running back. Stop playing.
Oh well. Oh wow.
We had Trey
Okay.
Turner. Trey Turner was a Pro Bowler. Greg
He was
Olsen
a
was
Pro
a Pro
Bowler
Bowler.
too. Okay, that's 3
What's
now.
wrong with these
That's
dudes,
3
Q?
now.
What's wrong with
Okay,
these dudes,
that's 3
Q?
now.
Trey,
but Logic,
come
I
on,
mean, they
man.
lost
Ryan
2 games that
Khalil,
year.
Pro
Logic, you acting
Bowler.
like you was trash, bro.
Sorry, this team
Was
right there was
we only
carried by
we never went
by a daggone
undefeated.
MVP quarterback.
Come
Let's
on,
not do
bro.
that.
Come
It ain't
on,
even
man.
close.
You dismissing every other piece on that offense,
You can't
and
dismiss that damn
you pretty
We
much
2016
didn't have
team
no
like that.
receivers and none of that. So
That damn
don't sit
team
here and
was
say that it's
great.
better than the one we got right now. You a lie. You a nigga and a
hey,
liar.
we didn't have no receivers.
Let me
Who
ask
don't
y'all.
you who
How
you
many
who you have
times
a
did
receiver?
y'all
Oh,
watch
hold
that
on, hold on,
team?
hold on,
How
hold
many
on, bro.
times did y'all watch that team?
Who you have a receiver? Who you have a receiver, nigga?
I
Who?
can
Tell
list
I
me
would
who you have a
love
all
to
the
receiver.
hear this.
receiving
I would
corps.
love to hear these receivers.
I can list the receiving corps, and it still
They
wasn't
lost.
Ted
a
Hey,
Ginn,
solid
hey,
number
Logic.
2,
Ted
number 3.
Ginn, Britton Burson,
Hey, Logic can say they trash, but they
fucking
doing
You
got
it
it.
had
in
Ted
2019.
Trevor
Ginn,
Cotchery,
Jericho
Trevor
Crotchery.
Hold
Cotchery.
up. Yeah.
What the
You
fuck?
look
Like,
Ted
around.
again, a
You had
he
goddamn
caught
punt
that ball.
return
He caught
specialist.
that ball. If we had
Devin
Steve Smith,
Funches,
that would have been a fucking game over.
Yeah. Fun, Ginn,
Ted
Cotchery.
Ginn, Philly
Funches,
Brown.
A bunch of
Billy
bullshit. What we
Brown.
had.
Yeah.
I
But
don't see
Logic,
how
you
I
had
don't
y'all.
know if Kevin
motherfuckers look
Bridges on
good,
19
though,
at the
Logic.
time.
Say what?
Was Kevin
Them
Bridges on
motherfuckers look
19 at the
good,
time?
though, in
Man, look, they look
2016.
good because we had an MVP quarterback. Nigga, he carried
No,
everything.
it
Man,
didn't,
Cam ain't
Logic.
best
We
known for
had
his
Yeah,
Pro
he
arm,
carried
Bowlers
that
man.
on the
team. He
offensive
definitely
line.
did carry that team.
He
We
carried
had
Yeah,
that
he
team,
did.
bro.
incredible
Let's
Yeah.
stop.
offensive
Yeah, he
line.
definitely
That's
did.
why the receivers
The
So
point
couldn't
of
wait,
the
do
let
nothing.
matter
me
is
ask
we
you this.
never had an
Let me
offense
ask
set
you
up like
this.
this
Ronnie,
that we have right now in
Ronnie,
Carolina. Bryce
stop
Young
that,
got
Ronnie.
no excuse. Get it done or get
Ronnie,
the fuck out.
Our offense is not that good, bro. We had
Ronnie.
fucking Rich
We had
Muhammad. We had fucking
Ryan
What's
goddamn
up,
Steve
Khalil,
Q?
Smith, bro.
and you
In
had
fucking
Trey Turner.
2015 and 2012, bro, we
The
had a
only
fucking great team. What are you talking about, bro?
them
Steve
the
Smith,
only
Rich
two.
Muhammad, fucking goddamn
We
Jonathan Stewart,
go
and D.
again. Go
Will.
look at
What are
that
you
offense.
talking
Go look
about,
at that
bro? That
offense.
fucking
They
team
ain't
was
gonna let you get it
crazy.
in,
What are you
Q.
talking about, bro?
Q.
That team was
We had
awesome,
Ryan
dude.
Khalil. We had Trey Turner. Them
He said
motherfuckers
Trey.
were Pro Bowl caliber
Yeah,
offensive linemen.
but that's
But that's a
2015,
left
bro. That's
guard and
bullshit,
a
bro.
center.
They
You know
can't
what I'm
fucking
saying?
compete with that. And then they
Left
brought his
tackle.
fucking brother in here to fucking goddamn do some bullshit.
All right.
Got the fuck out of here, dude.
I
Cute.
know it probably hurt your little
All
fragile
right.
ass heart, but I'm
So
sorry to tell you, it ain't the same.
left tackle is the single most important position on the offensive line. Single most important. Then you got center. You had had Michael Orr, which was a journeyman left tackle that held up enough to get you to the Super Bowl, but because the stellar play from your quarterback is why you made it to the Super Bowl.
I agree.
So I mean, you have to understand the offensive line only had 2 Pro Bowlers. That's
But you can't
Khalil.
say only. We don't have that yet.
Nigga, how the fuck do you win 15 games and only have 2 Pro Bowlers on the fucking offensive line?
We don't have that yet, Q. We don't have no Pro Bowler on no level yet. On our team.
Nigga,
No,
Ronnie,
Q,
listen
all
to
right.
me. Listen
All
to
right.
me. You had a historic team that went 15-1, and you only had 2 offensive linemen that made a Pro Bowl.
What?
2.
What you mean only 2?
See, look, that's what
That's
I'm saying.
good.
Only 2.
Man, when the last
Only
time the whole line went to the Pro Bowl?
On cue.
I'm gonna answer that question. When was the last time 3
Twan.
motherfuckers went to the Pro
Twan.
Bowl other
When
than the
you
Dallas
look at
Cowboys?
Tom Brady teams, when you look at the teams that he had when he would win the Super Bowls, and Patrick Mahomes had 3 fucking Pro Bowlers on his team, the year they started switching niggas around.
Okay.
Nigga, you do realize on a team where you slated as the best team, majority of that team is gonna make the fucking Pro Bowl. Majority of the team.
I
don't agree with that.
I mean, but you said 2 like that was nothing though. I mean, it's 2 Pro Bowls.
I realize I'm talking to niggas that just don't get it. I ain't
That's what I'm saying, bro. We didn't have no freaking body. At the end of the day, you got an agent Jericho Cotchery, a nigga named Ted Ginn, who was a goddamn specialist and moved to a receiver. Don't y'all bring that bullshit up, man.
But
See, y'all get hype over the fact that 2015.
You're not trying to give them guys their credit though, man. They balled
Fuck
out.
them niggas, man. That was Cam.
Balled out.
That was Cam. Fuck them niggas. Them niggas ain't did shit. Them niggas did shit in their fucking career up until Cam got a hold of their ass.
Go to nobody.
Yes, the fuck he did actually. A bunch of goddamn nobody. Other than Greg Olsen, he ain't have shit.
Powerful niggas you
Before
trash
he
out.
got to the Carolina Panthers,
I can't let Logic just shit on the whole that offense like that in 2015.
Here we go.
Them motherfuckers work well together. The best record that we ever fucking had, and you choose that team to go after?
Jericho Cotchery had won with the Steelers before he got to us.
Motherfuckers was catching
Why he making the example that Cam played out of this world that year. That was the year that we went 15 and motherfucking 1 strictly because of Cam Newton. I don't know. I went to about 5 of them games that year, and the offense ran by Cam Newton. Yes, we had a good defense, a hellified defense that year. The edges got after motherfuckers. They got sacks that year. But Cam Newton ran that offense. It was really nobody else on that offense.
I agree with what you said.
The whole wide receiving corps. The whole wide receiving corps got revamped. I mean, Twan, are you forgetting that?
He made everybody better. Like, I don't know what part of that y'all not getting. He made Philly Brown an actual real receiver when that nigga was like a full stringer.
Philly Brown was at Ohio State. He was a motherfucker. So, I don't
was
know
a motherfucking four stringer, Ronnie.
He set records. He a 4-stringer that set records before he got to us.
Ronnie, get out.
I'm serious. Go look at Philly Brown when he was with Ohio State. That motherfucker was something serious. I'm just saying, when he was with Ohio State, he wasn't no scrub now. Y'all want to say Philly Brown was some bullshit when he was with us. He was one of Cam's favorite targets when he was on the team.
That might have been
that wasn't no bullshit.
Year, 2015, bro. Couldn't nobody catch that motherfucker. He dropped a lot of balls, but that might have been his best year in football.
Ted Ginn wasn't no slouch, bro. Y'all, Logic talking like Ted Ginn was some bullshit and was some slouch. No,
Ted Ginn had elite speed, and he was able to work well with Cam that year. But let's not do that. He wasn't shit without Cam.
Ted was fast, but his hands weren't worth shit.
He didn't get an opportunity.
And that goes for everybody else. That goes for everybody else on that team other than freaking Greg Olsen.
Okay, what about the running backs? Stewart was some bullshit.
Stewart was aging, but yes, he did his thing. He already made a name for himself. Hell, do you forget we had a damn rookie on the damn roster and Christian McCaffrey?
This is what Logic said. This is what Logic said. Logic said he only respected Greg Olsen and that on that wide receiver core, bro. He basically said Greg Olsen was the biggest name, so he gonna give him credit, but he ain't gonna give Philly Brown.
He earned that shit. Well, what the fuck you talking about?
Man, Greg Olsen was already a name before he came to
Carolina. None of these nuggets were doing anything in Carolina. Jericho Cotchery was a goddamn journeyman.
Greg Olsen was
y'all niggas get so goddamn hype off the fact we went 15-1 and forget that daggone Cam was a fucking monster that year and carried our ass to the goddamn Super Bowl. God damn it.
Logic tried to say these motherfuckers don't matter because they won't go. These niggas cut all these classes. He said, "Fuck them though." So,
I've been
so a
mad
lot
at
of
that shit,
people
man,
are
because
saying,
we gonna sit here and they're gonna make sure that this sorry ass nigga Bryce got everything he fucking needs, but you ain't gonna get the MVP
That's
what
what
he
you
needs.
do, Logic.
Fuck is
I'm
that
sorry
shit?
to say, bro.
"That's not."
But the years of just plugging a player in with what you got and him rolling out and winning, that shit is over with, bro.
Use
These
a
players
damn
ain't
black
built
ass
like that
lie.
no more.
Use
Oh,
a
you
black
a
ass
nigga
lie.
and
These
a lie.
players ain't
You
built
a
like
Use
that
nigga
no
a
and a
more,
black
bro.
lie.
ass lie. That's
These
what they
players
do
ain't
now.
built like that
That's
no
why the
more.
rules have changed, Ronnie. What the
That
fuck
These
is
nigga
you
said
players
Logic
ain't
talking
built
don't
about?
like
have a
that no
script.
more,
The
bro.
rules have changed for the quarterback to do that, to roll the
Q,
nigga
that
out
ain't funny,
and go out
man.
there and play.
Nah, bro.
The rules have been changed. What the fuck is you talking about?
I don't give a damn about no damn rules, Goat.
See,
I obviously you
see,
don't.
They don't have shit to do with the
Obviously,
player producing. The rules are there to keep the motherfuckers in line. The motherfucker producing is on his own ability. And these players are built to where you have to have a team surrounding him that makes his talents credible. And they
Ronnie.
didn't have
What,
that
Ronnie?
when
What
Frank
the
Wright was here.
rules have been changed to what? To fit
To
for the
protect the
quarterback.
player, to
For the
protect the
quarterback.
quarterback.
For the quarterback.
So
The
don't the
rule,
quarterback
where you
still
play
get sacked?
football now is for the quarterback.
The quarterback still get sacked, right? The quarterback still get pressured up the middle on defense.
somehow,
Can
somehow
you
Tim
sack the
keep all
quarterback
these
like you
shit.
used to?
And when Bryce his first year, we had a
Can
horrible
you sack
offensive
the
line.
quarterback like you used to?
No, you can't. But that still don't mean that don't affect his
There
ability
you
to throw
go.
down the field.
There you
It
go.
still affect. Yeah, if you get into the eyesight of the quarterback or a hand, you put pressure on the line to push him back in the
15
pocket.
yards.
It does not matter,
15
go.
yards.
It still affects the positioning of how many seconds does a
Yep.
quarterback get to throw the ball? Go.
You get 2 to 3.
Thank you.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, and then I'll let you get right back to this. D'Angelo, we have a bet about 500 yards with Ted in there. Justin Long wants that bet with you, 500 yards that Ted McMillan will have 500 yards.
D'Angelo ain't
Did
betting that
Ted
shit.
what? Hold
He
on.
said
Let me
take
make
the
sure.
bet with him.
Said Ted will get 500 yards receiving.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, hell
He'll
yeah.
get at least 500.
Oh, he said he want me to take the under. Basically, what he want. He want me
Yeah,
to take
yeah,
the
yeah.
under.
That ain't no good bet.
Oh
They
fuck
ain't
no!
gonna
What the
keep
fuck? I
him
look like a
giving no more
goddamn
options.
fool. Do I look like Justin Long? What the fuck I look like to you, Justin Long?
You know, you smarten up on that one. You was gonna lose all that
Just
shit.
hell nah. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna take no goddamn bet like that. You
You
crazy?
shouldn't take no more tech backs at all.
All right. Then you can get back to Ronnie and explaining to him the whole quarterback situation. Because yeah.
Ouch.
Ain't no need to explain to me. I got faith in what we got going on right now. We had a
Well,
bullshit
I know
line.
you do.
Bryce first year, they couldn't hold nobody, you know what I'm saying, to allow him to throw the ball. So obviously, we already understood that the line was some bullshit. They improved the line under Canales' first year. This year they improved the defense. Hey, we on the road as far as I'm concerned. If he don't perform this year, hey, they gotta man pull the reins back and look at okay, what's another option? Maybe
Ronnie,
bringing in some more
Ronnie,
That right
competition.
there.
But
Ronnie. You see right here? You see what Elaine put right here? Shout out to brother Elaine for Panther Theory. He said Bryce fans will be complaining about the wide receivers not getting open by
Yep.
week 4.
Yep.
No accountability.
There it is.
they
No.
still
There
got
it
to
is
get
right
open.
there.
What
There
the
it
fuck?
is.
That's a part of them catching the damn ball, creating separation. They have to still
Oh
get open,
man,
right?
No,
Ronnie.
Ronnie,
All right, bro.
they saying even if Bryce is the one out there fucking up, they still gonna blame it on the receivers.
I don't see how you can blame it on the receivers if he fucking up to the point where
Y'all
Because
he
did
they
that
can't
saw
last
accurate.
Bryce
year.
play in the
Y'all did
first
it
2
last
years,
year.
nigga. That's why.
If he not accurate, then he has yet to not be accurate. I have yet to see him play a game where he's not accurate. They say that his accuracy is an issue. So I don't see how you can even say that Bryce gonna fuck up. That has never been an issue with him.
Huh?
The issue
Huh?
with
Quarterback
him
are
was
you talking
the
about,
issue.
bro?
Come on, bro. Bryce
What game he
Young
been
never
watching,
had
Ronnie?
an issue being accurate. True or not?
We're talking about a different quarterback, nigga. You ain't talking about Bryce Young.
Bryce
Did
Young
you
had
watch?
an issue with being accurate.
Did you watch him his rookie year, Ronnie? Or you just started
Yeah,
watching Bryce
Alabama or some shit.
yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Watching highlights.
Bryce's problem was consistency, bro. That has always been his issue since he been here. He
That has
hasn't
something to
completed.
do with
That's
accuracy, though.
that's accuracy, Ronnie. You do
No,
know
it's
that,
not.
right?
No, it's not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
Yes, it
If you
is.
Yes, it
complete, if
is.
you complete passes, bro, and you don't get a first down, what that don't have nothing to do with accuracy.
Man, who gonna
That's
tell Ronnie if you consistently do something, that means you're accurate?
you can consistently do wrong shit too.
I'm done with this nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Right? You
Tap
can't
out.
consistently do wrong shit if you don't complete drives, bro. That means you're not making an
Ronnie,
impact.
I guarantee that a big part of that means that you were inaccurate, Ronnie. That's what that shit means.
No.
The fuck you talking about?
I don't, bro. Accuracy has to do with the ball getting to the receiver. I have
Ronnie.
yet
If you
to see a
fucking up,
problem.
Ronnie, if a quarterback is fucking up, Ronnie, what does that mean, Ronnie? That mean that ball wasn't going where it was supposed to be, Ronnie. Go ahead, Q.
D'Angelo,
Uh-huh.
check this out. Do you remember at one point in time in the season, in his first 2 years, where this nigga was throwing off his fucking tippy toes? Do you remember that shit?
Right. Yes,
Bryce Young was throwing off his fucking tippy toe. And I distinctly remember in his first season, one of the throws he made off his tippy toes went right to Aiden Hutchinson for a fucking pick six. So you don't tell me that shit ain't got nothing to do with accuracy. He did the same goddamn thing to old boy in Dallas. Pick six.
What's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing, man? Q, Bell, BJ on the platform, man. Gentleman with his camera on, dog. I don't know your name, brother. What's up with you, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, stranger?
I'm good, man. Good, man. I'm good to see you, brothers. Man, just call me Eric, man. Just some weird nigga gave me that name. So yeah, man. I just want to talk about just real quick, man. Homie said Bryce Young doesn't have an issue with accuracy.
No,
Bryce Young accuracy is horrific, sir.
Nah,
his rookie season, he was worse in the league past 15 yards. The worst.
Right. The worst.
He can even look, his rookie season, past 15 yards, he was like 30% the first 4 games. It was the worst in history.
Godly.
It was like literally.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, Elaine.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. If
Yeah.
real HHENT with a $2 super chat, he says Bryce's career percentage is 60.3. That's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good.
And this year inflated it.
So if the ball gets to the receiver and the receiver don't catch the ball, does that affect?
So Ronnie, I'm going to tell you this. Here's something. I know. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to answer you, sir. He last year he was the worst receiver in accuracy to open receivers. He had the most off-target throws to open receivers. This year he was like 20th something. So even when a receiver is open, there is hardly any quarterback in the league that's worse at getting a ball to an open receiver than Bryce. Now I hope you follow me.
His first 2 years.
I hope you follow.
His first year with Frank Wright going into his.
Damn, bro, your audio's messed up, bro. Who's that talking?
Hey, Logic, you got a lot of static.
So I'll give you this. His first year with Frank Wright was horrible. His footwork was horrible, which led to bad throws. Going into his second year with Canales,
you just said he was never accurate, Ronnie.
Right. And listen,
as far as him having great footwork and utilizing his footwork the proper way, no, he does not have a problem with accuracy. That's what we saw this past year.
He does, man. There's nobody more. There's rarely any quarterback in the league that is more inaccurate than he is when it comes to pushing the bad past 20 yards.
I heard that all year.
The numbers, sir. The numbers say it.
Accuracy is one of his greatest strengths.
The numbers say it, man. And here's the thing. I'm gonna get off the numbers. I'm gonna get off the numbers right quick.
Are skewed like a motherfucker.
And I'm gonna say this right quick. If you don't have a numbers person, really the only improvement that you saw in Bryce when they say, oh, he's getting better, the only improvement you saw is that defenses could not play the routes as aggressively because he started to complete some of those deeper routes. So the defense had to soften up a little bit on them. Before that, you can jump the routes. You didn't have to really play deep because the passes were going to be inaccurate. When
Okay,
Bryce,
that was just by
You can
chance,
put 8
though.
in the box. You can put
That
8
you
in the
could
just
put
so
box.
eight.
happened.
They used
I
to put
remember.
Kendall. They would put eight. They would
8
put
in the
8 in the
box. Yep.
box. They would stop the run and the pass with 8 in the box because
They
Bryce
went
couldn't
8 in the
complete the
box.
ball
Due,
deep.
due to
Right.
what?
So,
What affected that? What
so
caused that reaction?
his inaccurate throws. He
No,
was
no, no, no,
inaccurate,
no, no, no,
sir.
no.
Sir, he
The
was.
defense, the defense deciding to do what it wanted to do as a result of what?
And a decent quarterback will
No,
punish
no,
that.
no, no, no. As a result of what?
What is your
What? My question is, you're saying that the only thing that he improved on was the ability for the deep,
the
how the
deep ball?
defense reacted.
The deep ball accuracy is what he improved on.
Okay,
Meaning,
so
meaning, meaning, when there's an open receiver, because remember, I told you last year he was the worst quarterback at throwing to open receivers. The most off-target throws to open
down what
receivers.
30
Are
years,
you?
30 yards plus? That's what you're talking about.
No, no, no,
30
no.
yards plus.
Just no, 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 no. That's a
Nigga,
different stat.
open. You know what open
Open,
mean?
open. So if you're open, Bryce Young, out of every quarterback in the league last year, will most likely throw you an inaccurate ball. That improved. It's still below average. It's still subpar, but the defense has to respect the deep ball a little bit more now.
So
Are you following me?
Elaine, we
Yeah.
got Justin Long in the chat that's putting out. He wanted you to see this because he told me to make sure that I reiterate this for you.
What's
to
up,
see.
Justin?
He says Elaine eats on players not performing. He said that's really easy takes. The NFL is hard. Elaine is a numbers merchant. We all can do that. So he wants to hear your rebuttal because he said it.
Of course.
Please read it again for your rebuttal. He wants to hear what you got to say to his comment.
Yeah. The numbers are just a reflection of what's going on the field. When you guys say Bryce Young doesn't have time, well, that's just your feelings. If you can't prove it, then what does that mean? What does enough time in the league mean? How much time are other quarterbacks getting?
Everybody agrees
You
that
can't.
watches football saw
But
what the offensive
one
line
second,
was when
one
he
second,
didn't
sir.
have time to throw the ball.
One second, sir. What you saw last year is the first 3 or 4 games in which he had the least amount of time in the league. I agree. Down the stretch, Bryce had some of the most time in the league in the NFL in his rookie season. He had the ball. He had the 8th most time in the league last year. Top 10 this year too. He had a problem with, just like in college, he had a problem holding the ball. There is nothing that you can say. He says, I'm a stat merchant. There's nothing you can see on film that doesn't translate into the numbers, and vice versa. They go together. One doesn't live independent of the other.
But in those numbers, you cannot talk about the things that created those numbers. You only talk about the result.
Right. What do you want to talk about that create the number?
There's a
If you
cause
say
and effect to every number that
right,
is
sir. So
calculated.
peep this. I break down everything. When you say, okay, well, he's not getting it to the receivers.
So far,
Is he
you
not
haven't
getting
talked about
receivers?
anything in
Is he
between
not? But you understand, it's not really an intelligent thing to say he's not getting time and not.
He's not.
No.
He wasn't.
Okay, how much time was Bryce getting, and how much time was other quarterbacks getting? Because it doesn't matter if you feel like he's getting time or not. The question is he getting less time? One second, brother. Let me just get this point out. I'll let you talk.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you feel like he didn't have enough time. The question is he getting less time than most of the other quarterbacks in the league? And if so, he's underperforming, and we just need to get one of those other quarterbacks. Are you following me?
I'm following you.
So how much time did Bryce have?
You're leaving out one piece.
What am I leaving out?
A veteran that has been in the league 5+ years that understands how to get the ball.
The number 1 overall pick by mid-season should start showing some elite traits that make him look better than those veterans.
Not in the first.
There we go.
Not in the first.
There should be every single time any quarterback that's panned out. Here's the problem, guys. Bryce Young in yards per dropback, he's 431st out of 431 quarterbacks since 2011.
Excuse me?
Out of yards per dropback, Bryce Young is 431st out of 431 qualified quarterbacks. Nobody who's finished 300 or worse is currently in the fucking league.
A number
That's
one.
that's a stat for you, right?
Number one overall.
So
Correct.
when your quarterback starts being all time low in everything, you can't blame everything else around him. He doesn't have the worst offensive line of all times. He doesn't have the worst group of receivers of all times, right? Why
So the
all the
offensive
receivers
line
are
his first year wasn't a
Number one
record-setting
overall.
offensive line that's getting worse.
he had more time in the pocket than CJ Stroud did.
So
That's just a fact.
everything I heard his first year about the offensive line being ass, that just was a farce.
The
That was
first four,
just
you just heard me
bullshit.
say it. I said the first 4 games he was getting slaughtered.
No, 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 not the
He had
first
the
four
least.
games. I'm talking about the whole season his first year. That
Right,
offensive line,
but by the week 11, week 12,
no, brother.
Bryce Young had the 7/8 most time in the league.
I don't care
So,
if you go from week 7 to week 11.
hey Q,
If you
you
don't
watch
keep,
you
if
watch
you
those
don't
games,
keep the
those
Yes, sir.
last
same
few games. Hey
continuity,
Q,
Yes,
those
sir.
last few games of those rookie seasons, he was not running and getting rushed out the pocket like
if
that. He
you
had
don't
time.
keep
He had time.
continuity on that
Let's be
offensive
That's
honest.
a fact,
line,
sir.
I
That's
Let's
a
be
don't
fact.
honest.
I said it
care.
over
Let's be
here,
honest.
and they jump all over our ass over here.
Right. The
If
last
you
five,
don't
six
keep
games of the
continuity,
rookie
brother.
season, Bryce Young was not running for his life.
If you
What you
don't
do,
keep continuity on that squad,
Let me
on
let,
that
let me tell you
offensive
something.
line, that's what makes an offensive line successful.
it
Is the
can't. You know what?
continuity.
It can be Quan knew his rookie season had some horrific games. They were all
Cam
early.
Newton was
One
a
spring.
damn anomaly.
Oh my God.
There's not been a Cam Newton in the
Bryce Young
league.
holds the ball too long, brother.
Come
Bryce
on,
Young
bro.
holds the ball.
You
And here's the
comparing a
thing, right?
mountain
So
to
my
a
thing is
valley.
this. Most people who don't like stats will just say Bryce Young's holding the ball too long. That's your feelings. That's what bitches do. They talk about their feelings. What I do is I quantify it and say he's getting this much time and everybody else is getting this much time. So my feeling is validated by the numbers.
Your feeling is valued based on any quarterback in the league.
Validated. Validated. Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at the fact that you're trying to compare Bryce Young within his first 2 seasons when he didn't have the same coaching staff to a quarterback that has succeeded with the same coach
Brother,
two, 3 years in a row.
when I say worst of all time, 431st, that's 431 quarterbacks, rookie, second year, third year, all that shit, all together, he's last.
He has yet
That's
to
everybody.
have.
That's
He
everybody.
has yet
There are
to go
very few,
into a second
brother.
season with the same system.
Hey,
So
that's
I don't
logic,
hear
right?
that shit.
Logic. There's very few rookie quarterbacks who've had as bad as a season as Bryce did.
I'll
If you
give you
go
that.
back and
I agree with that.
I went back and did an episode on all the first overall picks. All the first overall pick quarterbacks always normally go to the worst team. True or false?
True.
If you look at their numbers, he's the worst. But the top quarterback goes to the worst team. The team sucks. They got the first overall pick. All except Sam Darnold, I think. Not Sam Darnold, Sam Bradford. They traded up for that pick or some shit like that.
Okay, answer this.
Yeah.
Since you do so much research, how many second year
I
quarterbacks
watch all the games too, sir.
with a different system after they're benched or after they take a break, whatever one you want to call it.
That
Y'all say
shit don't
bench, but I
exist,
say
man.
it's a
You need to
break.
quit making up fairy tales,
No.
man.
How many of those
Everybody,
quarterbacks come back and
that's a
improve?
one-off.
How many
Right.
of those quarterbacks come back and improve after they've been
The,
benched?
right.
After they've been sent to the bench.
If we're to talk statistics, the statistics say that quarterbacks sit tend to play better. That's what the statistics say. Quarterbacks that sit tend to play better. Don't mean they're ever going to be good enough, but they play better. And Bryce was not ready. Bryce is currently still not ready. Probably needs to sit another 2 fucking years before he's ready
That's
to
your
be
opinion.
average.
Entitled to that, but I don't agree with that opinion. I never will.
Hey, the dude is 6-20 something for his career. What's his
In his
all-time
first
record?
2 years as coming off of his rookie
6-22.
campaign, as within
Right.
his first,
But here's my
not
thing.
even
Hey,
within his first. This is third year. He
Hey,
ain't even
fuck, hey,
completed his
fuck,
third year yet.
fuck the numbers. The numbers, good quarterbacks don't suck because the talent around them. They optimize opportunity and they minimize mistakes. That's what good quarterbacks do.
And they
Good quarterbacks, they raise the level. Good quarterbacks are gonna be when Cam Newton's first year when we won 5 fucking
Using
games.
Cam, there has yet to be another quarterback to do what Cam
But
has done.
any quarterback,
No,
Peyton
you can't say
Peyton
that.
Manning didn't win a lot of games his rookie season, but he dominated. When you went
He
out there, you
dominated his
recognize
first. How many interceptions? How many interceptions that What's ain't happened?
He
That
broke the
How many
passing record and the
touchdowns? How
touchdown
many
record.
touchdowns as well, sir? So don't
Right.
leave that
Does
out. Don't
Bryce?
leave
So
that
does
out.
Bryce?
Did they equate to wins?
Right? That's what I'm saying. Good
I'm asking you
quarterbacks
about
when
Cam because you
good
bringing
quarterbacks.
Cam
No,
into the
brother. That's
situation.
what I'm telling you. Good quarterbacks. They're going to shine no matter what. Everybody around them are going to be elevated. Even if you're not winning, you're going to recognize that that quarterback is the best player on the field.
When Cam
When
got to the Panthers, we
and when
had Pro Bowlers on both sides of the ball.
and when Cam
We
got here
had
and he
veterans. We had veterans that knew how to win on both sides of the ball.
brother when
Bryce
Cam
Young did
when
not
Cam
have
when
this.
Cam got here, everything that we had with Cam we had the year before besides Jeremy Shockey and Greg Olsen.
No,
It was
We
relatively the
had
same team.
Charles Johnson, a Pro Bowler.
Charles Johnson was here the year prior.
We had Beaton, a Pro Bowler.
He was here the year prior.
Exactly. That's the culture
When
that was
they got the
already in
first
the
overall,
building before
brother,
he got here.
when they got the first overall pick, those players were on the team while we were losing and sucking. The only
We were
difference is
losing, but there was already a culture in the
that,
locker room.
and the only difference
Cam
is
didn't
when we
have to
won five.
establish that.
And the only difference is when we won 5 games, you recognize that the quarterback was not the problem.
Cam didn't
He
have to
dominated.
establish a culture. We already had a locker room full of Pro Bowlers. So I don't want to hear this Cam shit and
He had
what
a locker
Cam
room
did
full of Pro Bowlers.
versus
Then
what
why
Bryce
did
did.
we only win 2 games with those players?
That culture don't have nothing to do.
Why
They
did we
had
only
a
win 2 games with those
culture.
players?
Come on, bro. They had
Oh, it was 1
already
game.
won
Why
prior to
did we?
Cam getting there.
If those players were all that, why did we win 1 game with them?
Steve Smith,
Ronnie,
Pro Bowler.
We had Steve Smith the year we won 1 game.
Steve
We had
Smith,
Steve
Pro
Smith. What
Bowler.
are you talking about?
I'm
And we
talking
won 1
about the
game.
culture that
You
was
won one
already in the
goddamn game,
building.
And we
Ronnie.
won 1 game. And we won 1 game, Ronnie.
Talent wins games, bro. Culture don't win games. Culture just shows you
And here's
how
the
to
thing,
win.
and Ronnie, in the lack of talent, that quarterback is going to at least maintain the level of production or exceed the level of production for all the receivers and players around him. If you got a receiver that's
Now this nigga
1,000-yard
just
receiver,
said he just said something else different a while ago.
say
Now
again.
he's saying culture don't win games.
Right,
Culture don't
Now
I
win
was about
games.
to
now
say
right.
that. I
he
was
said
about
you
to
got to
say
have a
that.
culture.
I was
Yeah,
about to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
when
yeah.
we
You
was
fucked
talking
up,
about
Ronnie.
culture,
You know you
make
fucked
Yeah,
up. You know you
up
fucked
your
up.
mind, nigga. Make up
brother.
your
Culture don't
mind,
win
nigga.
Here's
games,
my
bro.
thing. Listen,
Talking in circles.
as far as yards
I
per
understand.
Y'all
yards
missing
per
my point.
reception, about 90% of every quarterback that's ever played with Bryce has their lowest yards per reception, even dating back to college. I did the numbers. There's something going on here.
There is nothing going
Everybody,
on
every
other
receiver,
than
and when I say every receiver, I'm not talking about the rookies, guys. Sometimes people are stupid. I have to specify that, right? Because they don't have any numbers, right? They be like, man, he a rookie.
Break it down,
Of
E. Break it
course. Like,
down.
you know what I mean? Like,
I'm saying that the
when
guys that Bryce is playing with don't know how to win yet. They
right,
have yet
but
to.
if those guys have some type of talent, they should at least, if Bryce is not the problem, they should at least maintain their production. Are you
Right.
following me?
Let me ask you a question, Elaine.
The
Let me ask you a
Yes,
production
question
sir.
real
comes.
quick.
Let
Hold on,
somebody with
Ronnie.
some sense
Oh,
talk, man. Go ahead,
hold
Q.
on, Ronnie.
Nigga,
My
you the
man
one that ain't got no
Javon
sense.
Pettigrew,
All these damn numbers.
say
Ronnie,
numbers
I know you
ain't.
don't read, Ronnie. Just let some people
I
talk,
read
dog. Let
very
some
well, my
intelligent people
guy,
talk.
but I don't look
Just
at
Mother,
the
let's
numbers
let some
like
people
they
that
tell
read
all
talk,
the
dog.
others.
You just said you don't read,
Wait,
Ronnie. It's okay.
Ronnie. Wait,
All right.
do
Ronnie.
you
Wait.
agree with this, Elaine? He says
Let the reader,
numbers.
Ronnie. Let the readers talk, Ronnie. Let the readers talk.
Nigga,
He
you
said
been
numbers
talking for
ain't
the last
always
Let
20
the readers
minutes.
facts.
talk, Ronnie.
Fuck you talking about?
Don't get emotional, Ronnie. Come on, don't
I
get
ain't getting
emotional.
emotional. I'm just telling you
Ronnie,
what it
Ronnie,
is.
don't come on, Ronnie. Just calm
Powerful
down, dog.
niggatry. Here we go.
Just calm
Bro,
down, Ronnie.
just calm down, nigga.
You
All
okay,
right.
brother? You amongst friends, dog. Just calm down, man. Don't get
Hey,
emotional.
Nah,
Q,
nigga,
why
you
they got
shut the
all
fuck
these
up with all
damn
that smart
numbers?
ass shit you talking.
Don't. I know. I read books, Ronnie. I'm
You
sorry,
trying to act like all this hypothetical ass bullshit you
Ronnie. I
talking,
read
bro.
books, Ronnie. I'm sorry, Ronnie.
Bro, I read too, my nigga,
Ronnie,
but I ain't shit
Ronnie,
on
you're being
everybody else.
feminine, Ronnie. Stop,
Exactly
Ronnie.
what she
Oh my
nigga, I ain't
God.
got shit. He said reading and shit.
Ronnie, loosen up the thong, Ronnie. It's okay, dog.
Oh,
Just
ain't
calm
gotta
down. Just
loosen up
listen to,
Boy,
shit. You the one
just listen to
talking
some
and
reading.
yanking
that
on my
reading line
goddamn phone.
triggered you, huh?
That nigga
Just
Elaine,
listen to some
dog.
book reading niggas, man. Just listen to niggas that
Right,
read books.
bro.
Come on, we
You
gonna
ain't read
Q had a
shit.
question for me, dog.
Read some numbers, nigga.
Ronnie,
Fuck
you
you.
emotional, man. Just calm down, man.
I'm not emotional, my
Ronnie,
guy. I'm
let
very
another
straight.
man get some attention, dog. I think you're
I'm good,
jealous.
bro. You
Get
come
him some
strong.
milk.
Do you want
Get him some
you want
milk.
Q's attention? You
You
want attention from another man
constantly
right now,
on, bro,
Ronnie?
and I'm
Just
gonna
calm down, dog. Let another man get some attention, Ronnie. It's okay.
It's you, bro, to tell me what to let another man do, bro. Come on
But
now.
you acting jealous, man.
I'm
You acting
not
like a hoe,
jealous.
dog.
You constantly
You
responding to
acting like
me.
you want to be Q's hoe.
You responding to me, bro.
You acting like you want his attention. You don't want him to ask me a
I don't want
question,
no
dog. Let's
attention
just
from you,
calm
bro.
down,
I
dog.
like pussy. I'm sorry, my guy.
It doesn't seem like it. You're very emotional right now.
I'm not
You're very
emotional.
feminine.
I'm very
You are.
calm
You're
right now.
yelling. You're
But
out of
you not
shape.
gonna constantly keep
Look
picking at
how
me
you're
and think
acting
I'm
over
not finna
Bryce, dog.
respond, bro.
You might actually like this nigga. Your infatuation with Bryce might be sexual. It's
Oh,
okay. Q, what's your
A
question?
lot of them
but
are.
your negativity of Bryce is some bullshit.
Oh
Yeah,
So
Lord. So,
right. I can never compete with your sexual tension for Bryce, dog. I'm just talking the facts.
oh Lord.
You just you
I'm
like the
just
nigga. You
talking
Oh
the
like the
Lord.
facts.
nigga sexually.
I'm just
Okay.
talking the facts,
You
Crazy,
looking
wanna
man.
ass
you wanna
nigga.
be Bryce's bitch.
You
I'm
wanna
just
be
talking
Bryce's
football,
bitch,
dog.
looking ass nigga. Shut the fuck up,
I'm
bro.
just. Yeah, it's cool, Ronnie.
It's calm, looking
Yeah,
ass nigga. Shut the fuck
yeah.
up. Q, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Q.
Yes,
Go ahead,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Javon Pettigrew says the numbers isn't always facts. Do you believe that numbers lie? Because maybe we missing context or
Yeah.
Right.
something.
Numbers deserve context, and I bring that
You don't bring
when
none of that shit. You
when they
just
say,
bring some numbers.
well, look, Ronnie, go read a book, Ronnie.
No,
Just
I'm
calm down.
reading you, motherfucker. How
Just
about
read a
that,
book,
nigga?
Ronnie. It's okay.
I'm reading you, nigga. You the
Yeah.
one doing all the
Look,
talking right now, telling me to go do some shit.
Ronnie, you can't read, dog. So you're not reading me.
I
You
read
can't read
very well,
anything,
my
dog.
guy.
No,
I'm
you
very
can't. You can't.
intelligent, sir.
Ronnie, you can't even talk. You're
I
too
may
old to
not
be this
have
mush mouth.
glasses on and the motherfucking book in
You're
my
too
face,
old to be this fucking mush mouth, Ronnie.
but bro, I read very
You're
well,
too
sir. Yes,
Ronnie.
sir.
Ronnie,
Ronnie, you're
don't let
too
me
fucking
find out
old.
you can't read.
I read
Okay.
very well, my
You
guy.
don't, Ronnie. You don't, Ronnie.
Bro,
You
text
got
me
the
then.
you
Oh,
How
got the
about
hey,
vote.
that?
You got
Ronnie, the real HHENT says, appreciate the super dollar. I meant the $2 super chat, but he said, Ronnie, you too far in debt.
Right, right.
What you
now.
say,
Hey,
That
Go? I ain't get
that
That's
that.
the
hey,
part.
truth of
Q.
the matter.
That part.
Q, I would love to answer Q's question.
Yes, sir.
I get accused a lot of being I get accused a lot of being all about the numbers. You know, I do a show where I actually
It
sit
ain't
down,
no accusation. It's
I
true.
watch every god damn dog. You can't read, man. You can't give opinions,
I'm
dog.
just telling you, bro. You
Ronnie,
tell me
Ronnie,
you get
Ronnie,
accusations. It's
Ronnie, when
You
true.
you
can't read and you too far
Ronnie,
in debt.
Ronnie, when you move out of your mom's house, I'll take advice from you, okay?
Bro, you don't know where the
Hmm?
fuck I'm at, sir.
Ronnie, when you move the
Hey,
fuck out of your
God.
mom's house, I'll take some advice
You
from you,
don't know
okay?
where the
God
fuck I'm at,
damn.
sir. Keep your opinion to yourself about that, sir.
Ronnie, you're emotional because you want to be Bryce's hoe, dog. Our
I'm just
motivation is
telling you.
different.
I'm just
I just
telling
want to
you
talk
what
football.
it is.
You're trying to
You
campaign to be
not hurting
Bryce's
my
bitch.
feelings. You
I'm
not
not.
hurting
I'm
my
just
feelings
talking the
doing
facts,
this, bro.
Ronnie. I'm
You
not trying to
talking
hurt your
facts,
feelings,
bro.
dog.
You not talking facts,
Ronnie,
sir.
you're campaigning to be Bryce's bitch. I just want to talk football.
Bro, I'm
Our
campaigning
motivations are completely
to
different,
tell
dog.
you what I
Well,
see.
damn.
That's what I'm
Huh?
campaigning, sir.
Bro.
Stop sucking Bryce dick, dog.
Ain't nobody
Come
sucking
on now.
Bryce dick. You sucking the
Just
numbers
calm
dick.
down, man. Hey, Ronnie,
You sucking the numbers dick. That's what you doing.
can another man get some attention? It's okay.
Bro, if
Can
you
I get
you
another
quit
man get some
mentioning my
attention, dog?
name, sir. You
This
quit
shit
saying this
hilarious.
smart
Is it
ass
Ronnie?
bet name
Lonnie? What is it,
bullshit.
sir? What
Yeah,
is
you
your name,
can.
sir? I want to at least be respectful of someone and say the right name. What is your name, sir?
Brycey.
Brycey?
That boy
Miss,
said right.
is it Miss Bryce?
Bruh, finish saying what. Finish your point, bruh.
Your
Go
name is
ahead
Miss
and quit
Bryce?
focusing
No,
on me.
I almost don't want to finish the point. You're too
Go ahead and
emotional,
finish
dog.
the point.
The
Don't be
moment I get
challenging
30
me, because
seconds, you're gonna start
obviously
yelling
I've
because
gotten under
another
your
man is getting
skin.
attention,
I
dog.
must have gotten under your
You
skin, bro. You
you're
still
under.
challenging me.
I can't even say a word, dog. I'm talking about your
Go
man, and you get
ahead, bro.
emotional.
Finish
You,
your
look,
point. Don't
you're
focus on
talking
me.
over me, Ronnie. You're talking over me, sir.
Go ahead, bro.
Q, I forgot the fucking question, man. Bryce Young's wife just started, yelling. I don't.
Well, shit, you supposed to be Mr.
I thought you was gonna be. I
Intelligent.
thought you was gonna be quiet. I thought you were gonna be quiet, sir.
It was about does numbers lie in context with
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, I do a show. I do a show every week, man, and we sit down and watch the film. And I get accused a lot of being all about the numbers, but it's not that. I take the numbers and I look at all the context, right? If the quarterback is struggling, right, are the receivers getting open? I look with my eyes to see it. We look at advanced statistics to look at yards per separation. Who's talking?
Stop erasing.
Oh yeah, he's about 3 years old. I'm talking about his man. You see that?
He's talking about my man.
Yeah,
He's talking about my
yeah.
man. Stop erasing.
Ronnie,
Bro, finish
yeah.
your
Let
eloquence.
him get it out real quick.
Oh, you done changed
Finish
your
your
voice. Oh, you
Yeah.
think you
Well, that's his real voice, man. When he
Go
works
ahead, bro.
when he
Finish.
works those sex lines talking to gay men at
When he
night, that's
works
the voice
those
he
sex
uses.
lines, when he works those,
Right, that's
I
it. You
want to
talking
sound
like
so
the real
smart.
bitch that came out of you, sir.
I want to sound so smart, and I
Go
got
ahead,
all
sir.
the fucking numbers.
Nigga, you
Look
on
at
the
that,
You see
Simpsons
nigga.
or
this?
what? What we
This is
doing here?
the voice he uses on them gay chat lines, dog. This is his real
This is
voice.
the voice on that gay child lines. Look at that,
Exactly,
nigga.
sir.
Finish your point,
Yeah,
bro.
there you
How
go.
long is it gonna take you to
You're
shit?
interrupting me, sir.
How long
Well,
is it gonna take you to take a
the
shit, nigga?
problem is I'm gonna be talking about your man, and you're gonna
Wipe
be
your
upset,
ass,
dog.
bro. Finish wiping your ass and get off the toilet, nigga. Come
Oh,
Powerful
on.
leadership.
why are you talking about my ass, dog? Calm
Bro,
down.
I don't know you, but you
Look,
take
dog.
it so
Look. We
fucking long.
start talking about Bryce. You start talking about asses and
Hey,
shit.
bro,
You thinking about the shit you
listen,
ready to
it's
do?
very
Is that what it is?
evident
Are you
how I
thinking about the
feel
shit you're ready to
about
do?
Bryce. I
Ronnie,
said it.
Ronnie, I'm gonna give you space, dog. Go ahead, sir.
No, I'm straight, bro. Go ahead, finish.
You interrupted me
I'm
every
not
time I
sure you
talked, sir. Go
straight
ahead,
after
sir.
all
I'm
that. I
finished, bro.
don't
Go
know.
ahead, dog.
You started getting excited, start talking about
Hey,
your ass and
bro,
shit.
we
Are you
having fun, dog. We just having fun,
are
bro.
you thinking about the things you ready to do when you see Bryce?
We just having fun, bro.
Nah,
Come
don't be
on,
copping
dog.
no please now. We
Don't
ain't
cop,
doing that.
please,
Nah,
dog.
fuck all that. We ain't doing that.
I got a
This
sense of humor. I'm sorry, bro. Go
this
ahead.
nigga ready
Nah,
to get
now
on
you
this.
got a sense of humor. Oh,
This
all
nigga
right.
ready to get on his knees for Bryce. Anything to get you out your
Hey,
mom's
bro,
house,
go
huh?
ahead, man. You done already bit this shit off. Go
Sir,
ahead, bro.
go ahead, sir. Every time I talk about Bryce, you get emotional. Just go ahead and get your
I'm not
feelings out.
emotional, bro. I'm
You are very
listening. I'm
emotional, sir.
listening.
Your voice is loud. You're
And your
sweating and
only
shit.
point is to throw out numbers.
And
When a
then
nigga just
we're
got
talking about
numbers
Bryce, and
to
you're
throw
getting
out,
turned on, dog. We was just
hey,
talking
bro,
about
I'm
film.
not turned on, fool. Your voice has turned me off.
You definitely. Oh, so what turns you on?
Your voice has turned me off,
Yeah,
bro.
and
But
Bryce
go
turns you
ahead.
on, I bet, right?
I'm gonna respect the show, bro. I want to respect. I want to
You're not
respect
respect.
you and everybody else, bro. Keep going.
Oh, ain't nothing
Finish.
but respect, dog.
Finish, bro. You good. You got the
Usually,
numbers in your back. You got
are
the
you
numbers in
sure?
your back pocket. You
Are
got
you
your
sure?
calculator. You got your calculator in your pocket protector. Go
Are you
ahead, bro.
sure?
Go
So
ahead, bro.
Bro, I
my thing,
can't, bro.
my thing is this, Q. We were just talking about in relation to just film versus the numbers, right? I guess I keep getting off track because he keeps interrupting me.
Right,
Um,
right.
by no means am I just about the numbers, right? If you say, hey, he sucks because he's not getting time, I say, well, damn, I'm looking at the film too, and I see him running around. The only question I ask that's different is, okay, well, how much time are other quarterbacks getting? I see him running. What are other quarterbacks doing with the same amount of time? What are the yards of separation the receivers are getting? Okay, what are other receivers doing in the NFL? Because when you live in a vacuum, it doesn't matter how your quarterback is performing. The question is, how is your quarterback performing in relation to the other quarterbacks? What are the variables that make up whether a quarterback is performing well or not? Time in the pocket, whether they're getting open, situations, down to situations. If you're playing from behind all the time and your quarterback is getting rushed, I've looked at a lot of those. And granted, when I come out here and talk for 10 minutes, it's hard for me to really go through each of those scenarios and those nuances of a quarterback. But if you guys watch the channel, I thoroughly walk through all the factors that make a quarterback good or bad. It's not just the number. We look at film. We verify what we see on film with the numbers. And anybody who feels like that, I would ask them, what is it that you can see on film that you can't verify with the numbers? That's my answer.
I'm gonna tell you
Man.
now, bro. That probably went right over that man's head.
Did he
It
use a
did.
wet wipe? I hope he used
Yeah.
a wet wipe. Did he use a wet wipe? Wipe
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ass because he
Your boy
still
Oh
got
Lonnie got
hell.
his dick
Man,
in
Oh
his
get on
hands
your
right now.
ass, nigga.
He do.
Get
He do.
your ass out.
He do.
That bullshit.
Hey,
He's
gentlemen,
real uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, man. Take your hands out your pants, dog.
Hey, Ronnie, like that cousin that come to your house. You tell him to keep knocking on the door when you go upstairs. Just keep knocking on stuff. Let you know where you at in the house. So you ain't telling nothing.
Damn,
Man.
Logic, that must be
Look.
your partner. Y'all must be that cool, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Ronnie for the crowd.
Ronnie, listen. Just leave it alone, man.
he
You
Leave it
part
and
alone.
him jumping on the same wagon.
he
What's
part of the
with it,
Gay for
Logic?
Bryce fan club.
Well, no, because I
You
got
that?
on I got on your ass earlier, and he got you. So yeah,
Bruh.
it's one and the same.
Hey,
Just trying to
I'm gonna
keep
be.
it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening from the chat, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey man, we
Yeah.
appreciate you. Panthers
No
Theory, that's
problem, man.
Elaine, everybody. Go
Yes,
over
sir.
there, show
Ronnie,
love.
Ronnie, keep it clean, dog. Keep it clean, dog. Keep your
I'm
hands off your
straight,
pants.
bro.
Peace.
I'm cool, man. But I ain't finna have nobody fucking with me. Y'all think I'm just finna sit back and take it? Got me fucked.
I ain't about to have nobody follow me.
Yeah, I'm not taking
But y'all
shit.
hell, man. Look, on that note, like I said, subscribe to Elane's channel. We about to go ahead and start getting last words around here. This has been a dosage. I promise y'all, whenever I start the show, I can sense the niggatry. And I know it's gonna be low level or high level niggatry. So oh, Elaine, you still here? You still here, Elaine? I'm sorry, Justin Long. I missed. We appreciate that super chat. I'm sorry. I just saw this just now where he wanted to get a breakdown about Shador from Elaine. So if Elaine, if you're still here, if you're able to see that from the chat, if you can give him that, that would be good. But or if not, we'll do it another time. But I'm sorry, Justin Long. I just saw that. I apologize. D'Angelo, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and give me your last words, cuz.
I'm sitting here doing. I wasn't even paying attention. Q, you just put me on the spot. I ain't got no last words. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share this goddamn powerful niggatry that you heard today.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what y'all do.
Yes,
Yeah. That's it. I ain't got no last words.
we appreciate you, D'Angelo. Who we got next? DJ.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Sorry, BJ. I'm sorry, I call you DJ.
It's
BJ.
all good. I understand it. Ain't no beef, baby. We good. I understand. I
Man,
understand.
cuz I appreciate you. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead and talk to the people, man. Talk to the people.
No, man, we just chilling, man. I had some time today, man. You know what I'm saying? So I fell through. I try to support Goat because he do come through and support my shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I had some time today, man. And I thought it was a very interesting damn discussion, to say the least. And you know, I hit my man Elon on. I said, man, come on over here, man. Talk to this little nigga, man. Talk to this little nigga. So
Ain't nothing little about me, bro. Nothing little.
well,
Not
just
little.
hit rewind and out, and you
Not little.
decide.
So you
But
shut that shit up.
Can you shout your platform out
yeah,
for
I'll
anybody
be
who don't
on
know?
tomorrow night. I'll be on Panther Theory. It's gonna be on 7 p.m. and then I also have Division 80 I'm working on, so you can go over there. So man, I'll be around. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be chilling. It ain't no beef or nothing, no drama or nothing like that, man. I just like talking football, bro.
Yes, sir. Man,
Oh,
Yeah,
they
we
go
love
Quantum
talking
ass.
to him.
Look at Quantum ass asking for a link. You about to go out there. See, dude, it's all love, bro. I'm just telling you. We be watching, man. It's love, bro.
Quantum
Yeah,
want a piece of
there's
your
a
ass.
free.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
he
got
don't
you.
want me. He don't want none of me, cause y'all don't want that. I'll talk shit to Quantum all night long. Dude, Quantum, boy,
And
I'll
on
talk
that
shit all day
show,
long to Quantum.
that's 3 feet and rising. And like I said, them boys be talking about everything, man, from
Mhm.
1980 video games to
Hmm.
whatever. So it's a great discussion, man.
Yeah, we just be talking shit on Friday night. That's all it be.
Man, look, most of the time, whenever I see y'all boys on, I'll pop in for a second. I
Yeah,
usually don't get to send the super chat like I used to do at one time, but most of the time I'll
yeah.
pop in for a second and then I'll pop right back out. But please support the channel. Show them brothers some love over there, man. Look, good shit over there. Hey, your boy Q, I watch everything, man. I be listening to everybody, man. So I love
Yeah,
that. Y'all boy keep doing what y'all doing, man. Good shit.
I appreciate that, bro.
Who we got left? Who is this right here? Is that Al? Al the Sailor? Al? No, that ain't Al. Ronnie.
What it do, Q?
Talk to me, bro.
Hey man. Hey man, y'all already know how I feel about Bryce, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he do this year. He gonna surprise a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? The views are biased right now. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of Carolina Panther
Viewers,
fans.
you gonna put it on the viewers?
Yeah, I know a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
They
that
gonna
don't like.
Wow, that's
You know,
rich coming from you, Roddy. That's
I'm just
rich.
saying, bro. Y'all looking at Bryce like, oh, he can't do it 2 years in a
Look,
row. He ain't did
look,
it yet.
man. If you
So,
ever want to go into politics, just tell me. I'll put some money
hey
on your
man, I'm
books,
not a
bro.
politician. I'm not a politician,
No,
but I
you
do
need
like
to
the
be the
politics.
way you be talking.
You could
I'm
be.
not a politician, but I do like the
You could
politics, my
be.
guy.
You could be. You
No,
could
no,
be.
we don't do that. We don't
Or
do
a
that.
lawyer. Because a
I
nigga could
leave
be in
that.
the wrong, boy. Ronnie be
Hey,
having you be
I
like,
was told.
well,
I have been told that I should have went into law. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
have been told
I can
this.
see that. I can see
I
that.
can see that too.
Yeah, because Ronnie don't give up. You
You
want
know
him
why they
on
tell you that, Ronnie?
Hey, you're
Because
not
you
gonna
an
defend
arguing
me on
ass nigga.
football.
You
You're
an
not gonna
arguing nigga.
defend me on football. Hell
Got a good
no.
point
You
though.
defend
I'm
me on
just, you know
hell.
what? I'm just glad that I can have this kind of effect on you all. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
I
right,
appreciate that. Q know what he do.
yeah,
Q know what to do. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
He know.
Well,
Ronnie,
somebody
can I
got to
ask you a
talk
question,
positive
Ronnie?
about the nigga because it ain't gonna be me. So it got to be somebody.
Ronnie,
Yeah,
can
man.
I ask you a question?
Say that again.
Can I ask you a question, Ronnie?
Go ahead.
When I can get my $75?
Oh, I got you.
Bruh.
I got you. I told Q. I said Q.
Now,
Q
Ronnie,
done
you
sent me
owing people money.
everybody.
You
I
talking
said
cash
Q.
money shit.
How many
Hold on.
niggas
I
is
told
That's on
Q
me.
to send me everybody money.
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
paid Goat and I already paid Q. I said
That's
send
on
me
us. He
everybody
did. He
number
did
and
it.
cash.
He
I mean
did it.
cash app
He
and the
did.
Yeah.
amount of
He
money that I
did.
owe everybody. I
Okay.
He
told
did.
Goat
Okay.
and Q
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
on
have
me.
y'all
He asked
cash
me
app,
for
bro.
everybody
Unless
info,
y'all
and
want me
I
to send
Well,
y'all
Q, what
money
the
to
hell
you.
you doing? Q,
What
sending
y'all
my
want me to do?
damn info, Q.
God damn, bro, I've been working. I've been working. I'm gonna send him your info though. I
God
got
damn,
you.
Ronnie, I made the
Yeah.
bet with
He
you
did. He
first.
did. He still in the email. He did. He did.
He did. He did.
Well, I'm proud of you, Ronnie. You getting it down. I'm proud of you. I'll be happy when I get my money, sir.
Quantum Merit, talk to me.
What's up, Q? What up? What up, Goat? What up,
What's
panel?
going on?
What up? What up now?
Yo, yo.
What's happening, guys? What's up,
Who
Twan?
that nigga is?
BJ, don't make me start, man. Hey,
You,
in the good words,
hey,
in the good words of our dear brother Danny Glover
man, man, you
on
always coming with
Color
this
Purple.
Malcolm, this old Martin Luther
And
King
hey,
bullshit. In
hey,
the good
on behalf
words
of
of
Danny Glover,
My fault, bro.
Danny Glover and the Color
My
Purple, for my
Bluetooth went
guy
out.
Ronnie, get off of my boy.
No, I'm good, man. It's my Bluetooth. My Bluetooth went.
Ronnie didn't deserve that
so I
one.
get off my boy.
Why y'all on Ronnie like that, man? Ronnie got some good points, man. Y'all gotta just go ahead and let the man.
Oh, I
Hey,
know you agree with that
hey,
nigga. Oh, Ronnie, you
hey,
gonna
hey,
love
hey,
him. You gonna love
hey,
him, Ronnie.
hey, what do you say on Minister Society? Get a little nigga a drink. Go and get a little nigga a drink.
Yeah, oh Ronnie, boy, he showed up too late. My boy Ronnie, you will love him. You will love that.
What? Another Bryce? What?
Oh,
Well, hey, I can
boy.
stand on mine though, so watch out. Whoever said
Now, I
that.
don't know about all that, but yeah, you go right on it. You
You
could
know,
try.
I
You could
can,
try.
BJ. Hey, BJ know what it is. That's why he's trying to get off the panel before I came up here. He's trying to get him off.
You know what? I tried to get it. All right, you
He
go
tried to
right.
get off the panel before I came up here. He
I
knew
got
what was
to
about to
take care
happen.
of everybody, bro. I got you.
Go, hey, go ahead,
Let's
Ronnie.
get
Do
it
your
back.
thing, man. Do you, Ronnie? Do you?
But let me finish,
Go
man.
ahead.
Let me finish what I was saying. My
Do
last
your
words,
thing,
man.
brother.
You got in the way talking shit, man. So let me finish, man.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I just don't understand y'all not looking at the facts. Bryce Young came into, regardless of him being the number one pick, he came into a situation where a coach couldn't relate to him or relate to his skills and talents. They fired Frank, brought in Canales. Canales was a first-year coach as an offensive coordinator. Never coached a full team before in his life. So this year they improved on both sides of the ball. Maybe not on the defense, but this second year they improved the defense. So we should see improvements. So Bryce is not some scrub, because if he was a scrub, they never would have picked him the first round. But obviously he has to have some things around him to succeed, just like any other player that comes into the league. I don't care if you a receiver, if you a lineman, if you're an offensive lineman and there's no continuity, you constantly guys getting hurt, that offensive line gonna be some bullshit. If your receiving corps, your top guy, that's a number one receiver, go down, and your number twos and threes got to step up as a number one, probably not gonna really have success as a receiver unless that guy is a diamond in the rough. So there's a lot of things that affect the optimism that guys have as far as are we gonna do well or not. If there's no culture in the locker room, there's no guys there before that have won. What the fuck? What you think a quarterback, because he's the number one pick, gonna come in and talk shit in the locker room and get guys? He learning. He trying to understand what the fuck he got to deal with his first year.
All righty. Well, we appreciate that there, Ronnie Young. Can we get words from who we got up here? Let's see. Jalen, what's up, Jalen?
Just got no words to say, man. But this has been a good show, man. Ronnie, you got faith, man. I'm gonna give it up to you, man. You have a lot of faith, and I respect that. So, and Quantum, you do too, apparently. Since y'all Bryce Young.
Listen, there's a lot to stand on when you look at Bryce, but I'm gonna leave it right there. And let's go.
Don't get him started. Yeah, you leave it right there.
Let's do a good woman to smack it. I will, but go right ahead. Go
right there. No, leave it right there.
No,
go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Don 704. It's your turn. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shout out, Q and Goat over here at Black Cat, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the 704 Charlotte Bound show, man. Man, Ronnie, I tried to help you, man.
But I don't need no help. I don't need no help. We good.
He's taking it too bad, man.
Hey, man, I'm built for this, man. I wear my bulletproof vest every day.
I'm gonna say this though, man. I think the boy might turn it around this year, man. I ain't no sexual, but I'm wishing him the best of luck because if he's better, the team will be better. And I'm ready for some fucking wins. I don't care how I get them shits now, bro.
Are you desperate? Is that what you're saying?
I don't give a fuck how we get the wins now.
So you horny, is what you're saying?
I'm horny for some wins, bro.
So you do anything. You get out and suck some dick for some wins. That's what you do.
Now you just looking too far.
No. You do. You just do anything for some wins.
What does that mean? Touchdowns last year. Nothing but touchdowns last year. Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. Do anything.
All I want is touchdowns. Okay.
I said wins.
You do anything to win, huh?
Hey, man, go ahead with all that shit. I said wins.
Okay.
You said it, nigga. I just reiterating. Yeah. Anyway.
I said I want wins. I don't care how we
walk
get
your ass on Mint Street with some bikini draws, nigga. If you do anything to win.
All I'm saying, you could take that a whole lot of ways. I'm just trying to clean it up for you.
What the hell y'all niggas going there?
Yeah. He's horny for the wins right now. That's what he said.
You know what the fuck I meant?
You know what you meant. It came out the right way. You said it.
However we
I'm not sure how he meant because I want to give him a second chance.
No, you can't clean that shit up, dog. You can't clean that up.
I just want to win.
I just want to see touchdowns. I just want to see touchdowns.
Okay. All right. Carolina Logic.
Yo. What's going on, man? I ain't gonna crash out, man. Look, another great show. Listen, man, if y'all ain't commenting, like, or subscribing, please make sure that you do so. This is how we do it over here. Lord have mercy. Ronnie.
What's up, Logic?
I'ma pray for you, brother. That's all I'm saying. I'ma pray for you.
Just a straight nigga.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, keep praying, man. I like blessings, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'ma pray. It ain't the type of prayer you want, but I'ma pray. Yeah.
Dude, the funny shit part about the whole shit. Before everybody came on, Carolina Logic baptized your ass.
Go ahead, Logic. I'm listening, bro. Go ahead.
I'm not crashing out.
Logic had a stroke earlier. That shit was so funny to me, boy.
I'm not crashing out, bro. I'm relaxing.
hold
I'm
your
not
head
gonna
up,
let you
nigga.
ruin the rest of my night. I'm not gonna let you do it. We got plenty more time to do this, Ronnie. Because I'm sure your ass is gonna say something retarded before then. So it ain't. I
I
know it
don't
ain't over.
understand what's so
I know
retarded
it ain't
about it,
over.
man.
Dude,
Like,
I know it ain't over.
y'all,
the only thing I could
y'all
give
be,
Ronnie, that nigga
y'all
got
got me looking
stamina.
like y'all got
You
me
got
feeling like
stamina,
Cooper down
Ronnie.
here.
At the nigga after nigga, you just feel like it's round one. I'm like, damn,
The
this
body,
nigga,
the body, the
He like
body,
a roach. He like a roach that you
Ronnie
play and
got
just won't
stamina.
die.
I'll give you that.
Y'all got me
the
like Cook over
body,
here.
the
Y'all ready to
body.
cut my damn foot off. Y'all like y'all gonna make me y'all
Boy, for a quarter,
God
you like,
damn.
boy, you better pass me that bitch. I'll shoot that hoe. Boy, Ronnie, you got stamina. I'll give you that.
The body, the body.
Hey, Ronnie.
Lord have mercy.
What's up, man?
Hey, I gotta get my money next though, man. Because
I got you. I told Q to
I
send me
made the
everybody
original
cash
bet with
out,
you,
bro.
bro.
Hey, man.
Q,
I
do
gotta get
that for
my
me,
money,
man. Send
Twan,
me
too.
everybody
I
cash
gotta,
out.
I got you, Ronnie. I'm gonna send you everybody
Ronnie,
cash out
I
some
can give you
information.
my
What
cash
y'all
out
brothers
right
got
now.
a
I got
That shit right
what
Ronnie,
y'all
I can
brothers
give you
got
my
a
cash out right now.
Now
what y'all got brothers
I need a
got
text,
a
man. I need a text, brother. I need a text, man. I need to
Send,
know who
send
I'm.
him, send him my cash out right now, Q.
what y'all brothers got a scroll or something with his
Cause,
name on it? The heck,
And
Cause
the
man?
them
amount.
boys said Ronnie, but they was a comment in the chat that said that you should be the main motherfucker not supporting Bryce. All that money you lost.
You ain't lying.
God damn.
Bruh,
Man,
I told you,
I can't
man.
remember who put it up there.
it's
What did
faith,
I say?
man.
I've been saying we evaluating Bryce on a year-to-year basis. I've been saying it. Y'all act like y'all didn't remember none of the shit I said prior to the season
Hey,
ending last year.
all I'm asking is me. I understand the house rules. You got to play Q and go first. Them the house rules. But I made the original bet. But I trust that you'll give it up.
Yeah, I get y'all. We ain't doing that,
Hey,
bro.
no,
I
fuck
already took.
y'all. I need me next.
I get you. I get you, Quan. I get you, bro.
Dollar
We straight.
sign Twan Dunn 37.
Quan, I get you, bro. We gonna get you taken care of, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Damn, man. They
Dang.
gonna cut both my feet off.
And
You live on that one.
Dude's on a freaking
appreciate the super chat by Omar Tillman. He said great show, BCPP fire. And I think there was another one in there. Let me scroll and find it. I think it
y'all
was
got a
Wet
garnishment
Panther.
order out on Ronnie, boy. Garnishing his wages. What the heck, man?
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man.
He owed
Man,
child
you
support,
said
man.
I
He
got
owed
a
child
tab,
support.
bro. Ain't nothing wrong
you
with
said
that.
yours is Twan Don
You
what?
getting garnished. What the
Dollar
They
Got
sign
a
garnishing his
tab, bro.
wages.
That's all. I just got a
Q
little
was
tab I gotta close. That's
Q
all. You
dollar
know
That's
what I'm
sign.
saying?
garnishment, brother. That's more than a
oh,
tab.
it's gonna get close off the top. That's what's
I'm
gonna
just,
get closed.
I'm still eating though,
Man,
bro. I'm still eating,
You
man. Let
said
me
dollar
finish my
sign what?
plate.
I'll put it in the
uh,
Finish
group
my
uh,
chat.
plate, man.
also, Wet Panther with the $2 super chat said, what did Ronnie do to earn that verbal ass whipping? I believe he was talking about you and
I
Elaine
put it in the
earlier
chat, Q.
when y'all was going at it.
All right.
So yeah, they say you took a ass whipping, a verbal ass whipping.
Hey man,
Good old
I'm
fashioned
not
ass.
afraid. I'm not afraid to step in the fire, bro. Like, go, you should know
Yes,
that
yes,
by now, man. I
yeah,
stand
yeah, yeah,
tall
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
fire.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I respect about Ronnie. That
Uh,
nigga, look,
Ronnie
y'all know
got it,
the way this nigga
boy.
from this Bryce Young shit. He stand on 10 toes, bro.
His stamina, his sliders on the attributes, his sliders is all the way up on
I seen
stamina.
a lot of
Oh
niggas
god
switch it up,
damn.
but he
I
stand on
promise.
his
Ronnie, no Ronnie, boy, you ain't nothing to fuck around with. I don't have to agree with you, guys, but I respect the shit. Now, don't get it fucked up. God damn, you got
And there
stamina.
there go Juan Cash App right there, Ronnie, on the screen.
I'm
appreciate
sending it
that,
all
Q.
to him in a text right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay,
send him
So he
okay.
mine, Q.
know I got D'Angelo the Legend for $75, Twan for 200,
Dang.
Pop for
Damn.
100, and who the last one? That's it?
What?
That's all three?
God.
You got? I hope you got bologna sandwiches for the week, Ronnie, because you ain't gonna be eating much.
Hey Ronnie.
God damn.
Hey Ronnie, you can pay. Hey Ronnie, you can pay me $100 at a time, bro.
Oh no,
Damn.
I think you had
Got
red. I
payment
think you
plans.
had,
He
might
working
have
out
had
payment
Red Swarm.
plans. God
I think you
dang.
had Red Swarm in there too, though, Ronnie. You have to ask Kitty now.
I
Keep
can't
up
remember
with
if him
that.
and Red had a bet. But I
Yeah,
just sent you
Ronnie had a lot.
I just sent you their Cash App information, Ronnie.
Ronnie, when I'm getting mine today, Ronnie.
You on the waiting list, D'Angelo?
No. Ronnie get paid today. You get paid today, Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
They
You know his
taking
check
pieces of my
schedule,
guy like a
D'Angelo?
hyena in the African desert, man. That's crazy.
You know his
Lord
check
have mercy.
schedule.
Yeah.
Ronnie might get paid every 2 weeks.
Ronnie, when you get paid, Ronnie? Ronnie
Yeah,
done
Ronnie
left.
done
He done
drop off.
bounced.
Hey,
Boy,
they
that
gonna
damn
garnish your wages, bro. Don't tell them how much you get paid. They
Q,
gonna garnish your
when
check.
the regular season start, Q? When the regular season start,
Oh,
Q?
damn.
Ronnie, when you get paid, Ronnie?
Regular
September,
season
September,
start
September,
right at September.
September.
September 4th.
September.
September.
I'm gonna send the
Okay.
garnishment orders
So let's
across.
do this. When
Ronnie ain't
okay,
doing
not
no more
regular
betting,
season.
bro.
When does
Preseason in
preseason
August.
start? Preseason
August.
August. I'm gonna get y'all boys straight before August. How about this?
God damn, Ronnie, I gotta wait all the way to August.
Hey man, hey, you going? Ain't you going to the game opener? I'm getting you to the game opener now,
Wait a minute,
D'Angelo.
Ronnie. You done extended yourself a little bit here. Haven't we,
Whoa,
player?
bro.
Hey man, I got a
Backlog.
lot
Let's
going
That's a
start
lot
this
on,
of
from
man.
damn
June
money,
and
BJ.
July, nigga.
Dang.
That's a lot of money, dog.
What you no, hell no. Fuck that Q. That boy Ronnie talked all that big money shit. He talked
Hey,
all
at the
that big
time,
money
hey,
shit.
at the
I got
time,
paper,
bro.
my guy.
Hey, Ronnie, you
Hey
better
man,
take out a
My guy.
goddamn loan or something, nigga.
I got
Square
racks,
this
my
shit
you
guy.
know
up.
what?
How much
Square
you
this
Yeah,
got?
shit
Look,
merchant.
up.
You're gonna need a
hey Q,
merchant cash
don't send
advance.
me no more links, motherfucker. That's what you do, okay? Q, don't send
God
me no more
damn.
motherfucking links, nigga.
Man,
Hey,
Oh
y'all
my
take
God.
hey, y'all
Look,
take a
Ronnie.
piece of that dude.
Sending me
Y'all take a
links,
piece of
nigga,
that dude like
and I
a
gotta
pack
go
of
through this
hyenas
bullshit.
on an African safari.
All right, Ronnie, how
Oh
much
yeah,
you in the
yeah. You
hole,
owe
man?
another
How much you in
25
the
to
hole, man?
Kitty. Kitty. I
Taking
forgot
bites
about
out of that
Kitty.
joke.
Hey, Quantum, you bring your ass over here and bet on Bryce and lose too. We
Yeah,
take a piece
yeah,
of
yeah.
your
Get
ass
that
too.
piece
Hey,
from his
now,
pocket.
see, here's the difference in me.
Hey, Quantum
I
got
don't
it.
I only bet certain
Okay.
amounts, man. Yeah,
Hey,
ain't
but
nobody
Quantum
over here
got
gonna
it.
be able to play with it. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
leave it
He's a
alone.
frugal ass nigga.
Okay,
Hey, Quantum got at least a
Hey,
bill
the
in the
numbers
tank,
I'll be
bro.
throwing around, it won't be fair, man. I'm gonna
Man,
leave it alone. That's why I
whatever,
don't do it,
whatever,
man.
Quantum. Nobody ain't trying to hear that shit. You put it on Bryce your ass. That's the bottom line.
Don't mind
Anyway.
losing it. Hey, because I believe in him to a degree. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. No,
But
no.
I'm not
You
gonna
can't
bet.
to
believe.
tell y'all boys the
I'm
truth,
not a degenerate better though. That's the difference.
to tell y'all the truth, I don't think they know Bryce supporter bets that have been won over here. All of them
Wow.
have, except for the one. I had to pay
Freak
Ronnie
side.
$50 that Bryce
Freak side.
would come back, but he only came back because a nigga got in an accident.
That's a
Now
Hail
go.
See, look at the
Mary.
technique. Look at the
Go.
technicality.
That's a
But
Hey,
Hail
hey,
yeah,
you know,
Look
Mary.
at the
go. Hey,
technicality,
go. But he did
goddamn.
come back, go. He did come back, go.
Y'all take them. Wins a win. I'm
That's
He
with
a
did
y'all.
come.
Hail
Wins
Mary.
a
No,
win.
it was a Hail Mary.
But he
You
came
keep
back.
Yeah.
looking.
But he resurfaced. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Give him his.
Y'all
All
Yeah.
right,
bet him
go.
anyway. Y'all
It
get him.
won't happen again. I bet you that he won't get benched
Well, wait.
again.
How about this? Wait for the second G coming to Jesus Christ after
Okay.
week
Nah,
one. How
I
about
God
know
this?
you
damn.
was not putting this in
Damn.
the same
How
room.
about
I
this?
know you not doing that.
How
Who
about
else?
this?
Now, with that being said, though, Q, who else got last words? Who else got last words?
Last
Because
words is
this
just me
nigga
and
just,
you, cuz.
Jesus.
Yep.
Just me and you. So you go ahead. Kendall, the GOAT, now has the floor.
Okay, True Lifetimes with the $2 super chat, man. Salute, fella. Appreciate that, True. Hey, man, all I gotta do is say, man, Ronnie Young, man. Ronnie Young for president. Because like BJ said, man, you got hell of a stamina. Hell of a stamina. Hell of a stamina. That's all I got to say. Hell of a stamina.
I appreciate
And
That's
it,
it,
go.
Q.
all I got to say is like, comment, subscribe. You see it on your screen right now. Show us that love. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I've always been a proponent of having an open place for everybody to come in here and be able to voice their opinion. That's one thing about Black Cat. We're gonna let you up. You might talk crazy, but we're gonna hear you out, and then I'm gonna get on your ass because it's gonna be some wild shit, dog. So this platform has always been here for everybody, whether you like somebody like a Bryce or you dislike a Bryce, whether you like the organization or dislike the organization. This is a platform made for you to voice your opinion on what's going on in Carolina land and keep it real. Like, it's not gonna look like any other podcast around here because some people, like I said, they don't want to toe the line and they don't want to say anything to offend people. I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. That's how it's always been. Either you're gonna come or you're gonna go.
We do
Lukewarm.
pride ourselves on not giving a fuck. Yeah.
You damn right. I woke up this morning, didn't give a fuck about nothing. I put my pants on, went to work, cussed a couple motherfuckers out on the way going. I enjoyed myself today.
Q put his pants on, didn't even put no drawers on. The boy cowboy out the door.
But that's just how it is, man. You know, we pride ourselves on just speaking our fucking mind. I don't give a damn about nobody and nobody else's opinion. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. That's just how it is. So if you align with the way how we do things, it's unorthodox, it's different. But subscribe to the channel, man. You might come in here, you might like it. What's up, cuz?
Hey, Q. Hey, let me ask you something, man. You drive a big truck with a brush guard on it. You got one of those?
Damn.
Like you be running dudes off the road with that sucker.
I wish I had. There's a couple of niggas I need to hit with that. So yeah, I wish I had one, but I don't.
He do look like a dump truck driver riding damn 30 miles over the limit.
Big Mack truck on the front. Big Mack truck.
Nah, boy, y'all hell, boy. Look at here, man. It's just one of them things. There's a couple of Panther fans I love to run over with a truck, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. To each his own. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get the fuck up out of here with that note. Yes, sir.